man, oh man.
They got a shows coming up this weekend too, don't they? Well, Hollywood does. 30 Knobs.
Oh, we got people in here. Hold on a second here. We got checking in. Oh, hey, Mikey, look who it is. Big Josh.
What up?
Really, already?
Rum River, let's go.
You don't have enough to do to hang out with us?
What
Jeez.
is up? Number one in the nation. Ain't freaking skipping a beat. Boy, you hit the live button, and here comes Josh and Alyssa.
Right, that's awesome.
Josh, what's going on? We got the swag pack, bro. Congratulations to you guys. Hey, cheers.
Absolutely.
Man,
Yeah,
oh, man, what an
sure.
accomplishment, brother.
Sweet, thank you. Yeah, we just wrapped up practice out here. I'm at the track. Alyssa might be on another device. I don't know if you can get two devices in at once, or she's at another event, so she was trying to log in.
Yeah, I don't got her yet.
It's on there.
Yeah, I'm in a 74,000 square foot building all by myself right now.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
dude, is there crickets or what, dude?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I'll give you a
There it is. Look at that. Man, what a beast. All ready to go for the Governor's Cup in a couple weeks. Wow, I tell you what, Josh. Man, Mikey, dude, the messages since last Friday, a week ago.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Josh said he had 5 full meetings with tracks.
That's
Getting in touch with them.
well, it's nice to know that people are watching and taking notice of what's going on, not just from us, but from what he has to offer.
I tell you what, but dude, the numbers you put up, Josh, are just insane. It's I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hours spent, and it's fun though.
Yeah, dude, it's got to be fun for the way you guys, with your volunteers, the whole thing. A lot of people were talking about and messaging me was with all your volunteers in the chat room last week, even while Berlin Harris was running the camp. Everybody's chiming in, and there wasn't one bad thing said in the chat room. Everybody was just like happy to be there, happy to be a part of Rum River and the whole Minnesota thing. It really bled off over here in California and a lot of other states with what you had to offer. And the feedback that we got is just insane, bro.
Yeah, I've had a couple track operators from California reach out. We actually got a track operator and a handful of his board up here from Indiana this weekend, just trying to check out what we do and seeing what we can do to help them better their programs, from our medical forms that we use to they're excited to meet with the volunteer coordinator tomorrow and kind of pick her brain. And
yeah,
so
coordinator, Mike, coordinator.
Yeah.
Just insane. The live feed last week for the Race for Life was awesome. I mean, you can't beat the triple cameras.
Can't beat the starting gate for the Striders.
Oh, dude.
That's a game changer for those kids.
Oh, my God.
Big time.
But, I mean, dude, did we say number one in the nation, baby? I mean,
I didn't get mine till I was on the road here, so.
You got yours an hour after I got mine.
Yeah, well, you were at your house. I wasn't. Thank you for the shirts, by the way. Appreciate it.
Yes, yeah, we appreciate the swag, Josh. Definitely, bro. And being a part of your guys' program, I like what we got in the works, what we talked about last night and stuff. Everybody's gonna have to wait till the Governor's Cup to see that. That's gonna be awesome. I mean, dude, talk about raising the bar, man. I have no idea. I got nothing else really to say about it, and just in awe of the whole spectrum of what you guys got going on over there.
Yeah, you'll have to come check it out. Hopefully it'd be awesome if you guys came out for the national and did the beer budget live from Rum River BMX this summer.
Bubba,
that'd be sweet.
Oh man, oh geez,
that would be nice.
It'd be fun to be sitting right between you rather than on a little screen down in the corner.
Oh, good. Oh yeah. Hey, we like the hug.
We cuddle real well. We're from California. It's kind of cold out there,
right?
So how's the atmosphere or the attitude or the vibe with everybody there from tuning in with the show and being a part of it? Because it's been nothing but positive over here on our end. how's it been on your side?
Oh yeah, the same. Like I talked to a rider tonight that I haven't seen at the track in probably 3-4 years. And he's like, oh, all the hype, I had to come up and check it out. And I got to say, I really like it. And it's really awesome how you guys did the rebuild. And, so just the general buzz with everybody. You go through highs and lows with doing this stuff,
Right.
and there's times when things are going wrong and, you regret being a track operator and you want to just like, why are you doing this anymore? And lately it's been a pretty fun time to be part of this organization. And we got a beginner league starting tomorrow morning, so we're ramping up, getting ready to get that thing going tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's been busy. I think Tuesday we had 188 riders here for practice. Last night or tonight I think it was 168 riders. So yeah, looking for a good turnout for racing for Saturday and Sunday too.
That's awesome.
And the live feed's going to be on, right?
Absolutely. We live broadcast every day as long as we have a volunteer to run the camera and our Wi-Fi is working.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I tell you what, a lot of good remarks with the numbers that you posted up earlier today on what it takes to be number one. Got a lot of good feedback with a lot of people, and a lot of people here checking in. We're over here at Lodi Cyclery. They got a coffee bar and a brewery right behind us. They sell bikes. They got a mezzanine up top right here above me where people are hanging out watching the show. And there was a lot of feedback with the way you broke down the numbers, man. And so congratulations on that. And very insightful.
Yeah, the biggest thing is, we're in a town of 6,000 people. A lot of these tracks have 250,000 people within a half hour of their track. And if we can do what we're doing here with cold weather, granted we have the roof over our heads, so we're guaranteed to run, but half the country doesn't have to deal with snow,
Right.
The stuff we're doing isn't rocket science. Anybody can do it. You just got to get out there and do it.
Yeah, no, facts. That's true, man. You do. And got to have boots on the ground and people in the seats and volunteers where you got them. And that's been the big thing is your volunteer program has been probably one of the biggest things that I've gotten messages and comments on how your guys' volunteer program goes.
Yeah, it's our volunteers are who we are, the connections that our riders have with our volunteers, and you look forward to seeing the same faces again. A lot of people that you maybe wouldn't hang out with in your real everyday life, they're like family at the track, so it's a cool part of what we are.
No, it definitely is. Old school's in there too, talking about your guys' bills, your monthly bills. I mean, the rent, like you said last week on the show, constantly going up. And a lot of people don't realize, like we talked about saying, oh, well, you're a track operator, you got plenty of money. And until you dropped all those numbers, it was a big awakening to people in the BMX community.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy to me, the numbers that we have to do just to function, and the number of tracks that it's so doable for so many, and awesome group of tracks around the state, and almost every one of the tracks grew their programs individually throughout the year, which winds up helping us too during the winter months. So
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that was another thing too that stood out too, was the camaraderie between all you guys and the 9 other tracks in the state. A lot of people were just shell shocked, like, oh my God, you guys get along so well, and you guys make it look so easy that people out here were just like, dude, we're really missing the subject. We're missing the whole deal out here.
Well, they live with a whole different mindset back there too. I mean, I lived in Georgia for 5 years. It's a whole different way of life. The way people act, the way people respond to each other. it's way different than it is out here, unfortunately.
Yeah, you have to work together. When I heard you guys say that you got tracks 15 minutes apart and you can't go right at the other track, like, you're missing such an opportunity that those tracks could work together, build each other's programs. Like, it's amazing what you can do working together, and even just learning from each other. If you got 30 plus tracks in the state of California, you're all dealing with the same politics, you're all dealing with the same school systems, stuff like that, where if someone's got something that's working well, if you share it with the other tracks, you can grow the program for the entire state. And I encourage you guys, even though USA BMX doesn't do a track operator summit nationally anymore, try to organize one on the California level. Get all your track operators, all your boards together, try to have a meeting and kick around some ideas of how you can make things better.
Well, and you know what? And a lot of people were saying that on the volunteer side, on how you guys have your volunteer program, and a lot of people here that we're tied in with that are volunteers are like, when you go to volunteer, they just tell you, oh, go stand in the corner, and if a rider falls down, just pick them up and make sure they're okay. You know what I mean? And they said, they're like, dude, we need like a volunteer training thing, kind of like what you said about the summit. There needs to be like a volunteer program out there for everybody, through system wide for USA BMX.
Yeah, I know there's some online tools available and there's some podcasts from the past that USA BMX has done, but nothing beats learning face to face, talking to people face to face, bouncing ideas off each other, being able to actually have a conversation with people. So, hopes would be that they'd move back to a direction of doing that, or, doing something to try to help get tracks working together.
It's only going to help them out in the long run.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it grows the sport tenfold.
Absolutely.
And I mean, and keeping everybody happy. When everybody's happy, things just go a lot better. You know, when you're going for everybody's neck, and it's like, no, screw that track, screw those people. They ride there, they're not welcomed here. That stuff doesn't jive. And that's the biggest thing that you reiterated last week on the show. And the biggest thing was with you being such an open book with everything, people couldn't believe it. They were just like, oh my God, he just like
spit the truth.
Yeah, he took the playbook for the Super Bowl and like
opened it up.
The pass plays and the running game, it's all right there, and people were just like, oh my God. Josh, and that was like the most common messages that I got after the show was that whole deal of what you did.
Well, like I said, and I really mean it, if someone beats us as the number one track in the country next year because we were able to help them build their program, or they got an idea from something we're doing that helped grow their rider base, and we're not number one track next year because of it, like, I'll take that. It's also making us step up our game too. Like, okay, now what do we got to do? What's our next thing? What we've done this, now what's next? So it's going to keep us on our toes, trying to keep us doing better and better as well too.
Yeah, no, facts, man. And then yesterday when you guys posted up the reel for the Governor's Cup and I shared it, then that was a whole nother level of people just like, oh my God, they're giving out how many cups? It's like, yeah, not like 96. And
97 to be exact.
97. See, I'm always coming up short, John.
Imagine that.
I'm 4
I know you've never met him, but he's like 4'0" nothing.
Yeah, I'm 4'14". God damn it. Okay. But yeah, people were just like, holy crap. They were just mind blown. It's definitely been a off kind of week for the BMX community as a whole after the show from last Friday. It
Sure.
is pretty much like shell shock for a lot of people.
Well, hopefully that translates into some things, One, hopefully it makes some changes on some of the tracks around the country, and two, hopefully it boosts who's coming out to our big events this year and come check it out in person. You know, that's our main goal. Like, people have heard about what we have here. Let's show them in person what we got. And between the Governor's Cup, our state qualifier weekend, and our national, there's plenty of good racing options to come check it out this year. So we're looking forward to a big year.
Oh yeah, and we don't expect anything less, honestly, Josh. The way you guys operate, and just last week watching the live feed, sitting back in the house, crushing beers and watching everything. You know, I'm sitting there working on my announcing game, and I'm announcing with the volume off and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, dude, this is good. I'm getting in the groove. You know, we're on a rain delay for the past 2 weeks. You know, so It's like, thank you to you guys. I had something to go off of and up my game. Shit, you know.
Now they damn near had more motos than the national did.
Oh my god, yeah. It just the number breakdown that you put out there for everybody was just tenfold to the community, and people are 80% of the people that I talked to and messaged me are just so thankful, you know. And we had a lot of tracks. You know, we had Jared Walker up there out of Ukiah, Kerry Hubert from Airtime. They're all checking in. They're showing they got pages and pages of notes. And I'm telling them, I'm like, but you guys are one of the tracks that people
are bitching
talk about or run a bad program. And their biggest thing was like, no, but we could always be better. You know, so I mean, and that's what you're doing and what you brought out last week. You know, and shout out to Airtime and Rusty Bowl for going the extra mile, because they're one of the most comfortable tracks that you can go to, along with a handful of others. You know,
yes. But we have a few tracks that are trying to do it right. Obviously, it's kind of a new concept to be anywhere close to where you're at. But I mean, they have the right mindset for it.
It definitely ruffled some feathers, and there's a lot of the wheels are turning out here, Josh. I don't know about across the states. I mean, hey, anybody, we got 50 people tuning in across the states. Anybody that checked into last week's show with Josh and Alyssa from Rum River, check in, guys. What did you guys take from the show? I know we did a show last Saturday as a follow-up, and there was a lot of positives, you know.
Yeah,
and here we are a week later. I'm curious on how has it all gone down, you know, that trickle-down effect. You know, I mean, I've heard nothing but positive stuff, Josh, honestly, man.
The crazy thing is, you know, you look at like your local programs, how many, let's say 7-year-olds you have at your track, and then think of how many 7-year-olds are actually in school. How many 7-year-olds are playing baseball? How many 7-year-olds are at the neighborhood park? Like, most tracks have like 0.1% of the local population participating. And it's like, if you could just grow that to 1%, think of what that does to your program.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even trying to get 10% of the population to do the sport. You're trying to get 1%. Like, and when you got, you know, some of these tracks have 5-6 schools within 10-15 minutes of them, you know, like trying to get into those systems, trying to get in front of those people. If you can't get into the schools, get into the Facebook community groups, get into the parades, get into the festivals, like whatever you got to do to get those kids aware of what BMX is. You know, and I know very few BMX tracks are in prime real estate. Most of them are tucked back behind the water tower, back behind the water treatment facility, you know, like they don't have prime highway spot to advertise from. And if you can show them that the sport's there and every kid participates in the sport, like you're not going to sign up and just sit on the bench and watch the other kids that pay the same money. Like, you'll get them to join. And especially if you can run a good program while they're there, like make them feel welcomed, have fun with them. Like, it's amazing how contagious it gets and how fast it grows. So
that's true. It really does. I mean, if you take care of them, they're going to stick around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Just, you know, I mean, hats off to you guys again, Josh, you know, congratulations. I mean, what an accomplishment, honestly. I mean,
Dude, you work harder than most people work at work.
I'm still in awe from last Friday's show and then doing the Saturday show with the responses that we got from that. You know, Carrie Hubert, she's in the chat room right now, you know, and runs Airtime BMX outside of Fresno, and she's spot on. They run such a great program, and she doesn't skip a lick, you know, and she's been on it since the show last Friday, you know.
And they're really off the beaten track. I mean, they're literally in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, no, like
literally.
Yeah, they are literally like the Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner for Airtime, you know.
Sure.
They still have a great program.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I know you guys got a whole show to do. I got a blast. I got to get the building locked up. We got a 8 a.m. start tomorrow morning for our beginner league. I think we got 40 kids signed up for that. So I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey, you know, the phone's always open, Josh. You know that, brother.
All right, bud. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, dude. Hey, let's go Rum River one more time. Come on.
Yeah, Carrie's saying her volunteers have already got 5 items from her notes completed just from the show last Friday.
Just unreal, Mike. I don't even know. You know, I don't. Yeah, Hartman saying the OGs of the Valley. Yeah, Hubert. You know, and they're one of the tracks. You know, with a handful of others. You know, we have Brian Fear from Rio Linda. It's one of those down home tracks, man, that you love going to, man. It's that home feeling, man. It's really big, really big.
It's like, I guess, Reedley's beginner league starts in 2 weeks. So that's cool.
Lot of stuff going on this week, Mikey. A lot of shaking up, baby. Hey, Huffy back in the game with Carly Kane, but didn't even show up to the pro race.
I don't get that.
How does that happen? You go and debut, you sign a women's pro. You know, we need the women pros out there. You know, they had 19 down there at Black Mountain. The guy pros, good turnout. 29 of them out there. Hey, Shibby and Larson, one more time. Shout out to them. You know, thanks Haro for dropping them.
Yeah.
You know, Alpha's looking really good, and I tell you what, freaking answer S squared, baby. Yo, Larson walked the dog all over Cam Wood. Woo! Business is picking up.
Yes, it is.
In a big way.
Yeah.
You know, big stuff happening.
Yeah, that's really surprising that Huffy didn't have their pro rider in that race.
I thought for sure.
How do you miss a golden opportunity like that?
You know, getting a lot of feedback on the whole Huffy dig, saying that, they're only in it because it's an Olympic year. What the hell does an Olympic year have to do with it? You know,
I have no idea.
You know, we're sitting there and you know, but they didn't get the feedback. Oh, another frame, another this. But you know, we talked when we had Kip from AOT. Big shout out to Mick Mesoline, California AOT.
Yes, sir.
Getting the pizza and the wings. For
Yes,
tonight.
thank you. Yes.
You know, he comes out with a frame, gets blackballed. Oh, what are you doing coming out with another frame? Huffy comes out with a frame. Oh, they're in it for the money. Huffy don't need the money. Huffy has more money than probably anybody out there.
They sell more bikes from Walmart than anybody sells anywhere.
Like, are you kidding me right now? You know, but Carly Kane. So I'm curious. Who do you guys think? What do you think they're going to sign a men's elite? Who's it going to be?
Well, there's
a lot of people out there, man.
Got a guy floating around right now. Silly season's not over with.
Oh, Bacardo. Don't be sweating on Bacardo, man. NorCal is working on shaking things up. Good stuff cooking. Walker, we love you, brother. Hey, we want to see NorCal. We want to see all of Cal making it happen.
The Greek. What's up, brother?
Reeves.
How you doing, bud?
The Greek. Big Blair. Hey, you know what? Hey, a big cheers. Happy birthday, Gate 9. Billy.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to Dave Gortona for losing his dad.
Yes, sir.
You know, hey, up there, DB Sports, got the Greek in there. You know, hey.
You take care of him, Josh. Don't let him get too sad.
Hey, those are some of our number ones right there, man.
Absolutely. You know, both of them 100% legit companies right there. Gate 9, DB Sportswear, you can't go wrong.
Kelly Jackson checking in. Daylight Sparkles. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, brother? Huffy, I can't wait to see all the tears of the Huffy haters when they start winning. Yeah, exactly, Brian. That's going to be a big one.
Same thing when Mongoose came back.
You never know. Look at that. Billy's got to be turning in the basement right now.
He ain't even watching. Guarantee it.
Thanks, Robert. Fender gate. Oh, Brad. Hey, the Fender gate. Chris Sutton gets DQ'd for running a freaking fender on his cruiser.
I can't. I just
no holds barred is blowing up.
Oh, I imagine they are.
Straight up said USA BMX sucks.
That's bullshit.
I put in there, I'm like, USA BMX running UCI rules. Does UCI run USA BMX rules?
Nope.
No. Like, come on, dude.
The Mark Anthony?
A fender?
Right.
A fender.
It's going to save you someone being laying on the track from broken ribs and shit. It's a benefit for the riders.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, that was pretty dumb. I don't care how you look at it. That's just ridiculous.
Like, what do you guys? Sam Stevens was replying to Reeves. I second that. Walker, we're super close on a big deal. Leave you hanging on the rest, but I'll let you know soon. Come on, Walker. Get your ass down here.
That's a bad of a haul. Kind of late now.
No, hey. Walker can do it, dude.
Oh, I'm not saying he can't, but
hey, Mark Anthony, Rockford Rippers. Hey, how about that jersey?
DB Sports Order jersey?
Hey, dude, Rockford Rippers. No, the one that dye job apparel designed by Giffy. Woo, got the beer logo on there.
Got the purple in it, the pops.
Man, oh man, Rockford Rippers coming out of Illinois, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know, especially in Arizona, of all places. I mean, you know what? Hell,
Hartman saying you're trying to keep their balls out of that back tire,
dude. Yeah, and you're
a safety thing.
It is. Yeah,
there's no benefit to it.
Just for safety, it saves wrecks on the track.
The shitty thing is if they asked about it beforehand, they would have let you run it depending on what track.
Yeah.
What's up, Braden Lewis?
Super producer. How you doing, Melissa?
Buddy. Melissa. Hey, the funny thing is that they called them out. They said that it wasn't a problem in Florida.
Right.
But all of a sudden down in Arizona,
same sanctioning body.
It's a goddamn issue.
Kind of like the same county.
Same damn county. The visionary Nick Valencia. Where you at, Valencia? He's the one that started this whole fiasco. You know?
Yeah, but they didn't bitch about it in Florida, Zachary. They didn't say anything to him there, but they said something to him here. Same sanctioning body.
Yeah, hey, I get it. Rules are rules, but if you didn't enforce it in one place, how are you going to enforce it to another one? Hey, I know about rules, man. I was a crew chief for freaking NASCAR.
Well, but he didn't transfer it. He didn't qualify in Florida?
No, Sutton wasn't out in Florida.
Oh, well, that.
No, but there was other people with fenders on their cruiser in Florida that didn't get DQ'd.
Right. Okay, I see.
So what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Should be.
If you're not going to call it.
Right.
You know? What's up, Peterson? See, Poppy. We got some fans out here today. It's over here at Lodi Cyclery. Big shout out to Lodi Cyclery because of putting it out there. Oh, hanging out with all our rowdy friends, man. Enforcement of the rules should be all or nothing. Gio. Hey, bring some tacos, Gio. I know I was there and not disagreeing, but when they call you out, just take it off. Less hassle. Yeah, I get it. Mark Tim's going to be here in a little bit.
I know.
They're doing like 100 miles an hour down 99.
I'm sure.
Right now.
Michelle's probably driving too.
Yeah, our lighting girl.
Yeah.
We could have used her earlier.
We always could use her. She never shows up.
Hey, guys, chat room is open, guys. As always, you guys bring the heat. I tell you what, the past couple months, Mikey.
On fire.
And we can't thank you guys enough, honestly. You know,
yeah, because we wouldn't be doing this if you guys weren't watching.
It's been a big one. Another big one was the Team USA jerseys. We're in our hometown, dude. Why are they black?
Well, we haven't. I don't think we've had a good jersey in a long time, but
they debuted the jerseys yesterday, I believe it was, and it's kind of like the what is it, the line, you know, for the fallen police,
right,
and stuff, the black with the blue stripe. So it's kind of like that.
I didn't see it.
I mean, it looks good. It looks cool. It's like you know, in baseball, football, you got the visiting jersey and the home jersey. It's not a good home jersey.
No, doesn't sound like it.
It's not a good home jersey.
I mean,
yeah. What's up, Perkins?
Home jerseys need to have a lot of white in them for us.
You know, they should let me design them. USA should be red, white, and blue. Yes, Reeves, it should be. Dude, this is
100%.
It's home turf.
You know, the thing is, though, I didn't realize until a couple of Olympics ago how many countries are actually red, white, and blue?
There's a lot.
There's a ton of them. So it's hard to.
People got hashtag freaking colors.
But there's a ton of them, and so when you go to the Worlds or the Olympics or whatever, it's hard. Well, not so much the Olympics, but the Worlds, even the qualifiers. It's hard to decipher who's who because so many countries have the same colors. But dude, we have big logos on our shit, stars and stripes. It shouldn't be that hard to design something that you can pick it out in the gate. Because you look at the gate in most races, I can't tell who's USA and who's not.
No, you can't.
Last year wasn't too bad because it was more white with stars in the sleeve, but usually you can't see it.
Exactly. You should have Kip Edwards. Jesus Christ, you got freaking Troy Lee Designs that throws out.
Look at the helmets they do.
Some of the baddest freaking out there. And free
red, white, and blue. They do a lot of stars and stripes.
How many freaking stars and stripes helmets have they done?
Oh yeah.
Look at just for Rampage. We're big Rampage guys.
Cesar Flores' helmet.
Let's be real.
Yeah, Elise posted something that she bounced off the ground here not too long ago.
Let Troy Lee or somebody design this shit good.
We ought to stand out in the crowd because we're supposed to be the biggest, baddest country out there, and we don't.
What's up, DeRusso? I love the jersey with the American flags going down the arms. Yeah, but you know what? It's home turf, home field advantage.
You better stand out.
You want to feel it
because we have twice as many riders as any other country going to the Worlds.
Shit's getting busy. A lot of countries though don't make huge changes to their jerseys year after year. USA every year changes it. I get it, Zach, but you know what? They haven't had that good base jersey.
I don't remember the last time I saw a really, really good one.
It doesn't hurt to make it pop.
No. Why wouldn't you?
Especially when you got 3 colors.
Especially when it's in your country.
Oh,
excuse me.
Bless you, buddy.
Thank you.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll be all right.
All right, cool.
Start guard kind of getting
too early to get emotional. There, guy.
No, it's really for us. I mean, it's a shame that our jerseys aren't. They should just completely stand out especially since it's in the United States. Actually, stand out no matter where we go. I don't care where we're riding at.
Like the big thing, Drew Hort, big Drew. Drew Hort's the boots on the ground over there for the beer show. So he's been sending a lot of information. So shout out to Misfits over there. Drew Hort should be the biggest, baddest, and brightest when it's at home. You goddamn right, Drew. That's it.
It should be more flair no matter where we're going. No matter what country our jerseys should stand out. Too many years we look like the French, the dark blue, and then you can't see hardly anything. Like when they're in the gate, it's hard to tell. I mean,
right. Exactly.
Tell
him, Giffy. Tell him, Sean. Dye Job Apparel, baby. Shoot, get yours today. Good Lord. Bunky.
You and me both, Zachary.
Exactly, Bunky. What's up, Heaps? Heaps, you're supposed to be here, Heaps.
Grandpa.
You run out of Depends, asshole.
Grandpa Heaps.
Lukey, what's up, Lukey?
He's fucking on the
what's up,
IR
Jason?
again. He's on the IR again. Ute is.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I tore his hand up last year?
Yeah, he just had surgery.
Yeah, they went and cut it back open.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm sure your boss will too.
The boss would, huh, Braden?
Yeah.
Huh? All right, watch out for.
Do you know somebody?
Watch out for the snail trail, right, Braden? Huffy. So big stuff on Huffy. We talked about Nick Bruce getting dropped by DK last week. He's got U.S. freestyle going to the Olympics. Still nothing yet getting picked up by him. A lot of people say maybe Huffy's going to come out with a park bike for him.
Really?
Which, hey, dude, whatever.
What's up, Owie? How you doing, buddy?
Josh Owie.
The Asian assassin.
The
in the
O
house.
Show. Let's go. Geski, what's up, Geski? How you doing? Jessica Vega. It's pretty sad with it being black and white with a little red, white and blue. I guess they are trying to make it neutral.
Oh yeah, that's like using,
so,
that's
Jessica.
like just like using either bathroom, right?
I sure as hell ain't neutral. That's for goddamn sure.
No.
Mountain bike, baby, MTB. The silly season's still going on, man. Valley Hole back to YT. Ooh, the women's champ. She's been down in SoCal. You see her tour the freaking Oakley factory, bud?
I didn't see that.
You're missing
jealous.
out, dude.
I'm jealous now. Thank you, Kenny.
She come over from freaking Austria, man. She over there at the Oakley freaking compound making it happen. Goes down to the YT freaking headquarters and boom, signs after 3 years off. She was originally on YT.
Right.
Hey, low and slow. What's up, Chase? Gary Crossan, what's going on, Gary? USA hockey jerseys are always the best, simple and clean. I don't know, man, dude. Just make it pop, dude. Especially when it's in your hometown, dude. Just go that extra freaking bit, dude.
I mean, black and blue. And,
Do I gotta take that button away from you?
No. Maybe. Can't take my toys.
Let's see what else we got going on over here for mountain bike. Mondraker, man, Mondraker just really freaking threw shit down, dude. Big stuff. Dakota Norton, Team USA, out of the stable from Aaron Gwynn from Intense. He's lead rider for Mondraker with Stinky Pinky Ryan Pinkerton that lost his ride. Now, junior champ lost his ride with GT. GT pulled out a mountain bike now. What the hell is up with GT?
Well, everybody.
GT's one of the staples, dude.
What's up, Shauna? Yeah, they have been. I mean, they have been forever. I mean, they are the OG, right? Is that who Tomlin rode for? GT?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude.
Oh, Gary Kessler, you didn't qualify? Dude, you're fired.
Mondraker is just freaking killing it. And then they freaking go and sign Ronan Dunn from Nuke Proof Continental Team. He was a big staple freaking last year in downhill. So they got like the trifecta going on over there at Mondraker.
Huh.
That's gonna be a big one, dude.
Could be.
The thing with Pinkerton is that he stayed junior an extra year. Him and Goldstone for Santa Cruz Syndicate were toe-to-toe in juniors, and then freaking Goldstone got the deal quick with Santa Cruz and moved up to pro.
Right.
So now with Pinkerton in the mix, your boy Goldstone, because you're a Goldstone fan. I didn't know you're Canadian, but it's cool. Don't drink the water. Hey.
Hey, I'm a little bit of everything.
Hey.
Thanks,
Hey.
Mike.
Hey, Hollywood, baby. Hey, speaking of that, how about Eric Carter jumping in the top 10? Just threw it down on the knobs.
Don't
dude.
even watch his own show.
1/3 of the 3/3.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
bro.
when you comment more than Hollywood, you're doing something and saying something.
Holy smokes, man.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Did you see the big announcement from Hollywood with Torque coming back out?
Dude, Torker back in the scene. Are you kidding me right now? Like, hey, dude. Hey, guarantee they're going to be down there at Dirty Fest in April.
Oh, you know for sure they will be. Yeah, I guarantee it. I mean, I know Mike's stoked about it. He even posted a couple pictures of back in the day when he was on Torker.
That's going to be a good one, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we got messages just coming in left and right, man.
Posted him in here to the show, aren't they?
Dude, it's going left and right, dude. It just, everything's freaking popping right now. Bakersfield's going to be a heater. Bakersfield's going to be happening next month. World's qualifier and national. Go over there at Metro. I tell you what, I can't say enough about Jordan. April, Eric Laura, freaking Big Willie style.
Walski.
Oh, Walski. He's a
scorekeeper.
Walski's a hell of a scorekeeper.
Oh, yeah, he is. And who's going to argue with him?
Yeah. Mondraker, let's see. Talk about Rockford Rippers with Mark Anthony and everything, carrying the Beer Budget logos. Shout out to Dye Job Apparel.
They kill it.
Sean just comes.
Clutch.
You know what, dude? Awesome.
Money.
Awesome.
Every time.
If you need some socks, he's the dude.
Oh, God.
You need some socks, Dye Job Apparel, Belvedere, Illinois.
We need to order those just for you and me. Those things.
60, yeah.
John Pringle, what's up, bro?
Over.
Cheers to you, too.
66 and over cruiser class will have a full gate.
Awesome.
Who can pick one in for me and get me one? I want a Torker bag. Reeves, we can hook you up, Reeves.
Might know somebody.
All right. We know a couple people.
Remind me next weekend when I'm talking to him.
You know, I heard somebody's going to be in the area next week.
Yep, I did too. He's going to be at the house. Hollywood.
Someone kind of special, yeah.
Hollywood, yeah.
Hollywood, Mike Miranda. We're going to have 1/3 of the 3/3.
Hey, you never know. Maybe Vicente will be even been in town that week.
You never know. You see, dude, he's too busy freaking selling booze and buying DK parts.
But JV may be in there. He comes once a month to Mantia Modesto. So,
oh, Giffy saying we got the 2024 version coming soon.
Sweet.
Let's go, baby.
Hell, the 2020s were fucking golden. Or 19s, whatever they were.
Factory hit and run making its debut, coming back again after being in hibernation for a couple years.
He said he's going expert to teach Harry a lesson.
Him. You know, hey, if only he could bring the guitar from John Cruz.
Yeah, you know what?
We're waiting on that.
I wish
We're
if
waiting
I'd have known he was coming, we could have asked him. But I guarantee he was asking if he was getting in the car. So.
Oh yeah, the cake lady, Braden. Yeah, the cake lady's biz, dude. Cake lady's hot. You know.
Back to hit and run.
What else we got, guys? Hey, guys, throw it in the chat room. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's a Friday night. Hey, shout out again, Lodi Cyclery. If you guys are ever here in Central California, you can get your bike tuned up. You can have a coffee. You can get a micro brew on tap or in a can. They got plenty to choose from.
Yep.
You know, like,
yeah,
they got a mezzanine up top, a GT Prime Interceptor.
Oh, they got an Auburn up there. They got a Red Line up there.
Old school Klein freaking
Balance
downhill bike. That's a rigid from back in the day. You know, there's a lot of history up in here. Old Town Lodi, dude. I'm waiting for John Fogerty to freaking break out Stuck in Lodi again. You know,
yep, absolutely.
We can't play the song because it'd be a copyright infringement, but I feel that right now.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that.
Know? Next round's on me, boys. Happy Friday, gentlemen. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you, brother. Braden, you ain't got to tempt us with a good time, dude. All we need are tacos.
We got a driver. We're good.
Yeah, we're set, dude. We're in it for the long haul. We're starting to figure out this whole podcast thing.
3 years later.
Yeah, exactly. Chat room's open, guys. We're gonna throw it out there, and then we're gonna go to open mic night. If you guys want to call in, the phone number is 209-986-6721.
Want to get Mick in here first?
We could take your phone calls. There we go. I got it. 9-6-9-8-6-1. All right, guys. There's the hotline number for you guys to call in if you feel the need to. If you got something if you got an itch, go ahead and scratch.
Just can't get it off your chest.
We're getting ready to do. So I'm kind of tight with 107.7 The Bone, and they got the Lick Me Wall. Well, you know what? In BMX, if you want to fork somebody, being brought to you by Answer BMX.
Where's Blazing Nana at when we need her?
If you don't know how good Answer BMX is, just look at how badass Cam Larson was today.
What's up, Rodney? How you doing, bud?
That's all I'm
Hope you're
saying.
doing good.
Get yourself some daggers. As a matter of fact, get some stealth daggers. They look really good.
Oh, they are nice.
They are sexy.
They are nice.
Hey, show me a picture.
Waiting on you, brother.
Hey, whoever wants to. Everybody pick a number. Oh, the hot seat. Oh, coming in freaking hot right now.
I hate to say it like this, but you get that bitch.
I don't care. Hey, Braden, you better shine the bat light over the AOT camp there. Kip, get in there. Shit's about to get crazy, dude. First time caller, long time listener. McCracken Farms? What the? Are you shitting me right now?
No, Rodney must be having a little bit of time off.
Rodney, hey, McCracken, how come we're wondering why the hell you ain't on this year's jersey?
He had a busy year this year. It's been real rough.
Speaking of busy, look at this guy sitting between us. He's not wearing the elf costume though.
Thank God. He was kind of scaring me last time.
Mick Mesoline from Elkhorn BMX, Rio Linda, California. Mick,
what's up?
You tell us, bro. Pizza and wings, brother?
Man, brother, if I'm going to come down, I want you guys to have a good time. I want people to be fed and happy.
I'm
and
ready to go home right now,
flowing, you got to have food to suck it up. So, I drop a couple of bucks and everybody gets fed, everybody gets happy. And here we are in Lodi at Lodi Cyclery chilling.
Great place, too.
Isn't it? Hey, what about this festivity right
Dude, this place is sick. The construction in here, I'm an old construction nerd from the fire department. And man, I love the construction. I'm looking at these freaking mason rows and the brick walls.
Dude, I just
man,
like,
so
I like
cool.
the old school bikes. Everything just that whole atmosphere. It's like I could do a show here like every week.
Dude, that Trek Y back there when I was mountain biking all the time, that was the bike I wanted. I wanted that bike so bad, and I was poor and young and dumb and couldn't buy it. But man,
like the rest of us.
Man, that thing is so badass just to see it sitting over there.
Speaking of badass, dude, you're badass, dude. You're a badass volunteer over there at freaking Rio Linda.
And announcer.
Announcing game is pretty hot, Mike. I gotta say.
The first time I heard you live was the last race of the year, and I told Rick on the way home, I was like, damn, this guy is.
I had to check
he's
myself.
Figured it out. And he told me, you asked some questions and that, a little advice here and there, but you handled it and like a champ. And I was like, God, this guy doesn't sound like he's very new to me.
Hey, I'm back to racing, dude. My career as an announcer is over. As
whatever.
far as I'm concerned.
Oh, brother, I can't hold a candle to what you do, my friend. But one thing I've always been able to do is talk. So, hey, the 90% of being able to announce is being able to run your mouth, right?
Oh, absolutely.
We grew up in the 80s with Mean Gene Okerlund, brother.
Right,
Okay.
brother.
You're sitting there in the mirror and you're just talking shit to yourself. And it's like, it works. It helps on the microphone.
It does. Yeah.
Doesn't it? Right? Damn. It feels like I'm in like a AA meeting of announcers right now. It's like, oh my God, dude, I went through the same shit, man. You know, it's so stressful, but damn it, the cream always rises to the top.
Man, I learned so much at that Elkhorn State race last year because I thought, oh man, I can go out and talk forever, right?
Easy Maj, yo.
Man, Sunday morning I was toast. I didn't have a voice. Thank God some people like Stanfield stopped up to help me. I went out and picked up trash and did everything else because I was Dunsky. And it was a learning experience for sure. But you've been such a great asset for me. When I have questions, I call you. You're like, hey, dude, try this. Or what are you thinking? Or, it's great to have people to fall back on. It's great to have the good people in this industry that are willing to talk to you and share information. And that's where it's at. You just got to go out there and ask questions and get involved. And
easy lighting, girl. Watch the goddamn road.
Jesus Christ.
I swear to God, the Tim family, you just never know who's driving that damn.
You know the Tims?
Fire
the
trucks
Tims are
here.
awesome.
Yeah, they're on the way.
The fire truck's here.
Yeah, I mean,
You called the fire truck?
That thing better be filled with Coors Light.
Or at least
Tyler's part of our California team.
Oh, that's right.
He's part of our national team. They're just a great family. I met them down in Bakersfield a couple of years ago. And man, what a family. They're just great people, man.
They are.
I hope you unfriended them on Facebook.
Are they coming in for the show or what?
They might be, dude. Do they ride bikes?
I don't know.
I don't know. They eat. I can guarantee you that.
Oh,
Get them in here and eat some of this pizza.
I got a Sharpie. I'll freaking sign autographs. I don't know.
He's been signing boobs all night. Men boobs, that is.
So, Mick, the volunteer scene for you coming into the sport with like you rising up, going through the ladder, between me,
Good job, Kenny.
Mr. Beerman, Big Cord over there in Arkansas, hanging out with Brian, the Buzz God, Derek Stanfield, a whole bunch of new volunteers you guys got going on over there at Elkhorn. What's the vibe going on, man? How is everything? It seems like it's picking up, man.
Dude, everybody at the track that's a part of that track is so stoked to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Like,
you got to watch your mouth, dude. Brian's watching you, dude. He's getting ready to get you like children of the corn, dude.
But I mean, it really is just a great place. And you got the Fords who are like, we just love BMX. Brian's been in BMX for freaking 20 plus years. He's been running that track for 23.
Exactly. Yes.
That guy loves BMX like nobody I've ever seen. He got to the point where he was like, man, I want more motos. I want more riders. I want to impact more kids' lives. And he got out and just said, all right, let's do this. We're going to get us a nonprofit. We're going to get us a core group of people. We're going to get us a board, and we're going to do this in a different way because even though I love it and everything's been going good, it's just more than I want to do on my own. So Brian just wrestled some people up and, being out there all the time, we're out there 1 to 2 days a week.
Kip says you're hella handsome and you look like Murder Nova.
Yeah, well,
Looks like you murdered somebody.
Now that he has the voice back, maybe he'll call me back. But yeah, that's here and there. But
Kip's always in Facebook jail. He's like, dude, I was in Messenger jail. I couldn't hit you up, Thunder. I'm like, sorry, Kip, my bad. I know the feeling.
Hey, Jake Reeves, thanks for tuning in, bro. We appreciate you.
Sometimes we just end up there. But yeah, I mean, the
It
vibe
just
out there.
happens to the best of us.
Shit
It's
happens.
a shit show.
What's so fun is that people come out there and it's such a different vibe. It's such a different environment. And they're just blown away because they're like, wait, I thought I was going to Rio Linda. I expected to see like 3 crackheads and some other crazy stuff going on. And that doesn't happen at our track. Our track is secure.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a couple years.
People there, man. And it's just fun, and it's not that I don't volunteer other places, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Rio Linda is a good time, and I love the people.
Hey,
out
the
there,
Friday night vibe, the last race of the year, that vibe was like we said before, like Atwater when we used to have the little mini amps and a pro.
Yes.
Dude, it was just we stayed out to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning riding because everyone wanted to hang out and bullshit. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if racing's over and there's anybody on the track, there's people who will stay out there and hang out with those kids to do as many laps as they want to. Yep. Like, you want to do after practice? Come do after practice.
Yep.
Like we do the jump jam before we start racing, where we throw on some crazy metal and some Bon Jovi and go to it. And the kids come out and they rip it and they jump and they have fun. And, that's what it's about. I'm not out there for anyone but those kids. And for my kid, I don't get anything out of it. I don't want anything out of it. It really doesn't matter to me. I just want to go out there and have fun, and I want them to have fun.
It looks like you're having fun. Like honestly,
well, it's supposed to be fun.
When we were there on the Friday, you know, which was cool. You know, I got the ride. I got to be a rider. You know, and because a lot of places, like when I show up, sometimes they're like, "Oh, dude, will you take the mic?" It's like, okay, yeah, I'll take the mic. You know, but sometimes I just want to be a rider too. And you were comfortable as hell. You had total control in that tower, Mick, and I was so proud of you, dude.
I was blown away.
Like you said, you know, we've a lot of talks back and forth, you know, because like halfway through the season, you know, you're crunching my brain, and I'm giving you feedback, and hey, dude, just be you, Mick. It's all good, man. It's gonna come, and it's gonna be second nature. And that's what I saw that Friday on the 15th, dude. It was so legit, and everything just flowed right out of your mouth onto the microphone, and it was just second nature to you. And I'm like, dude, here we go. Mick's part of the group. He knows what's up, right, Mikey?
Yes,
we talked about it freaking after we got home, and we're
all the way home. Yeah, we're
crushing beers. We're always crushing beers, but you know, I mean,
that's just a Friday, Saturday thing.
Being BMX analysts like we are, you know, being part of the food chain.
Because he told me you were
paid, you know.
Before he went, he told me you were kind of a new announcer, just whatever, getting your feet wet. I would have never, if he hadn't said that to me, I would have never known. I was like, dude, this guy's got a voice, and he's got the right amount of sarcasm and the right amount of seriousness, and I mean, it was enjoyable to listen to. I mean, you go to some tracks, and dude, announcing fucking sucks. And a good announcer will make a race. It'll make it or break it. If you have a shitty announcer, no one's paying attention. The crowd don't get involved.
And we were freezing our asses off.
Oh boy, yeah,
it was a little chilly. Yeah.
It was cold, dude.
And I'm telling you, there was no heat in that elf suit. There's no warm inside of that. Let me tell you that right now. But
I guarantee there wasn't.
But I mean, like, to me, here's the thing: is you go to a lot of tracks and you're listening to these guys announce, and all they announce is number 1, number 2, number 3, and then they're turning back the other way. Well, you know what? Number 4 and number 5 want to hear their names.
Yes.
Number 6 and number 7's parents are out there with a video, and they want to hear that kid get recognition too. So if you know these kids and you know who they are, and you announce for them, with them, and include them,
what's up,
then they enjoy it. You know, you make a difference for these kids, man. This is their chance to be a hero.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Russo.
I think that's so important.
Yeah, because we know when
everybody deserves a
someone's parents is recording that video, and when that kid turns pro and he retires being pro, and mom goes, "Look at this. You remember this?" And when you're in 7th place racing at Rio Linda, they're calling his name. I mean, dude, as an adult, it doesn't get any better than that to see that kind of how that kind of
stuff. You know what? And the kid's gonna come back and be like, "Yeah, that was Mick."
Oh yeah. Well, he'll race enough there. You know your local announcer.
Mick announced my first win.
Yep.
And that's the biggest thing, Mick. I swear to God, dude. And it gets you. That's where it's
Thanks, John Clark.
I was on the podcast. Damn, dude, we did a lot of shows last week. I did 3 of them.
That's only Saturday.
2. And I was in the hot seat with the guys that we did the freestyle jam with on the Sunday after Bakersfield. And they did a rapid fire question. They're like, racing or announcing? And I'm like, oh, man, dude. I'm like, I picked announcing. Because there's so much gratification, especially when it goes to those kids and those parents. They feel it. And I've been there where the kids come up with a trophy, no matter if it's a second, a third, a main event qualifier, and they want to take their picture with you.
Yep.
And
I think that's just because most of them are taller than you is all. But anyway, go ahead.
That too. And that right there is
no one does that for racing.
What makes your staple in the sport that much more important than riding the bike.
Well, and I think another important thing that if you're going to be up there and you're going to be calling these races, you're seeing things that nobody else is. So when racing is over at night, I don't just pack my stuff up, throw it in the truck, and leave. I pack my stuff up and I head to the parking lot. And I walk up to the kids that don't get the recognition. I'm like, man, dude, that was a great pass. That was an amazing move in turn 2. You're really hammering tonight. You might not have won, but you were there. You were involved. You were engaged. And I think that's so important because
you improved from last week. You're right there. You know, you're chomping at the bit. You're close.
And you know, no matter how many times your parents tell you, dude, you're getting so much better, you just don't buy it.
Nope.
But for me, taking 5 minutes out of my day and walking around and telling these kids how great they did, the next week they come out and they're jacked and they're motivated and they're ready to go. Makes a difference.
It does.
And it's so important to do that for these kids. These kids want to be built up. They want that recognition. The striders, frick, dude, how many of the striders stop right on the hill and just stare up at you, you know? And they stop right in front of me on that last obstacle in the freaking rhythm as they come out for the final turn.
Yes.
And they'll just look, waiting to hear their names. And as soon as you give them their names, they're like all smiles and excited.
You can see that smile through that full face helmet.
And they're off the hill and they're gone, but that makes a difference to them. And that's why I do it. I'm not out there. I don't need anyone pat me on the back or tell me how great I am. I want to see that smile on the kids' faces. And ultimately, that's our goal. And that's the vibe that we're looking for at Rio Linda, is that you come out, you feel like you fit in, you feel like a part of the team, and you get noticed. You know, like, maybe, you know, our last race of the year, we had 44, 45 motos. And that's a big night for us out there.
That was huge. You guys had to open and everything.
Yeah,
everything was going on.
Everybody out there had a blast, and nobody left there unhappy.
Nope.
And I just, that's what our goal is for that track, is to make it a place where everybody goes and has fun.
Yeah.
No, and so now, like, in your short time of being like the volunteer, I mean, like really, like, you went through the ranks pretty quick. You know, from watching corners and everything, just aside from other stuff, to being an announcer and seeing the growth and working with Brian and everybody over there at Rio Linda, you know, and then implementing like side hacks and this, that, and the other. And you start seeing the motos. It's like, oh, we got three more motos than last week, you know, and then, oh, we got 4 more motos. Oh, we got the same motos, but we got more riders, you know, and you're seeing that growth. How's that vibe going on over there with you guys?
What's cool is that the volunteers are pretty tight, you know, like the people that are over there all the time, that are in a corner, that are on the hill, that are in the freaking sign up cabinet, and it could be anybody in either place, you know.
Look at that.
But
Maggio saying Mick runs his team with the same passion.
yeah, I mean, it's all about, you know, everybody working together. And sometimes, you know, we're just like anybody else. Sometimes you're going to butt heads. Sometimes you're not going to agree, but everybody comes together to make it happen. And that's the foundation of a successful program, is that you're able to put, like, my feelings are hurt aside, step up and get it done.
Yeah.
And I really feel like that's coming. We're starting to see more people want to come out and volunteer. We got more people in corners. I mean, we've got our staples that are there every week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, God bless him, God bless his wife. We lost one of our staples last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that crushed everybody. I mean, I love that guy, but you know, you build these things around the people, and people who are going to get involved and want to be involved, they're going to get involved because they feel like they're a part of something bigger than they are. And if you create that environment, they're going to come.
Absolutely.
I totally agree.
100%.
You know, people don't realize that I started volunteering when I was 16 years old. I started with a volunteer fire department. That was the first place I volunteered. And from then, I went on from that to become an EMT, to become a paramedic. I volunteered as I was being paid as a paramedic for a small ambulance company that didn't have paramedics. I would give my days off to them so that they would have coverage.
Yeah.
And so I've volunteered since 1985 in one capacity or another. So for me to step into the BMX world, and I mean, I'm new. We started in, you know, right after COVID through the racing league at Oak Creek. And, you know, that's where Connor got his kickoff. It was just a natural progression to start wanting to be a part of it and wanting to help. And I really think that there's a lot of people that have all of that, and you just have to get them engaged and get them involved and make them feel like they're a part of the system, and make sure they feel appreciated.
Not a
and
tool.
They're going to come around.
Don't let them feel like a tool, because too many tracks is what it is. You're just a tool. We can't run without you, and but we'll find someone to replace you, and that's just not the way it's supposed to be. It's bad.
You know, what I loved about, like, listening to Rum River, I listened to that whole thing the other day while I was working.
Well, you can't get enough of that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm listening to them, and they're like, oh, well, we talk to our volunteers and find out what they're good at and what they're strong in and what their passions are.
What they don't like.
And what they don't want to do. And then we put them where they're going to fit, and that's freaking brilliant. You know, like, if you've got somebody who wants to sit in and do registration, train them tomorrow to do registration. If you've got somebody who wants to be on the hill, train them how to be on the hill. Like, get these people involved where they want to be involved, and they're going to be more passionate about it than they are if you just are like, go stand in that corner. If they fall down, help them up. Yeah. You know, when I started marshaling, nobody said, hey, you got any medical background? Nobody said, hey, is there anything you're really good at? Yeah. Like, dude, I've been a paramedic for 20 plus years.
You don't fondle midgets?
No. Well, maybe you. But, you know,
maybe
like,
later. Hang on, Rick.
Like, I mean, I taught paramedic. I was the lead instructor for the first university-based paramedic in the state of California, first university-based paramedic program at Sacramento State University.
Wow.
That was
Holy
myself and 3 other guys. That was our program. We put that program together, and it's grown into a behemoth now. And I'm so proud of that program. I'm not a part of it anymore, but you know, like I'm a guy that if something happens in front of me, I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know, like you remember the finals, you know, a couple of years ago where that girl got knocked out, freaking out cold, first laps of the pro-am, right?
Yeah.
And she was out cold. You're going to get panic out of me. We went over, we rolled her over, we opened her airway. Her dad came out. He's a little lit up, but that's okay. I understand it's your kid. He's a San Jose fireman. It's cool. We got her airway open. We got her woke up. We got a good exam done. We got her immobilized and off the track and off to the hospital. And she was back later on that day. But you need people like that. And you need to know who those people are. And you can only get that information if you ask your people, hey, what are you good at?
Right.
And you've got to do that as a volunteer, you know, as a coordinator or as anything else. And I don't know. I love going out and spending the time with the kids, and I love being at the track. You know, it's a lot of fun.
I agree.
Hey, it's a good time.
And that's why we do it. I mean,
it's something about with the kids, man.
I don't like the parents. The kids are great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's only me and Rick are friends because I knew his son was a badass at 5 years old. I was like, I got to have him. And that's how Rick and I became friends, because his son and daughter both were just little beasts out there on the track. And it's about the kids. It really is. Parents sometimes make it hard.
Sometimes they can. I mean, you know, like
not always, but sometimes.
And I'm not saying that I'm not a challenging parent at times.
Oh, I'm an asshole. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to even deny it.
I know who I am. I have a mirror at home. I have people who will verify it. You know, like I get it. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, I realize why I'm there, and I realize that the reason you're there is not you. So what you're doing is bigger than you.
Yeah.
It's bigger than a track. It's bigger than whatever. It's about these kids having an experience that they're going to take with them for life. So, and you talk about the experience, right? So I have a kid that, holy
You're
cow.
Fired.
I have a kid that
Beer Budget BMX.
How's it going, guys?
What's up? Who we got on the phone?
This is John Rush up here in Arizona.
John Rush checking in from Arizona at the National.
Hey, listen up.
Here we go.
Give these guys all the volunteers that are here at the track. I got here Wednesday. They were out here at 10 o'clock at night doing work on the track, trying to dry it out. They were using blowers and not blowers, but propane torches and smudge pots to get everything dry for this weekend.
That's the way to go.
They continue to work on the track all day long, make sure everything is going right. This is what it takes to get a good track working well. The volunteers.
Right on.
Yeah, no, that's a big one, dude. Especially for a national, dude, with the rain being in there and putting in that extra work. I mean, we've all been down that road with state races and even just locals. You know, that's awesome. Hey, appreciate the call, Rush.
That's what it's all about, man, is the volunteers. If it was, like somebody else said online there, if it wasn't for the volunteers, the tracks would operate.
Right. No, exactly.
Did you race today, John?
I did.
Did you qualify?
I had to race the 50 and over. I got my butt handed to me.
What the hell?
Come on, Rush. Jesus Christ, dude. We told you.
Well, any track. I mean, everything in the Bay Area was closed for
Uphill sprints, baby. Uphill sprints.
No,
Go ride with Howard.
Hey, no, we feel it. We know how the rain's been affected everybody up here in the upper vicinities of California.
Yeah, it does be wet.
One of those things of let's see how bad I'm off. Yeah.
Right.
You've been asking a lot about where you could go ride this last couple of months. I have seen that, but it's just too much rain.
You can ride all you want at home on a stationary bike, and you can only watch the 1989 Tour de France so many times. It just boggles the mind. By the time I get off the bike, it's like
Brain dead.
Shit, I'd rather watch the 1989 earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ain't nobody throwing an elbow at you on your stationary.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, were there any elbows out there, John Rush?
You were Harry Larry
Were,
Free,
were,
bro.
were there any elbows in the stands?
No, it was all.
That's good.
You can train all you want off the bike. And what I mean by that is on the trainer, go to the gym and everything, but that does not take the place of training on the track.
Right. No, exactly.
You have to have some sort of training on the track, and that's key nowadays. I think.
I guess they were digging out the wet spots out there in Arizona and filling in with dry dirt today.
Yes, they did. Yes, they were, and they were pounded down. They had let's see, on Wednesday they had a little Suzuki Samurai with bald tires.
Mm-hmm. So we used to use.
Yeah, unbelievable job.
That's awesome. Way to go, guys.
Hey, hats off to them.
Yep, sure.
All right, guys, I talked too long. I got to go to sleep.
All right, John.
All right,
Hey, good luck this weekend, buddy.
Appreciate it, John. Be cool, bro.
See you when you get home.
Bye.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Look at that. Look at you. You're in the hot seat there, Mick. We're getting phone calls, dude.
Hey, I'm right, but whatever. Bring it on.
Bring it on, dude. Just bring the pizza and the wings, and we're good, right?
Hey, that's it, right? I mean, like, you got to take care of your people, and that's number one. And the point I was trying to make is that we forget about the impact we have in these kids' lives, right? So I look at my kid. He's 12 years old. He's been riding for a couple of years. And how does that transition into life, right? So he gets into soccer, and he wants to be a goalkeeper. Like, there is not a more brutal position to play in soccer than goal. You're a target the entire time, and you're either the freaking goat or you're the freaking heel, right?
Exactly.
There's no middle ground. So
No.
he gets out into soccer, and he's getting started, and he's playing keeper, and he's getting goals scored on him. And we come after a game, and he had a couple goals scored on him. I'm like, buddy, you okay? And he's like, no, dude, it's cool. I'm like, okay, well, are you sure? Because I know it sucks to give up a goal. And he goes, yeah, Dad, but it's not like I haven't lost a moto. There's another time to race.
Right.
Oh,
And you know what?
What up?
That's freaking life.
Yes.
Like, you're going to get kicked. You're going to get knocked down, but there's another race tomorrow. And his attitude towards that comes from the track. It comes from BMX.
So now we got Mike DeRusso checking in. What's Elkhorn's plan to get more kids outside? After listening to Rum River track operators, do you plan to implement anything that they're doing? I mean, I don't know if that falls into you.
Yeah, 100%.
Or if that falls into Brian, because we're gonna have Brian on too.
Yeah, Brian said, "Go talk as much as you want. I'll say some things when you're done." So, me being a talker, I'm in.
Right on.
You being a train guy, a little choo-choo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the train guy.
Dude, don't get us started.
Yeah, I don't want to get you guys started because
Jesus
Rick
Christ.
will never shut up about it.
So, I know that we're planning on doing a beginner league this year. We've got that in the works. We've got the dirt coming over the next 6.5 weeks. We're bringing in 600 cubic yards of dirt. We're going to scrape that track
this is going to be
clean.
pretty. This is intense then.
Yeah, we're going to scrape the track clean, and we're rebuilding it completely. Starting hill's going to change directions.
Right.
Gate's going to change directions. We're going to rebuild the tower. We're going to rebuild everything out there. It's going to be a completely different track.
It's going to be a whole new Elkhorn.
Yeah, so we should have that track completely scraped and redone before our state race, which is our goal. And everyone's going to be coming out. I think the state race is in end of May. So when that state race hits, we're going to have a brand new track.
What's up, TJ?
So you're going to leave it like it is until it comes time to where you can tear it down.
There's a
and rebuild
lot
it?
of things you have to get in place before you can scrape it and go. So I was fortunate to find somebody who would donate all of the dirt to us. So we've got all of the dirt coming to us that's been donated.
Who's building?
At this point, we're working with the folks that Brian has used for years to get that track built, and then we're making some phone calls.
Robert Kennedy?
To some of the other guys to come out and give us a hand.
Yeah, it should be Robert.
I mean, there's a lot of
Robert's
quality talent out here in Northern California to build some tracks, and we're going to reach out and grab some of those people and say, hey, we want you to be a part of our track. We want you to come out and help. We're more than happy to promote anything you want us to do it. Come on out. Let's do it. And we're going to try and do it in a week. We're going to try and strip it, rebuild it, and have racing going the next week afterwards. We were talking about possibly, we'll see how it goes, but we were looking maybe along spring break. To be able to, because we've got people who are off, we've got kids who are off, we've got
like right now too. I mean, like the rain right now is just beating the shit out of all our tracks.
Yeah,
you can't build right now.
You'd be playing in a mud puddle. That's pointless.
Yeah,
just digging holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got out here. You got Kennedy. You got Fowler. I mean, there's There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Elliots. I mean, there's some
Oh,
quality
absolutely.
track builders
Yeah.
out
The,
here.
the
so-
Elliots, I tell you what, dude, you give the Elliots a shovel, dude. If you didn't see what Nick did up there at Redwood,
Right.
up in Empire 2 years ago when I was up there.
What's up, Chad? Rolling Smoke Show in the house.
Oh my God, Rolling Smoke Show, dude.
Yeah.
Ribs of
But yeah, the Elliott boys, I mean, well, they have a track at their house and they come from a long line of BMXers. So, you know, and they do it, they've always done it the right ways, you know, start with the sister, their aunt and their dad.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, dad, I raced his dad, their dad for years.
Sherry was on Dirty Knobs.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's kind of famous.
She beat the shit out of the boys
Yeah, she's kind of famous.
back in the day.
Yeah,
How you liking the podcast, Mick? You're looking comfortable, bud.
Just like in
You
an
ready to
tower,
go?
same thing. Dude. He ain't missing a beat. You don't care.
You ready to go? You're gonna take the show from us on Friday nights and do it live from the
I'm outta
tower?
here. I can't take this shit.
This is ridiculous.
Full disclosure, I got my feet wet doing this kind of stuff
Damn it.
around 2010.
Here we go. The truth comes out. Just
Yeah,
when,
and,
just when you
he's
think
a
you
pro.
know somebody,
So
right?
I did a radio show weekly called Fire Medically Speaking, where we talked about medical issues it was driven by Fire Engineering Magazine. And I was
Really?
the co-host of that for about 3.5 years. So
Then what the hell are we doing?
once in a
Learning?
while- I do. That's what it is. I mean,
Apparently.
What is here to learn?
hey man, it's just one of those things. Either you're
Are we doing a
comfortable
good
talking
job?
or you're not. You guys are freaking awesome, dude. Like,
Okay, I
there's,
just want to make sure.
there's a reason why
We
I'm
don't want to let
listening
you.
every week.
We don't let you down, Mick. I swear to God.
Yeah, since you're a pro and everything. I
I
mean,
don't
you know,
want to get bad mouthed on Facebook, man. I swear
Never.
to God.
when that happens anyway, Rick, it doesn't matter what we do.
Hey, here's the good thing about me.
Yes, they got a bar, TJ, and a coffee bar and a brewery.
After 30 years in EMS.
Easy, T. Goddamn it.
I can pretty much just come up to you and tell you what I think. If I didn't like you, you'd know. I'm really good about. I'm not really good about not wearing my feelings on my face.
Here you go, Alyssa.
Hey, you're taller.
I hope you're feeling
there
better,
for the-
bud.
Hey, there it is. I knew it. Well, it didn't take fucking long. God damn it. First guest and already short jokes are coming out. Jesus Christ almighty.
Oh, come on, man. I love you. You know that.
First short dog, too. This shit's been going on for a long time. Maybe you're not listening.
Have him answer Maggio. I don't shit. Braden, I don't know what the hell Maggio.
Oh,
what did he say?
he said, what's your vision for your team and what's it look like moving forward?
Hey, the vision for this team is to have a team where people come out, have a good time, and enjoy what they're doing. The AOT BMX team from California, that was something that was, kicked around by myself and David Mendoza down at Napa.
Mendoza.
And, we'd been talking with Kip about it and we had started to put together our kits and the whole thing. And then things kind of fluctuated back and forth. We didn't get it done. So we weren't the first team with AOT with AOT for a BMX state team, but we were the second and we are by far the largest. And we are growing like every week. People want to come out and ride. I mean, if you're in California, you're in Northern California, you're looking for a team, nobody's picking you up and you want somebody to be a part of, come see me. I want quality families and quality kids.
I like your whole process. I like the way it works.
Or come see us and we'll send them to you.
Well, I mean, you just kind of stole one of the people I wanted, but it's all good.
Freaking Jimmy? Oh, that guy? Oh, he's so shady. Jimmy.
I've been talking to Jimmy. Jimmy's freaking awesome. His kids are great.
Jimmy's a great dude. You know what? And I talked to Braden, and and it's all cool because we're all tight, and, we all have that. We have that camaraderie. But you know what, Jimmy, he got done really, along with a lot of other families on the prior team. They got done really wrong, and I talked to Braden about that too, and Braden's cool about it, and it's just it's a big thing, and that's one of the things, like in the BMX community, you wouldn't think that you would be done wrong,
right? Yeah,
it's BMX, it's riding a bike,
and again, we're here for the kids, right? So if we're here for the kids, how are we screwing anybody? If you screw somebody, it's just not cool. Like, you're supposed to be here for the kids. You're supposed to create a good environment for these kids to come out and grow and learn and expand their skills and participate in a sport that they love. I'm not out to get over on anybody. Like, you can ask my team. When we ordered gear, I didn't have all the payment for all the gear when we ordered it. I just ponied up the cash. I ordered the gear. When we ordered gloves, we had to order a minimum number of gloves. I just paid for the gloves. I've still got gloves in my shop that, hey, if people need them, I can sell them to them, and we got gloves that are ready to go.
Right.
Plates, same thing. When it comes up and it's time to pay for the plates, usually everybody's paid for them. We're good to go. But if they're not, I mean, I'm not going to not order your plate for you, because ultimately I'm here for your kids and I'm here for this team and I'm here to build something that people want to go do. I mean, You come into a tent with the AOT California team at a race, at a national, at a state race, and that is a team. I mean, there's nobody bickering, there's nobody fighting, there's nobody pissing and moaning. Everybody's sitting there working together. If a bike needs to be fixed, everybody piles in and works on it. We make food for everybody. Like, it's a team, and that's the goal, is to make these kids feel like they're part of something bigger than they are.
I mean, yeah, your guys had a plate of tacos ready for me to go down in Bakersfield. I didn't get a chance to go over there. I was busy. Between announcing and racing, I just didn't get a chance. But that's the people you have on your crew.
Yeah, it's a great team, man. And I mean, you can't say enough about Braden and Kip either. Like, Kip is freaking awesome. I feel like I'm in the inner circle because I have Kip's personal cell phone number, so that's kind of cool.
It is, isn't it though?
I've only tried to call him once. I've texted him like a billion times. Sometimes it'll take him a day or so to get back, but he always does. Braden, I've never called him where he hasn't picked up. And to have that support at the corporate level when you need things is absolutely unbelievable. And if you get a hold of Kip and say, hey, I want to try this. He's like, right on, let's make it happen. Or what do you think about this? Hey, if it promotes the brand and we do great things, let's do it. It's amazing to be a part of this group, and they're just good people. And I can't say enough good things about AOT and who they are. And I can't say enough good things about the team we've put together, because it's just a great group of kids and families, and we have a good time, and that's what it's all about.
Well, and the whole thing with BMX is building relationships. We talk about Jimmy, because you guys were trying to get Jimmy. I've been training his kids for the past year and all that stuff, and he was like, he wanted to go, but then wanted to stay local because of the past experience. But then it's like, here it is. Hack Shack and AOT, we're pretty tight.
Could have gone either way. It wouldn't matter.
Either way. So, like, if we're at a race and you got a handful of riders out there at a state race that need a place to go, they can come over here to the Hack Shack tent, because, like, the Tim family, we got Big Daddy-O that rides for us, and then we got little Tyler. Well, I can't say little Tyler.
Not little Tyler.
Sorry.
Officer
Shit.
Tim, it's to you, sir.
My bad. Shit. There it is.
Officer Tim.
I'm gonna get a sobriety test from
He gonna
fucking
be hooking
Tyler.
you up.
I got bracelets coming in an hour.
Again.
But that's the camaraderie. That's the relationship biz of how it is. It doesn't matter what the hell jersey you're wearing.
Yeah.
But because we're tight, that's how it's gonna roll.
Yep.
All right. You're messing with AOT. You're messing with Hack Shack, Answer California.
And a lot of local teams from our area are like that.
You're keeping it like that.
We did it with Boston Bakersfield last year.
Yes.
There's a certain teams we can get along with that want to get along, actually, because I don't give a shit who sets it an easy up. As long as you're not causing trouble and ruffling feathers, it's all good.
The lighting girl's responding and driving at the same time.
Well, maybe
Michelle.
Yeah, maybe she's not driving. Maybe Mark's driving.
I don't know. I don't think
Mark
so.
was
Paul Depew checking out East Moline.
What the hell?
Woo, Mississippi indoor, baby. Business just picking up. Holy shit. What's up, Big Daddy Paul? Look at that.
You're right. That's the way it should be, because Michelle was part of a team a long time ago that told her that she couldn't talk to someone from another team because they were
That's awesome, Paul.
the enemy or whatever. And that didn't last very long.
Exactly, TJ. I'm screwed, dude. I'm effed.
And when
Jesus
I
Christ.
found out that like Jimmy went to you guys, I just laughed. I was like, hey, I can't say anything because they're going to a great team. If they'd come to us, great.
That
They're going
midget
to a
mother
great
effer,
team.
god damn it.
Yeah, no, that was what Braden was saying. But
God damn it, Braden.
But
Shit.
Now you know.
Like I said, I just want to see our team be successful and have fun. And whether I've got a kid riding a nag plate or a District 499, they're just as valuable to me when they come into that tent and when they become a part of this team. It is 100% about them. It's not about me at all. Like if you go out to a lot of the races, we don't make a ton of the races. We get what we have to, but you'll see Mendoza out there all the time. Him and Beans are out there tearing it up, and I'm at home, sitting behind a computer like a freaking trained monkey, hacking stuff out, trying to make sure they have everything they need.
Right.
And it just works. It works well. And I couldn't be happier to have this team and have them be a part of, have them be who they are. It's awesome. And we're picking up people from SoCal. We're picking up people from high NorCal. We've got people coming from all over the place. And it's fun, man. I don't know. It gives me something to do outside of, raising 3 kids, running a business.
It's a pain in the ass, right?
All the time you got, all the free time you have. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in my free time, I run a BMX team and volunteer to track. So
yeah, you're raising 3 kids, but then you're raising a BMX team with 12 riders.
Yeah.
I think we're at 28 now.
Yeah, 28.
I think we have 28 on the team now.
Wow,
Yeah, so
dude.
I just did the plate order. This is another thing. Like,
Yeah, I did too.
As a team leader, I feel like there's things I can do that they shouldn't have to. We're going to order plates. All right, everybody, give me the name you want. Give me your number. Send them to me. I'll place one order with Apple with Ryan, and we'll get it done. And then
She's around here somewhere.
I'll send them all out to you guys. Like, this isn't something you should have to worry about. I can help you guys to be successful because I can put the time in and just, make the stuff a little more streamlined. And if something has to be shipped to you, like, that's what I do. I ship stuff all the time. So it's not hard for me to say, all right, I'm packing your stuff up. It's on its way and you're going to have it in a day and a half and you'll be good.
Now, how far spread out is your 28 riders?
I think we've only got a couple that are south of like Lemoore.
So basically, you see them at most local races.
Well, local races, we'll get a bunch of them, and then
state qualifiers.
We get down to the state qualifiers, we see them all.
Right.
Like little Landon Lightspeed there. That's his mom popping in.
Oh, dude, Landon's cool.
Landon's a cool kid.
He's got a hell of an Instagram.
They are all over the place. Like, his mom and dad are promoting that kid like he is Tom Brady, and it's awesome. And he's got such a great attitude. And he works so hard.
Easy, Braden. Damn it.
You're
gonna be on waivers here
it's really cool, to see those kids come out.
Stick cord on him.
And get his candy ass.
Yeah, cord coming. Careful.
Yeah, right.
You know how cord can get.
I mean, and now we're talking about like how building the relationships. I mean, like how crazy is that? Like, we got Cord and Charles that moved out to Arkansas that are tied in and deal with Braden. We're out here where we're at and dealing with you. So it's just it's a huge relationship that can work and can happen.
Yeah, and I hear from Cord, every couple of weeks. Cord, I love that guy.
Cord, man.
When I first met him, I was like, man, this dude's kind of tough to crack the ice on. You know what I mean?
He's like an X-rated Jerry Springer.
Oh my God, poor Cord.
Once you make it,
it's like Jeopardy and freaking Geraldo with him.
It reminds me of Meet the Fockers, right? You got to get into the circle.
Yeah.
Well, once you're in the circle, life's good.
Christ, dude.
But, man,
watch out for Jutsi Cat. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I love Cord and Charles. I just love watching him develop over the last couple of years. And
Chuck.
Yeah, no, exactly. Same here.
Such a great kid.
It's been a great journey with them and seeing what they've been able to produce in such a short time.
Yeah, he's really moved up the ladder here real quick.
They really went up the ladder and being where, with everything that went down at Grands and everything, Cord is, he's really like under crunch time right now with what he's got going on.
He's got a lot going on.
And it's good to be able to help him and weave the way for him, just helping you, it's an open book thing, Mick, it's just better for the BMX community, man.
Yeah, honestly. I think if you're doing something and you're passionate about it and you're not helping other people to accomplish their goals in what you're doing, you're failing. Like, if you think that this is what I want to do and I'm going to be the best at it, I'm going to be the greatest, so I'm not going to help anybody else, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works. In order to be successful, you got to bring other people with you. Bring somebody else success, whether it's Beer Budget or it's Lodi Cyclery or, you've been to Elkhorn on a Friday night and you've heard me as I close my announcing, hey, man, if you're going out to Oak Creek tomorrow, get out, tear it up, and have fun. I don't have any bitter feelings towards anybody at all in this sport. I don't have bitter feelings towards any track in this sport. I feel like we should all be working together and trying to bust our butts to make it better. And as long as we're doing that and we're sharing with each other and working, we're doing the right thing. And that's all that really matters to me.
Well, and, Mikey, one of the things that Mick does is he really promotes the sponsors in the team chat.
He promotes them when he announces too. When I heard the Hack Shack and Straight Hack and Side Hacks on Friday night, the last race of the year, I was like,
baby,
I haven't heard Straight Hack and Side Hacks. I've heard people talk about Side Hacks. When someone actually say the name, have not seen it or heard it in forever. I was like,
talk about blowing the freaking dust off.
And I was sitting in my truck trying to get my nephew warmed up, just because it was cold outside. It was before Maine. I was like, he goes, did you hear that, Dad? I'm like, as a matter of fact, I kind of did. We were both kind of like shocked. We don't hear Straight Hack and Side Hacks very often. Talk about Side Hacks, but the name don't usually hear it. I was like, wow, all right.
I mean, like this, we've got a very captive audience out there, right? And I've got a microphone, and I've got people who support us. Like, your sprint stands are freaking badass. How am I not going to promote your sprint stands? That's a great Christmas present for a kid, right?
Right.
Like, you're getting into BMX. You got a badass sprint stand. You can go out and do the work. Hey, put it in the gear bag and let's go. You know,
Yes.
Right.
So why not say, hey, get a hold of Mike at the Hack Shack and get your sprint stands for Christmas?
Easy
That doesn't
term.
cost me anything at all. It's
No.
like 10 words. Why would I not do that? You know, the people who take care of me, I am going to take care of them, and I'm going to promote the shit out of them no matter what. And if that upsets you, you know, I got a towel for you. You'll be okay later.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
Should have buff out.
Hey, but he promotes the sponsors in the team page. This guy freaking throws raffles with the sponsor of their team and does raffles in the team where the team riders are picking numbers, picking squares, or doing this. And he's raffling off cranks. He's raffling off wheel sets. He's raffling off forks.
For the team.
And utilizing his sponsors.
Yeah. So, I mean, what we'll do is we'll figure out what the first thing we did was a carbon fork. So we did the carbon
Everybody
fork.
needs one of those.
We sold tickets for those. We had we sold like 25 tickets at $20 a piece or whatever it was. We put everything on one of the wheels online, spun the wheel, and whoever it hit got that fork. And they contacted me, gave me their address. I ordered the fork. They had it in 4 days. Right now we're doing a set of box one cranks. You know, like that's
wow.
You've got to, and so it's the same thing. So, and what we do with that is we pay for that, and then whatever's left over goes into our kitty for canopies, food, anything we might need for racing.
All right.
And so we can go down and we can say, hey, all right, we're going to spend $300 at Bakersfield. Cool. We've got 150 of it in our kitty. Split the rest up between the family. So instead of everybody having to kick up $30 or $40 or whatever, everyone kicks in $10 and we have our canopies paid for. And that's what it's all about. You know, it's not, I haven't reinvented a wheel. I'm just trying to do something a little different that benefits people. Like the family that got the fork, they're building a cruiser.
Yeah, they want
that fork.
That's what they said.
Whoever
they're
gets
in
the
here.
cranks, they're going to need those cranks. You know, like it's all about what can we do to help our team, to grow our sport, to promote our sponsors.
What's up,
and to
Jazzy?
do our best, you know. Like Kip is.
Oh, what's up, Cord? Cord, goddamn it! I told you to fix the goddamn notifications. Goddamn Arkansas.
Love that guy.
So dial-up modem, dude. He's still. they got rotary phones over there, man.
You know.
Oh shit! Stop it!
Arkansas.
It ain't that bad. I was just there.
A hell of a M60 that'll just rain some freaking carbine.
Yeah, but I mean, when it all comes down, I'm driving straight to freaking Arkansas and hiding in Cord's backyard. So
He don't have a backyard. He don't have no fence. There's no fence to hide behind in his house. He has no fences. It's all open.
Yeah.
So you had to hide in the house.
I'll come with beer, food, and supplies, and hopefully he'll let me in.
He needs to start digging a shelter or a basement or something.
But, you know, like there's so much we can do outside of
Easy, TJ.
give us money so that we can have canopies, or give us money so we can do this. We can do a ton of things. Kip at AOT, I called him. I said, hey, you know, I'd love to raffle off a set of gear. He's like, oh, dude, you're set. Raffle it off. You know, so I think down at Bakersfield, they were talking about selling tickets for a free set of gear. You know, you go out there and get $2 a ticket. You sell a couple hundred tickets out there. All of a sudden, you've got money in your kitty, and your sponsor's taking care of you to hook you up. I mean,
Yep.
it's a great freaking system, and the program's
unsung
unbelievable.
freaking team manager right here. Like behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
That goes on. You know? And
Yep. Absolutely. And that having good sponsors is a big part of that, you know, obviously.
But it's one of those things, you know, you're going above and beyond.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny you're saying I'm going above and beyond, but I just feel like I'm doing what I need to do to make this successful.
Right. But for you,
for other people might look at it like, man, look how much Mick does. But there's other people who are going, that guy isn't doing anything. He's never around. Well, I'm not ever around because I'm always working on other stuff.
Right.
So I might not call you 5 times a week. You might not hear from me every day, but don't think that just because you're not hearing from me, I'm not doing anything. Because I'm working to try and make everything better and to make this team a cohesive unit that has fun together and gets to go out and do stuff. And if I'm successful at that, I win.
yes,
So does
absolutely.
everybody else.
Yeah. The team's happy at that
your
point.
whole team wins, honestly, Mick, because like, I mean, dude, a staple. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're promoting your sponsors, but you're promoting the team at the same time. You know, giving these kids, you're selling tickets to your kids, so someone on the team is going to win it. How is that a bad thing? And it's just like going on the bro page on Facebook where you just buy a raffle ticket, but now you're bidding against everybody in the world, but it's just your team. So somebody in-house is going to get the product.
Yeah, somebody on our team will get a new set of cranks within the next 2 weeks.
Nice.
Michelle Tim saying, I think Rum River pumped a lot of tracks and people up on how good things could be.
I believe it.
Jessica Garcia, what's up, Jessica?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could say, I'm some kind of an innovator, but I want to see good things happen for these kids. I want to see good things happen for the team. I want to see good things happen for our track. I want to see good things happen for Oak Creek. I just think that the more we work together and the more we come together, the better it all becomes.
Well, it's because you're involved. You're a positive person. I mean, some people just don't have that in them. Some people just don't have being helpful to everybody else in their system. Where obviously you do, which most people have it, but you take it to an extreme. It's hard to get people to do that, but you're doing it and it's working well for you.
Well, my whole life has been about helping other people.
Yeah, you've been a paramedic your whole life.
That's all I've done is
right.
Help other people. From the time I was 16 years old and started with the fire department, that is all I've done is help other people since 1985. I've never had a minute where I wasn't involved in hopefully impacting somebody's life positively. And
appreciate it, TJ.
That just is what it is. And I think those people are people that gravitate towards volunteerism. They're people who gravitate towards trying to help people better themselves. And they're people who are the most selfless people you'll ever come across. And that's not a shot for me. That's a shot for everybody in the business. And I think that's all so important.
Yes, it is. It's real important. Because if you're not doing it, no one else is going to not know, but it's hard to find people to be that involved and that positive. It really is.
And chat room's open, guys. You guys, throw it out there in the chat, guys. Hey, anything goes. Honestly, agree to disagree. That's always been the motto. That we started that off with Nick Valencia.
Agree to disagree. Yeah.
Valencia, the visionary.
Oh, talk about another stud in this business, man. Valencia,
isn't he?
I could listen to that dude all day long. He is so freaking smart, and he has such vision. It's unbelievable.
He really. Hell, Mike. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think when he was on the show, he's been on the show before, but when he was on the show 3 weeks ago, he really dropped the gauntlet on a lot of stuff, and that opened the door for Rum River. Rum River reached out to us,
right,
to come on the show, and as soon as Josh and Alyssa said they wanted to come on the show, I started doing my homework.
Thank you, Robert.
For last week's show. It was literally like a week long. And ask Mike if you watched the live feed. You didn't watch it live, but you watched it recorded.
Right.
There was notes. There was
printouts. There was notes
of everything of what they were doing, and it's like, I'm looking at Mike. I'm like, dude, I'm like kind of stressed out. Like, dude, this is like.
Hey, he came in. He handed me a stack of papers. I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm just color commentary. I got to read now.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I mean, but I started looking at it. I'm like, holy shit, I couldn't believe what they were doing. It's like no one does that. Nobody.
Well, I'm listening to some of the stuff that they're talking about, like the volunteers and how you cultivate your volunteer program. And I'm yelling expletives and in my warehouse. The people next door to me probably think I'm a freaking lunatic. But I was just like, yeah, that's what I am trying to say to people is that's how you cultivate volunteers. You value them. You make them feel welcome. You take them out and you show them what they need to do. Mm. So many people are afraid of volunteering because they're not comfortable in what you're asking of them.
Absolutely.
Like, they see somebody like Cord who's been out there forever and they're like, oh, well, that guy knows exactly where he's supposed to be and when. How does he know that's going to happen? It's just because we know after you've been out of the track for freaking however many hundreds of laps, right? You're like, oh, well, this is probably going to be a shit show in turn one, and you're kind of planning for it, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm there when they hit the ground is only because I know who those kids are, I know how they ride, and I know what's coming, so I can start moving in that direction when the gate drops, and I'm there when it happens.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing that
you kind of get that feeling when that moto's coming up, like shit's getting ready to come up.
14 expert, absolutely. You know it's going to be brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah. Or 5 novice could be the same way.
Yeah, and if you're stepping on the track, you better have your head on a swivel because someone could take your ass out in a flash because those kids go by so stinking fast.
Ask a woman up there, what race was that? I had
that happen where they came out of turn 2 and I got clobbered.
Oh yeah,
who's the lady? Crystal Lorraine that got clobbered in up north, and Tom Conley went over. Remember?
Yes.
She walked out of the track and her kid wrecked.
And
someone just T-boned her.
KO.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that can get sketchy.
Poor Morgan.
There goes Applehead. See you.
I'm Bolt DeRusso. What's up, Big Steve?
Okay.
You know, but I mean, that kind of stuff. And
Yes, he's a team manager, Mike.
You've got to make people comfortable, right? You've got to get people who are comfortable in that position. So
Yes.
you got to take somebody out there and say, hey, you know, this is what we're going to do. And this is what you got to do. And this is what you can do. Like, and I was confused when I started. Can I help this kid back onto his bike? Can I hold his bike so he can get onto it?
Right.
Can I help him over this obstacle?
Right.
You know, I had to go out and read the USA BMX rules to figure out what I could and couldn't do as a marshal. Because the last thing I want to do is be in that turn at a state race and DQ somebody because I don't know what the freaking rules are.
Right.
Even though it wasn't intentional, I'm just trying to help. But I can screw a kid out of a position because I don't know what I'm doing. And I think those conversations have to be had with your volunteers, because if they don't know and they make that mistake, they're going to feel horrific for it. But some kid's going to get screwed, and I'm just not okay with that.
Right.
So,
I absolutely shouldn't be. I mean, it's not what you're there for. You're trying to there to help, not make anything worse for anybody.
The other thing I think that's super important is you have to talk to your volunteers and let them know, you know, hey, you're appreciated. We're glad you're here. Thank you for coming out. The other thing I did a lot of times too is I would grab somebody and go, hey man, I'm watching you trying to shoot videos from over there on the stands, man. You know where the best videos to be shot are. Come out on the track with me. So come out here and stand on the track with me, and then shoot
Stay off
video.
the track.
Yeah, no, you're going to stand here
helping
with
out
me,
the social media,
right? So you're going to come out, you're going to stand on the track with me. You can shoot video of your kid, and all of a sudden, like, man, those are the best videos I ever got, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, can I volunteer and come do this? I'm like, you got to stay through all the motos, but yeah, you can stand out here and shoot the best video you're ever going to get of your kid from turn 1, turn 2, wherever you're going to be, and you're going to get these great videos, and it's going to be the best thing you have for social.
Absolutely.
And now all of a sudden you've got somebody who's like, oh man, volunteering's cool. I can go out there and be a part of that.
Right.
It's all about communicating that to people, you know?
And I think a lot of it is exactly what you said, is people are paranoid about going out there and being responsible for whatever they do, you know, because they don't know what the hell's going on. And you got to let them know. And you don't have to bribe your volunteers. I mean, we've had plenty of tracks. You just take care of them every now and again, and you make it worse. Not a chore. You can't use them every week and expect them to be there. It's got to be a volunteer, not a we have to have you type deal. That's the biggest thing, I think.
And you know what? Taking 30 seconds at the end of the night. To run Elkhorn, we have like 7 volunteers on the track. That's all we have for a night. We have like 6 or 7 people.
No, we're still in California, Julie.
For me to take 30 seconds at the end of the night and say, hey, Tom, hey, Dylan, hey, Jerry, hey, whoever's out there, thank you for being here. These are our volunteers. We're a volunteer run track. If you want to be a part of it, come see us. We'll help you. We'll train you. We'll have you out on the track next week. We need your help, and without your help, we can't run.
Right. Oh, absolutely. 100%.
And you know what? It's amazing how much people appreciate 10 words of encouragement and a thank you.
Thank you goes a long. I mean, a lot of people still don't understand that.
Yeah,
I mean,
people walking down the sidewalk, fucking giving us, waving at us.
that's because they saw him say thank you. That's what it is. Thank you goes a long ways. People don't understand that, but it's not that hard to be nice. It costs you nothing to be nice.
Ready to do a fakie. She got a free coaster.
Holy ain't doing no fakie. She's a bunny hop. Look at that. Woo! Getting real.
I tell you what, hey, Lodi Cyclery coming in.
Salana, nana.
Annalise qualifying for Worlds. She's out there down in Phoenix.
Qualifying for Worlds, playing baseball, playing basketball, playing soccer, playing whatever, football.
So swaggy.
Man, that girl's such a freaking
She's something
man.
She's a sweetheart.
The first time I saw her race, I was just blown away. And I think that night she was racing the boys, and she smoked everybody on the track.
Easy, Braden.
And I was so impressed with her. And then you talk to her off of the track. You talk to Rigo. They're just a freaking bomb family. It's great.
Absolutely.
They're good people. She's a good kid.
Sandbagger, but good people.
Oh yeah,
well, that's just Rigo.
Yeah, just Rigo.
Oh no, we got a song about Rigo. Yeah, we got a bagger song. We haven't played it. When was the last time we played that song? It's been over a year, huh?
Been a while.
I think we're gonna have to do it next week.
Yeah, we'll have to bring it back.
Maybe we'll do a pop-up show tomorrow night, dude, just to do the song.
Hey, I'm not busy.
Yeah, I mean it's again, you know, I mean, how many families could we sit here and talk about?
Look at that district
just
moms.
go,
Hey, show us movies.
This family, that family, these kids, they're all awesome.
Already?
See you, Daniel.
Mama's calling. He's got to go home.
Jesus, hey.
Don't let him fool you.
That chain's a rattling.
Yes, sir.
We all know when the chain starts rattling, you better start heading back to the slack side.
Right.
Man, that ain't the time to run to the end of that chain and mark.
no.
You better start moving back to the
Definitely
post.
not, man.
So, yeah, I mean, I just think there's a lot we can do, and I think there's a lot we can all do to make things better. And I think the more effort we put into it and the more passion you put into it that you show other people, they're going to support you.
Yeah,
they're going to
facts.
want to be a part of it.
Uh-oh.
And they're going to want to come out and have
You're
fun.
in trouble. Your chain's getting rattled now.
Tasha's in there.
There's the boss.
I heard a rattling going on.
I got to be careful too, because she's far more attractive than I deserve to have.
Well,
so,
yeah, well,
gotta
Dana-
love that woman. She takes
You
good
need to
care
tell
of me and
Tasha
her
we got
family.
more wings and pizza coming.
Yeah. She'll be mad. She
It's
didn't
gonna
get
be
it.
a
But
minute.
come on, why is she here? She working?
We got 2 others that are up at the house. So.
Oh, that's right. Too many kids. I forgot.
Jeez.
Yeah, I knew she was the right one when we were out one night and we were with a buddy of mine and it was late and we were like, hey, you want to stop and get something to eat? And she was like, well, I'm not hungry, but I could eat. And I was like, we're made in heaven. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
let's go. And
Facts.
Hey, more district moms. Look at that one. If one in front's kind of ornery, though, got to watch
I tell
her.
you what, dude, we got the window seat right here.
hey,
Right?
there's the Tim family.
PJ O'Brien, what's going on, buddy?
PJ checking in from Phoenix. Man, PJ, my guy. Let's
Yep.
go. Let's put that son bitch in the main, son. Come on,
The
bro.
front flip king.
Oh, PJ, you can't be going over turn 3, bro. Sweet baby Jesus. PJ.
My boy's working hard.
No.
Shake his chain later.
Man.
Thanks, Braid. Way to take care of your guys,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what, Mick? Hey, appreciate you coming on the show, dude. And what do you think? You think Brian's up for putting the headset on?
Yeah, you might get Brian in here for a
getting a
minute.
couple
There he
words
is
in
right there.
He got the fam bam over here. He got the grandkids and everything, man.
It's such a great family, man. Like, they are just good people.
Yes, they are.
Hey, B, you want to jump in?
I love these guys, but I'm kind of shy.
Since when?
Hey.
Let me jump out of the way, man. Thanks for having me,
Hey,
guys. I'll let Brian
Mick
come in.
Mesoline,
Thank you, man.
AOT California. Mick, appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Good stuff. Yeah, I know it's kind of time for you big guys.
Let's make it happen, PJ. Come on, PJ. Let's do it to it tomorrow, big guy. Look at this. Brian Ford in the fucking mix. Mikey, are you?
What?
This is
We're getting serious around
This
here.
is some kind of royalty up here, Brian.
Man,
Right?
you're a lucky man.
Oh, shit. Man, you ain't lying, dude. The show's a lucky freaking juice right here, man.
I just came to have fun with you guys, man. I
What?
watch every week.
Hey, you're a busy dude. You wanted to come in and pop in on the show, Brian. Appreciate everything you do. You know, Elkhorn BMX has always been the mom and pop freaking place to be on a Friday night. The vibe, the venue, the atmosphere that you provide out there. You got guys like Mick, Derek's down there in Phoenix. You got a big group of freaking new volunteers.
I got a great group, man. I'm blessed.
Like
Really blessed.
you got something good going on right now, man.
Yeah, we're trying.
The
a long way to go.
rebuild, you
Oh,
got like motos are popping up and everything over there. And you've been in the sport for 20 plus years as a
Yeah,
track
I started in
operator.
'96. I've been around the track since '04. My 20th season. Right here.
20th season, Mike.
Oh, 4, yeah. Him and I talked the other day. We were talking about that. I was really kind of surprised. That's a long time.
Yeah, we built the track in '98. You know, Frank Black at Pecan Park, Marysville. Started Chico.
Wow.
But
Marysville, Chico.
Now, I remember racing Marysville. I remember we get down, we go down, hit the rope swing at the bridge.
yeah,
Yeah, me and my boys would go down there.
yeah, that guy was one of the pioneers in the sport, man. Awesome guy.
Dude,
Taught me a lot.
that's insane, Brian. Like unreal. The biggest thing going on, I mean, like working with Mick and everything, you know, we hit up the end of the season Friday nighter up there at your guys'
Yeah, it was
vicinity.
awesome, man. Thanks, you guys.
That was an awesome race. I had a blast. I
Dude,
mean,
motos are popping. You know, I don't get up there as much as I used to, you know,
We
because
want you to have fun, man. You
I'm
guys-
a truck driver now, so it's like whenever I get home, I'm home, dude. I don't want to have to drive anymore. But you got a lot of stuff going on in the works, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some awesome volunteers, man, and a group that we want to move it forward. I mean, I've tried for years on a poor man's budget, out of my own pocket. I'm just a regular guy like everybody else. You know what I mean? But I wanted to make it happen for my town and the kids. And finally, I came to the conclusion that I don't have the money and like I wanted to get it done. So I went with the nonprofit.
Got a nonprofit going on. and
Yeah,
everything.
some of the other tracks, man, kicking some butt like that, and I figured the more guys pulling on the rope, the better off we're going to be. You know what I mean, get us
Yeah.
where we want to go.
I mean,
for sure.
You guys just like halfway through the season implemented freaking side hacks and everything. You bought one from Mikey up at Frogtown.
Yeah, for the
You
kids,
know,
man.
that, like the side hack thing's getting to be a kick. You know, it's starting to pick up. But moto wise, volunteer wise, you guys are kind of picking up from with talking with Mick back and forth. You guys are starting to like shake some sticks right now.
Yeah, I used to be good back in the day, and then as times evolve or whatever, and I got kind of burnt out for a few years. You know, I mean, it's just a lot of years. Just work.
Well, 20 plus years. I mean, who isn't going to get burnt out, right, Mikey?
Right,
I mean,
right,
like,
yeah.
honestly.
You can only do so
But
much.
I don't want to let the kids down.
But you're still in it.
Oh yeah. I've been building jumps since I was about 6, 8 years old. I mean, every field I could find, I'd build a jump in.
And that's all of us.
He's got one in his bedroom.
Yeah.
He gets him up on the bed. Us short guys, you know that's how we roll.
Hey, hell yeah. Hey, pedal hard and pull up.
Exactly. Just to go to bed every night. Damn it, Gina.
I like it.
What's going on? Mick gave us kind of like a rundown. Well, shit, Mick gave us like a real big rundown, but
Yeah, you can't out-talk that
with,
guy,
with
man.
That's what I was thinking.
I should have went
Hey,
first. Remember?
hey,
He gets all the good
hey,
stuff.
but hey, you got the easy stuff now because he broke the ice.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Now, we're just rounding up some dirt. Normally, I have a ton of dirt stockpiled, but I had so many truckloads of dirt out there, man. I got in trouble with my Parks and Rec at one time, so I gave some away and have it hauled off. So I should have been stockpiling. We would already been building the track. I just don't have enough dirt yet.
Yeah.
I got all the dirt coming. We're just waiting with the weather and all the moisture.
Yeah.
dude, he gave us the numbers on the dirt you got coming in.
Oh, yeah.
That's ridiculous. So you got
We're
a
going ham.
pretty insane freaking build going on.
Well, we want some big turns and big starting.
Hell yeah. It's like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
You run with the Joneses.
Well, no, I don't want to be like no one else.
No, but be able to, where people want to come to your track like to do anybody else's.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what, Brian, talking about
Walski.
being
What's
like
up, Carvino?
nobody else. It's like,
Hey, Carvino's the man.
oh, Carvino.
He used to be. They're go-karters now, though.
American
They're
equipment.
go-karters now.
He's racing, man. Racing,
Yes, he
racing.
is. And you know what? It looks like he's doing pretty good at it.
That kid's a stud. Man.
He's going to be, whatever he
He's
does.
great, whatever he does.
Exactly.
Dude,
He's pretty,
Carvino's always been solid. He's a big supporter of the show.
yeah.
He's got great parents, man, and that makes all
He
the
has
difference in the
Jam
world.
and Jacks. He's a racer. It doesn't matter what the hell he's on.
Yeah.
But Brian, you've always been. I mean, hell, in all the years that I've been back in the sport, you guys have always been that clutch mom and pop track that you could just go out there and
No issues.
and race and do after laps, after racing, no problem. You always have the lights on.
Oh no, we leave it on, man, until the kids want to go home.
And
Just like Atwater used to be. Same thing.
The atmosphere that you provide out there is just it goes unnoticed, and a lot of people don't recognize that.
No, because they're not used to having the lights are on. They're thinking, well, race is over. We got to go home. They don't know that if you just stick around and stay on your bike, you're going to get to ride.
Oh yeah.
Most
We'll
tracks don't
hang
do that
out
anymore.
as long- We'll hang out as long as they want to do it, man.
Right.
They
That's
come out there to support me, and then I'm not going to rush them home.
right.
I'm like, hey, man, check that.
Modesto and Atwater were the same way back in the day. You could ride it all night long. It was great.
And you've been through the thing. You've been through the deal. And I know there's like a lot of stuff like that's been in the works actually this past week with everything going on with Rum River and stuff. There's been talks. I talked with Zuniga and talking with Mick and everything. That
Those guys got a program.
there's some things in the work, dude. Rum River.
That's not a program.
Yeah,
That's a lifestyle.
And you know what? Hey, and seeing you in the chat,
Yeah.
is pretty awesome. You're tuning in, but then you're kind of like another one of those tracks, like with Rusty Bull and Reedley, that a lot of people aren't complaining about or have any issues with because you're so chill.
Yeah, I always do it to have fun, man. I don't have no sticker Nazis up there, so the kids sneak in and practice. And
Yeah.
try not to give them a bad time, man. I'm just having fun,
Yeah, and it comes down to most tracks. It's all about the money.
Yeah.
If you're worried about people sneaking into practice, I mean, I get it. A track like Roseville, and you have a national in 2 weeks. That's the time to put have a sticker Nazi. Up until that point, how many people are really going to come out there? I mean, really going to get practice?
Yeah, I'm just happy to see the kids, man. I don't want to give them a bad time.
Right.
To be honest with you, that's my thing. I
And
wanna
that's
be out there
always
riding
that.
their bikes.
Every Friday that I've been up there for years, that's how it's been.
I agree.
Yeah, I remember racing your daughter, Macy, right?
Yeah, the
My
girls.
kids, they do it,
Yeah,
yeah.
back when they all raced. Now
Yeah.
it's like I got Ricky. That's the only one aside
Yeah.
from me. And he's in Kentucky now. But
It's fast, though.
going up there, oh God,
Macy was too fast. That's why she quit.
Probably.
MMA Macy, she was brutal and she was fast. That
You
she had
know,
to back
but-
away from it.
It's like being able to create that atmosphere. Is that what it is? You know, because you see a lot of them out there where it's like it's a business. Now, like Rum River, they don't make it feel like it's a business.
They don't even sound like a business.
With the way their volunteers were last week on the show, everybody was like happy and just like, but you look at the bills that they have.
Oh my goodness.
And Mike and I, even after the show, were like, $450,000 to break even.
$7,500 a month rent. Shit.
Like, you know, but then you know you've been making it for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't even know how.
well, and that's
Smoking
what.
mirrors, right? You never know.
Right, exactly.
And that's the same thing with like the BMX community. It's like there's such a big span
Oh,
of how everything goes.
It's that whole you're a chart guy. That chart is crazy for BMX tracks across the nation.
You know, like how have you been able to make it this long? I mean, and God bless you. God bless you for making it this long, Brian, because a lot of people don't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I said, I built jumps as a kid, and I always wanted to race. My parents didn't have the money to let me race, and so my wife, we have 4 daughters, and they all raced. We raced at Oak Creek all the time, and my wife was pregnant, but when I had an ultrasound, I said it was a girl. Oh man! So I didn't have my bike races with girls. But growing up, there was a girl named Heidi Cox, super fast, and another girl named Mindy McGarity. Her brother raced. She was a year younger than her brother, and she could beat him. So I knew the girls could ride BMX. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it was pretty awesome. So when I took over the track, man, my philosophy has always been about having fun. And Frank, the guy that started the track with me, Frank and Margaret, a lot of the old schoolers don't know who that is. But he always told me one time, I think it was 99 or something, I took about 6 months off, and then my wife bought a house. He's like, where you been? I'm like, man, I had to take some time off, man. I had to save my money and buy the house, and my kids are getting older and this and that. I need a bigger house. And he's like, hey, check it out, man. Don't ever let $10 keep you from the track. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, man, $10, you work a turn, sweep the track, do something, man. Don't ever let $10 keep you from the track. And that's the truest thing I've ever heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I carried on the same philosophy, Just make it fun, and of course we want more motos and stuff, and that's what we're looking for. We want the 7 eyes racing the 8X type stuff. You know what I mean? So we're trying to get the numbers up and let the kids have some fun and just enjoy it ourselves.
Now, like, I mean, you're in a prime location, but then you're kind of like you're hankered too.
Yeah,
It's like the big brother thing, I mean, you got freaking Oak Creek that's 10 minutes away from you. Then you got the Napa deal,
they're great. They're great tracks, man.
You got that, and on how Oak Creek and Napa are with what they do. And then with you're there. Like, how do you keep your program going? Because it's like, you got more of a chill program than what them is. It's like, hey dude, you know what? If they want to, they're gonna come here.
Yeah.
You're way more laid back.
Yeah, like I said, I do it for fun, man. I'm not. It's. I've never made any money doing it, so.
Yeah.
That's why.
But you're still here.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. It's like if I sit home on a Tuesday night or a Friday night, and I think about the 10 kids that show up religiously every single race night. I'm like, man, I can't let them guys down.
Right.
Right.
I put my shoes on. I go set up the track, and here we go.
And that's what, like if it's a random Friday night and I get home at a decent time in the afternoon, and I make the trek up there to Elkhorn, it's a good Friday night. It's got the vibe. I think the vibe is like the biggest thing that sets everything apart.
It is.
And being able to provide that, Brian, is actually, that goes longer and further with people than anything else.
Yeah, I didn't know it was really special, man. I've been having fun with the kids. I mean, it's like I said, if we ain't having fun, I don't want to do it.
There you go.
And all that other stuff. When they take the fun out of it, man, I'm like, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it.
it ain't worth it at that point.
Yeah,
Not even close.
No, and that's the thing too. Like when Mick was on here, and it's like the podcast I was on last weekend. It's like, if you had to choose, what do you got, racing or announcing? I picked announcing.
Yeah, no, it's fun
because seeing those kids.
Yeah, I used to go to the Grands where my kids raced all the time, and all the kids from my track or whatever.
Destiny was a beast, dude. Fuzzy. Oh my God, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I'm trying.
She got to come back to her or what, dude?
I've been trying to get her. She came back to. She raced Oak Creek's last national when she'd been for 4 years, and she got second both days behind Megan.
I mean, come on, man.
Megan
Right
was
off the
manual,
couch.
yeah. Oh yeah, off the couch. For 4 years,
let's go, Fuzz. Come on, Fuzzy. How come you're not here crushing?
And Megan's done for a while. She's hanging up for a little bit.
I mean,
Well, yeah, Megan always raced her sister, and but yeah, she Megan's like 3 years old, but as age groups when they got to
Right.
How
After
yeah,
15 or
20
16.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she finally got to race her. We never raced her before. Her sister always raced her.
dude,
They were in the
that's
same class.
crazy.
But yeah, man, we've always had fun doing it. You know, with her, I offered her $25 an hour to ride her bike. Just
Holy
because
shit, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'll wear a dress.
Say what?
Screw it.
What do I sign?
Right? You look good in a miniskirt.
Shit,
You
let's
gotta,
go.
You got to win the Grams, though, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I remember taking that trophy back for her.
Yeah, you
When
did.
Fuzzy did. Oh yeah, dude, stuck that thing in the freaking motorhome. I was like, okay, yeah, it'll get back to California.
Not the first or the last one of those ones you took, was
It'll
it?
get back in California in 27 hours, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, elite
Good
bike.
times.
That was elite bike days, man. Eric and those guys over there, man. Always
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So how's it going with what do you guys got going on big? You know, I mean, Mick elaborated
rebuild.
with like you got the rebuild. You know, you've implemented side hacks. You know, is there any like kind of like a what you're shooting for going into next year or anything? I mean, you know, 'cause,
Man, we
like
mostly just want-
you stay low key, which is like I like the low key thing. You know, but then with like
Being low key though, you don't get the all the people you should get.
Well, yeah,
it's hard.
But being low key as being like, I'm trying to go like both sides here, from the show and being a rider. I love the low key.
Yeah.
Okay, low key's cool.
I could ride too.
Yeah. You know,
Still jump too.
but then you're gonna put together a banger Friday night. Like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
it's like we got
24s would be badass.
we got side hacks coming up, you know, and you know, Mick's been in, you talked to Mike, you know, you guys had a little conversation over there
Oh, yeah.
under wraps at Frogtown with what you got going on. You know, so is it like, are you just gonna amp up the low key a little bit or
Man,
really
I'm
come
gonna
out
put
guns a blazing?
I'm going to put the group out there, man. Let them do it. I feel like,
You put a rebuild out there though. You've already advertised, you know.
I feel like, you know, maybe just I've been around for so long that you know maybe they're ready for something new, something fresh.
Right.
But
And
I'm not going nowhere. I love the track. I love the people. I love the sport.
Right.
But I want to bring in some new, fresh blood, man, and new faces, and see if we can get it pumped up.
You know, and that's the one thing that Mike and I we took from the last race on the Friday, the 15th there in December, and was just like,
Fuck, I had fun.
you know what? It still had the vibe, but it was amped up.
Yeah.
You know, it was like
Hell, you had an announcer on the mic that was
things
really
are-
pumping people up.
things are
He
popping.
was wearing an elf costume.
You know, and you know,
You were on Santa was there.
yeah, Santa was great. Dude. Santa's always good.
I saw a couple elves there actually.
You know, yeah, you know, and then you know you got Derek Buzz God.
Oh, man,
You know,
he's
he's in my class, and we went. Hey, not to mention we went down and slayed it down in Metro for freaking NorCal versus SoCal.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and Derek has a good vision too,
He does.
along with Mick and collaborating with you and your like revamped group of volunteers.
Yeah.
You know, so like Mike and I sit back in the shop and talk. It's like, dude, Elkhorn's got something special going on in 2024.
Yeah.
We're going for it, man. We're going to do our best and see what we can do.
You know, and that's awesome.
Appreciate that.
But then though, you've been in it so long that you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You know what's the kick? You know, it's kind of like with us being with Reedley. You know, as doing the show, the two tracks that have that chill mentality is you guys
In Reedley, yeah.
and the Huberts down in Reedley.
You can go either one of those tracks, have a good time.
Should be an MDL track back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bumps and jumps or something like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I mean, but you can go there, have a good time. No pressure, no stress. People aren't just all wigging out. The volunteers aren't wigging out. I mean, it's just a good time, and either track, and that's hard to find anymore.
Yeah.
Because everywhere else is like everybody. So it's hustle and bustle. It's all about the money. All about let's do this. Let's get more riders. Dude, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't. I
I
mean,
give away more riders than I have pay. You know what I mean? But that's all right.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing that you're looking at. It's like, do I want that chill atmosphere with good racing, or do you want that
High strung.
the high strung stress business type? And you've always had the chill.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, we're gonna keep it fun. We're just gonna have more motos. Guys.
Because the big thing too, Brian, is that you keep it fun because your track is different than the others.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing that a lot of people miss is the different track layout makes you a better racer.
Oh, it does. These new riders, they want cutting, cookie cutter, soil tack, asphalt turns, go as fast as you want to, no issues. That's not racing. Yeah. It is, but it isn't. I mean, it is racing, but it's not what we grew up doing.
Yeah.
We grew up doing everything dirt.
Well, that was like the big thing at the National today. It's like they're down there at Black Mountain. It's the pros are out there, and Grindel's out there. It's like it's all dirt, boys. Who's got the dirt freaking history? Who knows how to race dirt? And that's what you ran.
Yeah.
You know, in Oak Creek too. There's in
Rio Linda,
there's only a handful of tracks out there that offer the real dirt BMX.
Yeah.
You know, I can't stand soil tack and freaking asphalt.
Yeah.
It's just not comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like I might as well just go ride a skate park. But
coming from a maintenance guy of a track, though, the corners being at least slurried or asphalt, dude, it's so much help. I mean, because you can spend a week on a turn just trying to fix it.
Oh yeah, I would love some asphalt turns. I hear the knocks on the asphalt, but asphalt turns remind me of clip pedals. You got the guy that says, "Oh man, I'm gonna the asphalt turn. If you wreck, you're gonna get ground up." Guess what? You don't slide out, and they're like you will the dirt turn.
And it hurts either way.
Yeah.
And then I don't give a shit. You want asphalt or dirt inside your
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Same thing with the clip pedals. Like the craziest things they ever did do is take away clip pedals. Is that the
Oh yeah, all the way up to 13 intermediate. My nephew just got back on clip pedals.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, man. All of us race bikes, right? Check out those shins, man.
Yes, sir. They're not your shins. They're up here somewhere now. Don't bullshit.
It reminds me of Jaws. Remember on Jaws, the first Jaws is like, oh, Thresher Shark got me on this shit right here. You know, I freaking got the main artery.
Yeah,
you know?
that shit's way up here. I was looking for them not too long ago. Yeah, they're not down there no more.
Yeah.
Shit.
But what I'm saying though is like, I'd say 7, maybe 8 times out of 10 when you wreck, you slip the pedal.
The whole thing was Worlds, because the Worlds, those kids, when they watered up, they were clipped in, they were getting broke off. I get it for that, but not for the rest. I mean, my nephew started.
The Supercross stuff, it's off the chain, man. It's good. My daughter got into that. We were doing that elite win, man, and we went to the Olympic Training Center. She hit her head so hard she couldn't remember nothing for 8 days. And that was about the end of the Supercross stuff.
There you go. Yeah.
Like, we race. You want to race nationals and have fun, great, but we're not going to do that no more.
Yeah, Brooke loved to go to the big hill, except there was one track, Brooke Crane, Poppendall. It ate her up a couple times, and she just did not want to go back there. But everywhere else, she had, she's not that she enjoyed it, but she did well, you know. And it's
Brooke was badass.
Oh, she is. She definitely is.
My daughter Tiffany, we raced her from the time they were 8.
Her and Megan and Caitlin and all those girls. Yeah, awesome group of girls.
Now what do you see? What's your take, Brian, on how tracks are going? You know, they're going to the slurry, the glue, the asphalt corners, and all that stuff. You know, because they go and say, okay, low maintenance.
Yeah, you're right about that.
What do you think? There, Elijah. There, Chris. You know, what's your take on that? Should BMX stay strictly kind of like dirt? You know, because everybody goes, oh, well, it's hard to the volunteers, the this, the that. But then we went and had Rum River on and you tuned in, and Rum River doesn't have a volunteer problem.
Not even close.
Okay.
They have a print shop, bro. But, they have a print shop.
Well, no. Yeah. But you know, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people go and say the show, like all we do is like throw shade on people.
Yeah.
But like,
that's what we're doing.
Like honestly, okay, Ricky, he's in 1720. He lives in Kentucky. He's gonna go race wherever the fuck he wants to race. You know, I just want to see a good program for the 14 kids that I train.
Yeah.
They're at home. You know, I don't give a damn what it is.
Right.
Just let's make it happen kind of thing. You know, because if you treat your volunteers right, you know, and that's been the main thing since last Friday's show is the volunteer scene. If you got the volunteers, you don't need asphalt turns. You don't need this, and your track is a prime example, along with a handful of others.
Yeah.
If you treat your volunteers well, they're gonna be there for you and your track.
Yeah, I mean, we have Alana, my wife, huge supporter of ours. You know what I mean?
Oh, Tammy's great.
Yeah.
Tammy, let's go.
No, but the Miyakis, Dylan Peterson, man, they're just
Peterson's here, dude.
Yeah, he's here
Little
somewhere.
Cole.
Yeah.
Man, that little shithead, he can send some shit,
Dude,
dude.
he's getting so fast, man.
Man, you see him at Frogtown hit that water jump, dude? Freaking Supercross hooked him
One of
up.
my favorite riders, dude. Yeah.
Bill freaking Ryan, man.
Yeah, he did send it.
I hate to be in his shoes.
Trying to get him out east, man. Get this confidence built up, man. Want some confidence?
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, come hang out with
He's
me.
got
deal.
the speed, he's got the skill, man.
He's almost taller than me, dude. Come hang out with me.
Not saying much, bro. Sorry.
I'll give him some chili fries.
Nothing
Be all
personal.
right. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
we'll bulk him up a little bit.
Exactly. It trains in
So he's not throwing elbows.
session.
Now the kid just be practicing. I mean, his dad pulls up in the van at the track to get there early. He gets his bike out and he does lap.
Dude, he shreds.
Oh, yeah.
He shreds.
Yeah, man.
Our good friend Mike
up, Chuck?
Miller, he's seen him at Frogtown hitting that freaking water
Oh,
jump.
yeah.
Hooked him with freaking Bill Ryan. I'm like, bro, dude, you're 9 years old getting hooked up with Bill Ryan. Dude.
Badass, dude.
Yeah,
Shit
skills,
right now?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. No, I'm looking forward to you guys. I mean, your track's always been different, which is awesome.
I heard Hack Shack's gonna be doing some vending out there, man.
Oh, man. Say what? I heard it here on the show.
Yeah,
What?
I heard a rumor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Melvin and the guys over there. man.
Yeah.
That man, that dude's shady, bro.
I heard he got a couple new vendors. Got
He's
some,
like a freaking mulberry tree, but
got some Supercross parts going to be still showing up, and
All right.
possibly some box and send it stuff. And
Yeah, we're gonna do our beginner program and a bunch of stuff. So man, we're gonna need you guys out there.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
no, that's awesome, Brian. And to see you're still plugging away,
After 20,
Oh yeah.
like I mean, and still in the system and just nonchalant.
Yeah.
dude. Just always
It's another day in paradise, bro.
under the radar.
Yeah, no, I have fun doing it, man. And that's what I said. Some of the places you go and everyone wants to argue and fight. I don't do that. I'll just skip it, man.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to me.
I've been saying it for years to get staging. The guys in my class will be going and they're bitching. Dude, we're not going to be rich. We're not going to be famous. Dude, if you're not going to have a good time, why are you even here?
You're full of
I mean, it's rough. I mean, I'll be the first to admit I bitched when all the pros came back into my class because they're all in my class. I wasn't happy about it, but after a while, it's like they're not going to do anything about it. So you might as well just hope for the best or not show up to a national.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just have fun because that's all it's about.
Stay
Right?
novice, right?
Yeah, stay novice.
Hey.
Pull a Bill Shaw. Just keep
Stay
reclassifying.
Stay intermediate.
Yeah.
Rigo.
Bill Shaw, Regal. Yeah,
Rigo's in Arizona. He's checking in.
yeah.
Hey, as long as Rigo's doing that, man, I get it. But he's never gonna catch Chris.
Don't give him any shit like that, Brian. Don't give him any feeders, bro.
He's not even halfway there, man. Chris Carone's got a solid 20 years.
Yeah. Hell, we went with the turkey bowl we have in Ripon for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Rigo shows up. He goes, yeah, even Jen says I'm not ready for experts, so she don't even have a problem turning me up. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
right.
Now you're bribing the fucking scorekeeper? But
Is that where she got those names?
yes, exactly. Rigo hooked her up, bro.
He's shuffling track.
Couple carbon sets of bars. Here you go, Jen.
Exactly. Here, you want some
Get some
titles?
nails.
Here, give it away. Yeah.
Hey, she's awesome though, man. How she hit some keys with them nails, I'll never know, man. But she's awesome.
No, she does this. She uses the fingerprints on it. I see it. She'll be there. I'm like,
figured out.
and they're all so long. I'm like, how? And she goes, and she'll do this. She uses her fingertips, and I'm like, okay,
You know
well.
she's psychic, right? Because she does not watch the finish line.
I don't know how she does
But
it.
I would say she's 29 out of 30, if not 99 out of 100.
Really?
She's dead on the money.
She's on.
She's
on
not
point.
usually wrong.
Oh,
No, dude.
rarely.
I don't.
I mean, if it's a photo finish type thing, it's one thing. But
Yeah.
short of that, if it's not,
God forbid.
they ask her.
When Jen retires.
So,
Scores ain't even gonna freaking help him.
yeah, we were in the first national used to be in Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah.
I love that. But she was racing. We had to race older girls one year. It wasn't a lot in our class. And Destiny Fuzzy, she was gone. This big old girl's mode. I can't remember her name. Real popular, fast girl. But Destiny got her out of the gate, kind of moved around a little bit, and then got away from her. And then coming in the finish line, man, here that girl comes, she's smoking, and they called her for the win. And Destiny's like, like, yeah, I won. I'm like, well, I can't do nothing, man. You go over there and talk to it. So they go over there and they take the piece of paper and I look at him and say, you won. He's like, that's the only time I've ever seen Jen wrong.
Yeah, it's like 20 years. It's not bad numbers right there, right? That's Hall of Fame for sure.
I mean, like, how many has she scored?
Oh fuck,
Millions.
bro.
Millions.
Absolutely millions. You figure there's it just at 200 motos a weekend. That's minimum of 600 a day with no quarters and semis.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
How about the Grands this year, man? All those motos.
Grants just keeps getting
And
ramped
there was
up,
some
man.
really. I mean, there's always good racing, but this year there seemed like a little bit above and beyond. There's some really, really good racing all across the board. Novice all around.
Back in 600 motos one time, and that was like the biggest ever, by 12 or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
Grants,
06, I think we had like 600. You know,
yeah, Grants was tough because like they had the coldest freaking like weather storm come through that weekend in history. It was like 28 degrees when I walked out of the trailer.
at least it wasn't raining and 90-mile-an-hour wind like last time we were there together.
And
We got drowned. Oh, not last time, but 2015. Yeah, we had 8 inches of water. They put us in a low spot in the corner. Everybody from California is the same corner.
Yeah.
And windy as hell, raining. We're getting flooded. Shit, we partied till 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Rick
yeah.
made his main the next day.
baby, there
Put
we
it
go.
in the fucking main.
In the fucking books. Lifetime contract too.
They must have got the whole class drunk.
They did. Yeah. The hangover.
We were all together.
The hangover second round is a real thing.
Hey,
Brian.
that Al
Like,
Roybal theory works for some people. Not everybody, but it worked for Rick.
Yeah, Roybal, he was actually in the chat.
He was actually in the RV that night. Him and Heath both.
Him and Grandpa Heaps.
Yeah, Grandpa Heath. They were both in RV that night. Tom Conley and
Oh,
Tracy
my
and
God, dude.
Hey, Roy's a killer announcer too, man.
Roy.
He's not that bad.
Yeah,
I'll give him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's getting. I think he's about done.
Yeah.
I think he's about done with it. He's just getting burnt out. It seems like to me.
He's getting there because Jules is getting older and all that
And
stuff.
Jules wants
You know,
to announce and take his spot.
And Jules is getting ready to move out because he's going to go to college too. I talked to Roybal a lot and
And
everything.
you watch Robo, he'll be right back. When Jules goes to college, Robo's like, I need something to do. I'm bored.
Oh yeah, chomping at the bit.
Because Lydia's like, you can't stay home that much. You got to
Yeah.
go do something.
You need to get the hell out. dude.
right? Good time. Yeah, we've had some good announcers. Obviously, Redbone, rest in peace, one of the best. Jimmy Monroe, when him and Jimmy Monroe doing nationals back in the day.
Big red bone, man.
You know, I mean, we've had some great announcers. They won't give him a chance. They don't like us.
Is that right?
No, not happening.
It's a
Hey, we're
thing.
missing. The rest of us are missing out, man.
Yes.
You guys are the man.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a thing, man. But hey,
I've tried to get him in.
It's all good, you know.
Even Grindo, I love Grindo, man. And his announce is a little bit different now.
Right?
He's got.
You on that VIP status.
Oh, is that what it is?
He's got to share the
I
mic
guess.
with Charlie, man.
Okay.
You know, so it's like he's at, you know, sharing the mic's tough. You know, I've been down that road. You know, I did.
But he has a lot of nationals he does by himself, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's the man for sure. But man, it is
it's a big thing.
It is. I mean, I just try to.
a lot more like Redbone, and I like it better like that. You know?
Who didn't like Redbone?
Dude, yeah.
Unless you're a novice or intermediate sandbagging, then you hated Redbone because he'd
Red
ring
Bone's
you
gonna
up.
Get your ass.
But
real
other
quick.
than that, everybody loved Redbone. He was a great dude.
He's probably one of the greatest BMX guys ever. Man.
Racer,
in my opinion.
announcer, fighter. Oh, he had it all covered.
He got
dirtiest
kicked out-
player in the game.
Yeah, he got kicked out more than anybody.
Anybody.
He had
Anybody,
he had
bro.
more suspensions.
And
than-
proud of
than
it,
that.
bro. And was not ashamed to tell you he was.
Yeah, my daughter sit up there and she'd poke his belly fuzzy with, man. And he loved her, man. And you know, he told her, yeah, you win the Grands. You could be on my team. You won the Grands to work for Ride for Vendetta.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry, boss. I
Hey,
mean, I had choices, you know.
hey, I shoved my freaking intestines through my my tailbone through my intestines over there at Bakersfield back in 2013 and everything. Went OTB and all that stuff, dude. I'm flat out, and he comes out of the announcer tower. He's like, "Well, Carter, at least you kept your sunglasses on."
Yeah.
I'm like,
I did a front flip in the rhythm at Lake Paris one year. He goes,
Don't even
we
know
got
what to
guys
say.
doing the front flip in the rhythm section. That's when I was racing for Skyforce. Skyforce is alive. Oh, shit, he's doing a front flip. Damn it. I remember Mike real well.
That guy was the man, dude.
He was an icon of the sport.
Wave runner, man.
Oh,
Wave
God.
runners and stuff.
Dude, he had the shit, that big ass semi trailer that he had all decked out.
he raised the bar.
He
dude.
did.
Yeah,
He
you
did.
know?
He's the one that brought the on Phantom on tracks and all those people get the big. He's the one that started all
The
this
big
shit.
sponsor
That was
shit.
Chuck, but yeah, big,
Yeah, he was the shit. It
That
was,
was
and,
huge.
and he enjoyed what he was doing, and you could
Yeah.
tell he enjoyed what he was doing,
Are we
even when
gonna-
he was
he
sick.
was a regular guy though too. At
Yes.
the same time,
Yes.
He had the big fancy trailer. He had the badass team and all the stuff. But just like us, man. He was
Yeah.
cool.
He sat down and talked to you like you know, but like anybody.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the real Linda trailer or what?
Real Linda trader. Oh, the Real Linda Elkhorn BMX trader, like the factory Yamaha wave runner.
We're gonna be
yeah.
rolling in on Fridays or what?
I got a 16-footer right now.
We got 10.
Well, you got me beat, bro. I said, I think mine's 10.
Hey, Tammy.
we need a check or a credit card. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have any money?
We're gonna find out.
Don't worry about it. Hey, if it clears, we're fine.
I got this one.
Hey, Lodi Cyclery.
Yeah, Lodi Cyclery, man. This place is beautiful.
Dude, we're hopping over here, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to live in Lodi. We didn't have it. Obviously it wasn't here when I lived here, but it's like,
Dude, we got. I mean, district moms are freaking going down the sidewalks,
Waving.
showing boobies and shit.
Yeah, I missed that one, but man, they got some nice bikes.
I
there,
mean,
man.
damn, dude. I almost wish we
Boobies,
had
bikes,
some
whatever.
Elkhorn freaking track bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, get your entry fees ready for a Friday, dude.
Yeah.
Go see Mick.
yeah, good times, man. I'm looking forward to the rebuild.
All the pretty women go to Elkhorn, and Rick's going to pay for you to sign up. Don't worry about it.
Let's go. Hey, hell yeah. I'll bring a fresh shirt.
one day
man.
membership guaranteed.
Bring it
Gotcha.
Yeah, we got it, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
if it's free, he'll do it.
Yeah.
Anything for the sport, man. You know, Brian, hey, I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Yeah, man, you guys are awesome, man. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Good times.
Hey, the official track
That's Beer
of the
Budget
Beer
BMX.
Budget BMX Show, Elkhorn,
Yes, sir.
CA11.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
We're not even in that district,
You guys
we're 60 miles south of you, bro.
but that's okay.
You know, but
We have a lot of districts. That
But-
doesn't matter.
you know, it's awesome to believe with what you guys are doing,
I
especially
appreciate
now.
that, man.
You know,
And it's only going to get better, you guys.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
You can see it. I mean, hell, just from that last race of the year, I was like, holy shit, they're having fun and they're doing it right.
Hey, we always have fun, man. Even
Right.
With 10 motos, we have fun. We make sure we have fun, you know.
I guess the last race I was at before that was a state qualifier that wound up having issues, and it took forever. And it's like, you know what? No one was ever going to. Not you guys, not the rider. It's like everyone's frustrated because shit's just not going right.
Well,
it was
you
no
know-
one's fault.
Yeah.
It just fucking shit
And
happens.
sometimes stuff happens. Yeah.
Shit happens. You can't do nothing
but
about it.
it's got to be hard though, because say like with your average, let's say 20 motos, okay, on a regular basis, okay, and the state weekend comes with a Gold Cup or whatever,
Yeah.
and you're in that 100 plus.
Yeah. we were.
That's gotta
Yeah.
and it's happened
Yeah.
for
Oh,
like
yeah.
what, the past 3 years.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, it really kind of pushes you behind the 8 ball that a lot of people don't understand or realize
Yeah.
of that big jump.
Oh,
You know, you're going
The shock factor.
you're going from 20 motos to 100 plus.
We needed 4 people to
It's
run the
huge.
race. Now we need a bunch.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people just don't realize
Right.
that. Where it's like, hey, dude, let them do their thing, dude. It'll get panned
Don't
out.
get pissed off and go push their buttons because it ain't gonna help.
We're gonna get
I've been
racing.
in Tons of tracks, man, and it happens to a lot of little
It
tracks
does.
like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They get overwhelmed. Even Frogtown, man.
Oh
Yes.
hell, I remember
I'm
being
not sure what happened, but it's like, you know,
No.
they're going for it. And I walked over and I'm like, hey, we're so sorry. I'm like, hey, man, don't worry about it. I'm
Right.
shot. And as soon as you get a good crowd, something stupid's going to happen.
at a
What's up,
state.
Travis?
I remember being at a state qualifier in Hanford. Me and Tim and I had about 4 kids with me. We were all staying in the van that weekend, and I raced my main at midnight. Airlines under the ground for the air compressor froze up. Computer wouldn't work. This, that, and the other. Midnight. I mean, everybody else pretty much went to bed.
Yeah.
We're not. It was freezing fucking cold. But I was like, 12 o'clock. I raced my main. It was 41 and over expert. I'm like, you guys all went to bed. You guys suck, man. And I'm out here freezing my ass off. But yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
You don't get mad about it, because especially
Yeah.
back then, that's when Philip was running the track. I know Philip. I know it wasn't personal. It wasn't intentional. It's just shit
Yeah,
happens.
no, when that happens, I take it personal, man. It's just like,
Well, you
that's-
can, but we
Yeah,
shouldn't.
no, I hope you don't. But
Right.
yeah, I take it personal because it means something, man.
Right.
I want everybody to come out and have a good time and you know, not bad, because you know, we put in weeks, if not months worth of work and all that, and then when everybody's mad at you after you did all that work, man,
Mhm. Yeah, you're pissed off at me, dude. Shit, I can't fix everything.
Yeah.
You know?
You know how many people are half the time are pissed off when we get done doing the show?
Oh, hey,
The hate mail is bad. All we do is bash people, as they say.
the tongue don't watch, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
But you know what? They
Still
keep chiming in.
chiming in.
Goddamn
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And we
yeah,
appreciate you.
yeah.
and these guys do a podcast. Oh, dude, they're loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Like,
My
what?
guys like, we own the track. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, right?
That
Exactly,
means we got
Brian.
more bills than
It's
anybody.
ridiculous. You know, they're like, dude, these guys are popular. Like, these guys are they're doing the whole thing. It's like, no. I mean, we're loaded because of everybody that follows the show and the page and is involved.
Don't get it wrong.
For all the right reasons, but God,
it ain't because of us.
Dude, we're like,
Man, you guys are out there because you're having fun. And
Exactly.
It's like you're having fun and you're doing it for the people, man. Just, for the BMX world.
we just want to
Pissing people off is second nature. Yes, you're right.
exactly,
You're right,
Brian.
But this all started in our garage. In my garage, we were just at Friday night beer night, getting drunk, working on bikes and bullshitting. And that's how it started. A buddy of mine with the laptop goes, "Hey, all you can do is push this button." Dipshit over here heard him. Yeah. Which button you push? Ding! And it's like, fuck, we're not even talking about nothing, bro. We're fucking half drunk working on bikes. What the hell? Well, as first started, it was like, and he really pushed the issue and got it going and got it where it is now. And it's like, it was just bullshit how it happened.
Sounds like BMX dads to me.
That's how it is.
Exactly. At the track or at home, either way.
Yep. And like the big thing too is like bringing back the side hacks. There's a lot of people that they're like,
what the hell is
side hacks?
Most people don't even know what one is.
Nope.
But then you get those ones that know side hacks and they see like the videos of, like we did a couple from we had some from your locals that you did that Mick sent to me, and then the Frogtown side hacks, and then next thing you know, side hack is starting to kick up, and everybody's like, "Oh, dude, we need one." He's got people chomping at the bit, like, "Dude, I need one for this bike. I need one for a cruiser. I need one for a 20." He did a 29er for like wheelie bike for Jake Santos for SE.
Two of them. I did one for Tommy. Hall too.
And then the
for his dog. Yeah. Got a little. I had to put a box on it for his dog. I'm like, I don't give a shit. If you want a box, I'll build you a box, bro.
Yeah. Tommy's gonna come out with this connected stuff and do some stuff.
Really?
Yeah. His office is right by us.
He just sold that. I kind of wanted that van he had.
I sold him that, man.
Did you?
Yeah,
oh man, I was like, look at that. That'd be such a sick parts fucking trailer. It probably wouldn't be big enough, but it still would be sicker than hell.
Oh, no, I sell him the van, right? He's like, "Oh man, I need a clutch in. I need this. I need that." I'm like,
the chat
2
room.
weeks later, I had it done perfect, right? I'm like, dude, if I want to do this much work, I would have kept the damn thing.
Hey, the chat room just stopped.
It was a stick. I didn't want to shift. You know what I mean? So I got another one.
Yeah, really.
Hollywood Mike Miranda is in the chat.
Who?
You know Hollywood Mike Miranda?
Who? Yeah. Who's that?
You know that guy? CW, Brad.
Yeah.
A
hey,
little bit.
Side Hacks and Dirty Fest. What are you talking about? We'll be there.
Yeah, we're gonna be there too, man.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
You're on the side hack kick, Brian.
Yeah.
I like
Dirty.
it.
On the Dirty Fest kick too.
Yeah.
But isn't it something? It's like it's a lifestyle of BMX. It's different.
Yeah.
Dude, when I started building in 06, I built a rack on top of my Tahoe specifically for my side hack. And it never left. I had a Suburban, then I had a Tahoe, went to both trucks. And until last year, every race we went to, there was a side hack on top of my truck.
TJ.
Yeah, that's hard about the side hatch, man. It's hard to find a place to put them, man. If you ain't
You make a rack for the top,
but
that's why I make them when they bolt on, so you can take them apart.
But
it's not as bad that way.
The lifestyle of side hacks.
People who love it are in.
And God bless you guys for bringing it back.
I've had mine for years, man.
I talked to Mick a handful of times, and you bought one from Mike over there at
Frogtown,
Frogtown.
For his grandson.
And the side hack thing is starting to kick up. I mean, I'm not.
Hey, Gonis.
Hey, guess what? Everybody's gonna do it now.
I'm not.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what I want to see it. I've sold enough of them. 16-inch side hacks, like the one I sold you for your grandson. I've sold like 5 or 6 of them. They're out there.
2 places.
They're out there, dude. It only takes 3 to race. Yeah.
Oh God, hey, another one. I didn't say
Orlando. You got to hit up Mike.
Great volunteers over there.
You bring me a frame and I'll build you one.
Oh, Gergonis she is so legit.
Oh, she's awesome. Dude.
She is a BMXer.
Yeah, and she's a good rider too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hayden,
BMX
the whole
pump.
fan bam.
Yeah, Hayden Nick gets the music going. Hayden, man, he goes.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah,
he goes ham,
dude. Derek freaking brought him on the winner's circle team.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
How big has Derek been?
He's great, man. He really is.
Buzzgod's a good dude, man.
Yeah, I talk to him all the time on the phone. I like to get different perspectives from different people. So my idea might be this way, but if I get 8 ideas and kind of mix them together and it's great.
Just don't take any ideas from the elf, right? Because
Santa's got to listen to his elf, bro. Santa's got to listen to his elf, bro. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's right.
They are fun, Richard. I guarantee you get one, get you a right monkey that really wants to be involved in it. you can have a lot of fun. You look at Thunder Chick, the Golden Thunder.
Golden Thunder, dude.
From Frogtown. They got in the box. Dude,
I've done side hacks.
Happiest I've seen this motherfucker in 10 years.
With my nephew and with Ray and Charles and everything. It's just side hacks.
It's a lot different when you don't have to pedal, huh?
It's a different freaking BMX.
It doesn't matter. It's hard either way. I don't give a shit what's that, your monkey or your pedal. It's hard. It's a lot of work either way.
Oh no. The day freaking Daniel has to pedal with my candy ass in the freaking basket, that's the whole.
It should be coming soon, bro. He's fucking big enough.
Dude. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Fucking old, dude. Check my
You're
contract.
Old. You're
Look
old.
at my contract, dude. Don't let me get Brian involved in this shit, dude.
Old.
It's ridiculous.
Dude.
I had to break my side. I'd been sitting around so long, the grips were rotted off it, and the tires were rotted off it.
Well, I tell you what, if you need some grips, go over there and see Mike Melvin over there,
Yeah.
freaking straight hack and side hacks over there at the hack shop.
At Elkhorn, man, so I can get those.
I heard he's gonna be over there on Fridays.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Fucking rumor on the street, dude. If it
Rumor
ain't
on
on
the street.
Facebook, it don't freaking count, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. We're going to have Supercross, Tangent, Fly, Answer. So far, that's what I'm working with.
Nice.
Good ones right
So,
there.
yeah. Big bangers.
You have some side hacks out there, though, right?
Yes, I've got 2 or 3 at the house. So, I mean, I just actually, I got one hanging from the roof. I'm waiting for a guy to pay me for it so I can ship it to him in New York.
Nice.
Frame in,
the
my
side
frame and a side hack. Just waiting for him to pay for it.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I want to get we can get a different one, man. I got one of the solid ones they built back in the day,
Yep.
but just not a lot of room to get your foot.
That's
Through there.
you're right. But
Of course, yeah,
it was back in the day. It was just
We could do
trying
some
to
like
shit out.
monster garage kind of shit, some custom stuff, Brian. I like it.
Yeah.
We can go live. We can do a show with it, bro.
I tell you, honestly, the best way to do it is put clip pedals on.
Okay?
You have to worry about coming off.
We
That's
can,
what I
make
do.
it, we can make it happen, man.
But yeah, whatever. Let me know what you got, bro. I can tell everybody, you bring me a frame.
What's
I got
up, Bentley?
as long as it's not a 29er, I've got enough parts to put it together. I can build you a side hack for
You
it.
can do a 29.
I brought that thing out for the state race, man. And I promise you, I would say 99 out of 100 kids rode on that thing, man. They rode
I
that
never
thing.
see mine. When I take mine to the tracks, ever since I started doing
It's gone.
it was gone. I said,
I'll drive
make
by
sure
my-
it's back before I have to race. That's all I care
I
about.
drive by my golf cart, man. These kids, I'm like, hey, you guys ain't tearing up my bike, right? I mean, all crazy. Like, you think it's your bike?
I borrowed this from such and such, and they borrowed it from such and such before that.
So-
Absolutely, it comes back with a
so-
flat and a fucking scratch
You
paint
know
job.
what? So now let's go back to talking about the side hack thing.
Yeah.
Brian and what was it, Mikey?
Thank you, Mick.
Was it? Huh?
No, go ahead. Hey,
Hey,
Go
it's
ahead.
your show, dude. I'm gonna go.
I said thank you to somebody. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Connecticut did the state race side hack.
Side hack, yes.
Now with the side hack building up in your area,
Yeah.
with the helps of straight hack and side hacks.
Yeah.
Now, is that an option where you like when the state race comes for Elkhorn?
We just have to talk to the right tracks and get enough tracks involved, and we could do it.
Yeah. I'm down.
Make it our own thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
do you need the other tracks, or can you just do it by
You could
yourself?
do a series by yourself, but how much more fun would it be if you actually got to travel like 4 or 5 tracks and do it?
I mean, if you did a handful of state races, and it's like, hey, dude, we got side hacks,
Yeah.
and Elkhorn freaking drops the gauntlet, and it's like, hey, dude, here we go.
I guarantee you got some tracks in Cal will be all over it.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, Oak Creek actually hit me up a few days ago and asked me if I want to do a series.
Wait, wait,
Really?
hold on. Oak Creek hit you up to do a series.
A side hack series?
Side Hack series, yeah. Asked me
Really?
if I would be interested.
She's supposed to have ordered 3 of them from me. I'm waiting on that. Oh,
Really?
that'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
going
those 2 tracks, we get a couple down in Cal, we kind of rotate it around, left turn, right hand, first turn, make it interesting. Heck yeah.
let's
The
make it
big
happen.
hill at Lemoore.
Really? So we got a little something in the works between
Yeah,
between
yeah,
the
me
two.
and Daniel have been talking about it. Yeah, Zuniga, yeah,
Zuniga?
yeah. He was here earlier too.
Yeah, he was here.
Had to go make
I seen
dinner
his
and
son.
things.
His son's cool.
I was talking to Danny, chopping it up with him a little bit. He's got the right.
You
He's
know-
got the right idea. It's
Hey.
just hard to do it sometimes.
You know,
You know.
that. Hey, now that's what we need. We need it for a handful of years.
Roseville
yeah,
calling
I mean,
you and talking to you about
hey,
a series.
oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, they're right down the
How
street.
can you not? You're so close.
yeah. Well, I've been wanting to work with them guys for years, man. But
Yeah, you don't have enough money, I guess.
yeah, they don't. I mean, honestly, if you don't need me, you don't need me, right?
Right. They're
great,
running a
but
good program. They had
No,
good
they-
numbers.
honestly, they hit me up and they've been trying to. They want to work with us this coming up.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It would be.
I mean-
And I'm stoked. I hope they stay.
Yeah.
I hope they stay with it.
Well, I know Daniel's on that. Daniel's on that
Yeah.
same page.
Yeah, Daniel.
So that's awesome. I mean, you guys are so close.
Yeah, we got some. We got some really good volunteers that go between both tracks.
Right.
Mhm.
And they've been wanting to bridge that gap, and I have too.
It's just hard sometimes.
It's tough. You know
Well,
what I mean? It's
and shit, Brian. Back in the day, you you started off volunteering at Oak Creek back with Bruce and
me
Linda.
Bruce, we built those turns, the cyclone fence that goes around that track. I dug every post, me and John Unger with my auger.
Really?
You know what I mean? So back in the day, you know.
Oh, you didn't do a lot. You didn't do much digging then, did you?
Well, I grabbed that auger and took me.
Wow.
No,
I love Oak Creek, man. I always had a lot of fun out there. Just as times change, my kids quit racing and stuff, so I kind of just run my program and locals, and I go out there every once in a while and say hi to everybody. But
I mean, we're like for Roseville, they have enough riders to take care of what they need for the most part. So it just kind of seemed like we can do it by ourselves. We don't really need to be teamed up with anybody. But you don't realize how much it will improve your track.
I really feel like with the two, I think it'd be better and good for them also. But just to bridge that gap and get the two track. Where else you have two tracks that close together?
They could go back and forth.
Yeah, you can do series. You can do all kinds of
two races
stuff.
in a day.
Yeah. You know, you're gonna get people from out of town. Everywhere. You know, we've done it. We did this.
You remember the Firecracker series, right?
Yeah, we did a Jersey series. With those guys, and it worked out real well. We did a gear back series with those guys. It worked out real well. So. You know, I'm definitely going forward. I'd love to do some stuff.
Absolutely.
It's just going to make the sport better.
You know? 100%.
You know,
100%.
And the big thing, like with Daniel, you know, I bust Daniel's nuts
100% all the time. He gets no love sometimes.
Yeah, he can't have any more kids because of how bad I bust his nuts and stuff. But Daniel is in it for the right reasons too. You know, he wants to have fun. He wants to have the whole thing going on.
Right.
You know,
Homo Chismo.
You know, it took him I think a year and a half to get the fat bike series going on.
Yeah.
And it kicked off really good.
Yeah.
You know, and he's been real instrumental with getting the side hack thing going on. You know, they did it there at Oak Creek. You know, and it took good, and then it kind of like
just dropped off,
dropped off, and then but it carried on to you guys, you know, because I remember getting the phone call from Mick, and he's like, "Hey, dude, what can you guys do side hacks?" I'm like, "Let me call Mike, we'll fix you up," you know. So being able to close that gap between the two of you guys,
I'm all for it.
That's huge stuff.
I want to do, you know,
because it wasn't too long ago where oh damn, dude! Who was it? It was okay. So we went Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It was Elkhorn, Roseville, and Napa.
Anthony Polera.
Yeah.
Polera. He lived up there in South Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
And he would come race with you guys.
Yeah, always.
On Friday night.
Of ours,
and then would hit Saturday
Napa.
Saturday morning Napa. Saturday night.
Rio Linda.
Oak Creek. And then Sunday would be you guys, right?
I think it was Saturday night Rio Linda and the Sunday Oak Creek.
You guys had a stint where, like, I think Sundays.
We did a Sacktown Sunday series. That's what.
Right, that's what Gagodas is talking about.
Yeah.
Sacktown Sundays.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, you come down for 4. You get 4 races in 3 days, or 2.5 days actually, because you don't get to the Friday night.
I mean, dude, and Polari, what he stayed the night in his van, didn't he?
David Ward used to do that. The same thing. Brady Ward. They did the same thing. That same series.
No,
like the motorhome down there.
I remember doing like
kids.
Yeah.
Dad Mark. Yeah, that kid was super fast. Me and my brother would give his dad money. That kid was fast, but his dad had not a penny to his name. You know what I mean? So we gave money from Reno one year, and I'm like, "Hey man, where are you guys staying at?" And we were gonna go out to dinner. He's like, "I'm in the Blue Chef Hotel."
Wow, sweet. Let's go.
I had to let that soak in for a minute. He said, "What the hell is that?" He said, "That's my K5 Blaze."
What's up, Timmy?
Been there, done that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's not about being proud. It's about getting to races. You know?
I remember being so broke going to the Reno Nationals. We showed up on Thursday so we could get in before they started charging, and then we just camped in the back.
There you go.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Whatever it takes, man.
Budget is budget, man.
Because the shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, that was with the Franks, man. Mark Franks and Don. You guys were huge supporters of ours for years, man. They helped me with the track. There's some Mohawk. Remember Mohawk Franks?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Mohawk was shit.
Yeah, them guys helped us a lot. But yeah, we'd always travel with those guys, man. And we always had fun.
That's awesome, man.
We had 50 cents to our name, man. But we'd take the food out of the fridge and barbecue at the track and stay there. And sleep in tents and whatever.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Back when the Nationals were like $40 a pop.
Yeah.
Having
35,
fun.
I think.
35, 40, yeah.
Then it was 40, then 45. I was 45 last time I raced.
When was the last time you heard somebody say having fun?
Us? We talk about it all the time.
We're always having fun.
I mean, we talk about it though, about what it's supposed to be.
Crazy parties like at Frogtown last year. You know, everything's going at Frogtown. You know, for some reason, Frogtown always has
What's up, Andy Patterson?
crazy freaking weather.
Yeah.
Right. You know,
pretty nice though last year.
Oh,
Last
dude,
year was awesome.
racing.
Year before that, like, oh my God, heat stroke.
You know,
yeah,
I mean, everybody's like all amped up already for this year. The Terry Tennant versus freaking Dick Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's already ready to go.
I'm gonna
You
get
know,
there early this year, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, I want to take our crew down there
Yeah.
a couple days early.
and
It'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
we're in the middle of freaking like summer. It's like it rains in the middle of the night. Okay, I stayed up all night partying with the Dan's Comp dudes.
Of course, he didn't come to the downtown bar with us, but whatever.
I couldn't because I was in the middle of the camping lot field. You know, partying.
Why buy beer when you get it for free? You know what I mean?
He wouldn't have to buy
Exactly,
shit. He wouldn't have to buy a damn thing, bro. He just had to show up.
That's right, man. Mike Miller's man. He buys
I had him covered. He
Oh,
didn't show
Mike
up.
Miller, dude. Oh, Mike Miller. Oh, baby.
Yeah, that was a good night. But yeah, but right,
Mike
it
shows
rained.
right here, his pants are part of here.
It did rain because
Yes.
me and Daniel backed up.
Yes, definitely.
We backed the truck. We slept in the back of our truck at Edge's Cabins last year. I backed it up under my 10x20 easy up so me and my nephew wouldn't get drowned.
Yeah.
It was raining after the dinner. When I bought the auction bike.
I had my tent underneath a couple of oak trees and all that shit. I rolled over and it's like my hand hit like a puddle of water. I thought I pissed the whole tent because I partied so hard.
Did. He just ain't telling us the rest of the story.
Hey, it's like
And there's the rest of the story.
BMX Woodstock, baby. Let's go. It's just like shit.
Yeah, so I'm looking. We're going to Dirty Fest again. I went last year. We're both going to go this year.
Andy Patterson, what's
And,
up, Andy?
Dirty Fest was a blast too.
Yeah, I haven't been yet.
No,
man.
you should. No, dude.
We're
Saturday.
gonna skip Oregon, man, just to do that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Saturday night last year, we had an after party for all the after races over.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of our party, and they had a pit bike track going around us.
Oh,
And then
nice.
actually, whatever age you wanted to be, we're racing all the same 16-inch pit bike, and they were fucking getting it, bro.
Yeah, man,
People were
a
eating
bunch of
shit.
Vintage pitch bikes, man. I love
Oh,
them, man.
God.
No, they were brand new
Dude,
Harrow
it's awesome.
16-inch
Yeah.
pit bikes. Harrow spied them for them, and they all raced the same bike. And dude, these guys were getting it. Little
Oh.
kids, big kids, adults. It was fun. And then watch when we first got there, they're playing foot down with Eddie Fiola, and I'm like,
I know,
What?
dude. Right? You're playing.
yeah, I mean,
Eddie
he
Fiola.
didn't even win. I can't even remember the guy's name now. Who won, but yeah, it was. I was like looking at these guys. I'm like, holy shit! All these guys were in magazines, and
Yeah.
they're fucking
Oh, man,
just
we went to Frog Town. I'm telling my grandsons, I'm like, man, look at this. That's Bob Harrow. You know what I mean?
right.
Gary Turner. And they're like,
Yes.
oh, burnout. What do you mean?
Dude,
Hey, that's PK. God damn it!
Yeah.
I know.
Stu Thompson.
We've been going to Frogtown since day one,
3 years.
and every year is the same thing. It's like, there's Perry.
Hey, no, the
Shit.
first year was the best because after the races were over on Saturday, we went back to the RV, cleaned up a little bit, grabbed a bunch more beer, went back to the grass knoll, and sat there in chairs and watched Miranda, EC, and JV talk to Stu Thompson, Toby Henderson, fucking
Everybody.
PK. I mean, Tracer Finn. I mean, the list was, and we're sitting there watching like from here to that tree across the street, and we're watching it live, and it's like I know all these guys. These guys are awesome.
It
You're
was
just like
the
shit in your pants.
ultimate.
Like these guys, this is the hit. That interview right there. Eddie King showed up. That interview, those people there was basically the history of BMX from the late 70s, early 80s, and it was amazing.
And you can't take nothing away from
no,
it, too.
you can't copy it. You can't copy it either because
No.
that was just
No,
it was
you-
epic.
Yeah,
Someone will do that same thing about 10 years from now, and they'll do it with guys like John Pearce. And I mean, obviously, if he was still alive. But those kind of Kyle Bennett, John Pearce, and those didn't like that with those guys. And
Donnie Robinson.
Donnie Robinson. It'll be the same thing but for the next generation, two generations
That's
after
Rick's
us.
hero, by the way.
Who's that?
Donnie.
Yeah, short people. You know how that
The
is.
only guy that Rick's taller than is fast.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Whew. Man,
Unless they're 13.
Yeah.
a fucking DR.
Well, no,
Hey, DR, man, that guy's a stud, dude.
13 don't even matter. My
Hey,
nephew's
Double A,
bigger than
bro,
him.
he looked like a kid up there with those
Dude.
men, man.
He's like a junior man instead of a pro.
The crazy, what's crazy is like supposedly after last night they had racing going on. Apparently,
Rumors.
DR wants to come on the show.
Oh, that'd be great.
It was crazy. We've never heard anything we're close to that.
Oh, really?
He chimed in one night.
He chimed in like
Oh, I listen
a
all
year
the
ago or
time.
2 years ago.
Yeah, about 2. I listen all the time, but never says anything.
Yeah.
Never liked and friended it.
Yeah, I kind of just listen to man. I get giggle. Remember
Yeah, but just put a like button, just so we'll
Oh,
see
yeah,
if we see
whatever.
you there.
Hey, we seen you last week. Though.
Yeah, we did.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, Brian's tuned in.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've
hey,
been tuning in. It's a lot of fun.
I go hit him. Mike. Hey, look.
Look. He's,
And Mike mentioned my name. I was like, hey, Brian. I was like, that's cool. But man, DR on the show would be cool.
it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, he called it one, or not called it. He messaged and made a comment on something. We're like, we both
Yeah,
coming around Mike. We're looking at each other like, and we're like, what?
Hey,
He
he's
never
got a heck of a
commented.
program going over
Oh,
there,
yeah,
too,
he
man.
does.
He
But he commented and we were like, he said something back to me. He goes, yeah, I listen all the time. I just wanted to comment. We're like, dude, because like 80% of the people that follow the page or watch the show don't like
I
and
just want to be
subscribe.
politically correct, man. I bet you guys do all the razzing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's fine, but they don't.
That's what you guys are here for, right?
they don't-
Dude, you know there's people in like South Africa watching the show right now, Brian?
Awesome.
We got like
Yeah.
7 countries on the list. Hell, the Hack Shack page. I saw it the other day. I was like, holy shit. Rick showed me the ours for this page.
Yeah.
And I pulled mine up. I'm like, fuck, I showed my wife. She goes, Morocco? People watch you in Morocco. I said, I just like my page. I'm like, I don't know, but that's what it says.
Yeah. No,
It may only be 3 fuckers, but I'll take it.
It's ridiculous.
That's awesome, man.
You know,
Uh-oh.
like the
Robert Cardoza.
big fucking
I would have
Robert
guys. I just had
Robert
to.
Cardoza. You know Robert Cardoza?
I just had to pull. I had to pull Jane off a couple kids racing
He
their
was the stunt
motorcycles.
guy in ET.
Oh, okay. No.
I had to pull Jane off a couple kids racing their motorcycles in the back of the motorhome lot. If you straighten them out. Oh, and straighten them out. Okay. Yeah. Got a girl, Jane.
Jesus.
Jane, she don't mess around.
Yeah.
BMX hot shots in
Yeah.
Europe.
Cardoza, he was the stunt guy in
Yeah.
ET.
ET. Him and Bob Harrow.
Like original Kuhara.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's a big thing, you know, and a lot of people like
We get it. We hang out with
They
them.
take the show where it's like, you know, F these dudes.
Whoa.
You know,
Mark Tim checking in from Saudi Arabia. You're such a fucking liar.
this fucking guy, dude. What a fucking
You're
dick.
Who the hell can throw a
Right
bottle?
for.
I can throw a bottle at you right now.
Fucking guy. You know,
Leah Riddle in
but,
another country.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a big thing, Brian. And
I wish you had some Budweiser in here.
right? Exactly. Yeah. We got any stickers?
That's a Modelo.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I got an ice chest and
Yeah, we all say.
Let's go.
Hey, that's a BMX right here. That's all that is right there.
Stand by to stand by.
Right? We got this shit covered.
I've been at the Turlock swap meet since yesterday, man. So I've been running all day, and
I keep hearing
And
that's a
you-
banger of one to go to
And you
this
came
one's
all,
the best one, man.
and-
Yeah.
on Tuesday mornings, I guess.
and you came all the way up here to be on the show, dude.
Oh yeah, Mick's like, oh man,
like-
what are you doing Friday? I'm like, I'm beat the swap meet. Remember, I've been planning it for years. Oh,
Oh wait,
I'm like, what's up? He's like,
The
oh,
Good
we're gonna
Guys.
Beer Budget. Yeah, good guys in Pleasanton.
I thought Turlock had one too.
Yeah, not a good guys. No, I usually wear my
Oh,
good guys
yeah.
one. Yeah. But
What's the Turlock? Which one is the Turlock?
it's the 3-day Turlock. It's today, tomorrow,
Old school,
Sunday.
old school cars.
Yeah, cars, car parts, antiques, stuff like that.
I need to take my dad in his '69 El Camino.
I bought an 81 Mongoose out there today with Boss bars and a DK stand. Oh yeah, man, I always find the bikes.
That's why someone told me, Vern Baca told me that the swap meet on Tuesday mornings in Turlock. I didn't realize yours was a 3-day, but the one on Tuesday morning, he finds shit out there all the time. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm gonna go by his house on the way home. If he's
are
home.
you?
Yeah, if he's tuned in, brother.
He's got all kinds of shit
Oh,
to
yeah.
sell, dude. He's selling everything. He sells everything for sale for Vern.
Oh yeah.
And as long as it's not a Redmond or a Technique, he'll sell
Yeah.
it. Or a Boss.
Man, if you've seen all the technique stuff, I did be jealous.
He's got. I just traded him a Technique complete. I think he's got 5 Techniques and 3 or 4 Tomahawks.
Yeah,
Redmonds,
Redmonds, yeah.
Warriors.
I got my daughter's technique expert, man.
Really?
Yeah, did she race when she's 34 now? I think she raced him when she was 11.
Yeah, I just picked up one from a guy. It was an expert. It was had the carbon hoops or hubs on it and everything and shit. And,
Oh, the old neck proofs?
yep,
Yeah,
it was Cole Murray's bike, and I traded it to Vern for something else for a Park 3 Cruiser.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a name from back in the day.
Cole Murray,
Damn.
Cole and Ty Murray. Remember them, the twins?
Man.
They rode for Icy for a lot of years,
The
and
Murray.
then Robbie's twin, not Robbie,
Holy
but
shit, dude. When was the last time I heard Izzy come off your fucking mouth?
yeah, I know. I hate that.
Holy shit.
I hate that I'm a
God
bad
bless
person.
you, lighting girl. You're so awesome.
I'm such a bad person.
We got the best lighting girl in the
I
Yeah,
got it. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree, bro. Our lighting sucks, but she's a great girl.
Remember Dylan Clark?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, Dylan, God rest his soul, man. His dad was Dylan's bike. The techniques I had was Dylan's, and my daughter, I bought it from his dad, Gary. He's the one that started. We bought Sharp bicycles. He's pretty pissed off at Bill, so we got rid of the name and called it Vendetta.
Oh, Big Bill freaking checks into the show like all the time.
Yeah,
dude.
Bill's great, but I'm just telling you, back in the day, it pissed Gary
Wow.
Clark off, man.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's where Vendetta came from.
Where the hell you been?
Faster
You
than
didn't
your
know
sister.
that.
Dude, I freaking signed you to this fucking multi-year
You did
fucking
not-
deal,
All the
dude.
money you get, Mike, and you don't.
Are you shitting me?
Motherfucker, hey, watch stuff. You got a contract
Tell
to sign
him,
on Sunday.
Brian.
You got a contract to sign.
This shit's
That's that
ridiculous.
You got a contract to sign on Sunday. So
God.
be careful.
Jesus Christ.
But no, really, I did not know that. I don't know why, but I didn't. That's awesome.
Yeah, I used to pull his trailer around, man. All the nationals, you got to be there. Factory team, you got to be there on Thursday to set up. Right?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Absolutely.
beautiful. I own my own business, so they give me a credit card, man. Let me travel. Like, hey, gas, food, whatever you need, don't worry about it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Cha-ching.
Hey, a year and a half, man. I traveled around for that
Factory
guy.
days.
Oh yeah, I loved it, man. Gary Clark, man, got a
Gary and Dylan Clark were both great. Kevin Huffman says.
Hey,
got a-
Huff Daddy.
he got his Porsche place in Auburn called Red Tech. And he's got all those little, I call them Eddie Murphy Porsche, little bitty ones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man.
Are you shitting me right now? Valencia. Oh, I want to make an appearance.
Well, you're a little late now, brother.
Yeah.
Sorry. You
Kidding
can come
me,
down.
Valencia?
No guarantees it'll still be open, but
Jesus Christ, Valencia.
well, that's awesome though.
You got someone else to buy beer?
Freaking Nick.
You ain't gonna drink. He ain't buying
Nick,
beer.
Nick just like he raises the gauntlet. He just
Nick's, hey,
he stirs up so much shit.
The
dude.
intelligence level there when it comes to BMX is very superior to most.
Oh yeah,
Gotta say.
You know,
great
Nick.
BMX mind for sure.
Yes.
You know what? No, hey, no. Like honestly, we love Nick. You know, Nick. He's the one that brought the motto of agree to disagree.
Oh yeah.
You know, because if you agree to disagree, everybody's gonna be better.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
You know,
Nick Bonilla. You remember Nick Bonilla?
Vanilla, yeah.
Yeah, never lost a man in his whole year for Vendetta on Cruiser.
Hey, you know, he trained with Donnie Robinson. all
Oh,
the
did
time.
he?
And I said,
That might have something to do with it then.
yeah. Oh, Nate, yeah. And I asked Donnie one time, he's like, so what do you guys do for training?
easy bunky.
He said they ride their bikes around town. Jumping curves. And
Hey, that's what we all did growing up.
That's what they did. I got him a 240, Nissan 240s or whatever. One time I buy and sell cars all the time. And so he was on Sharp Bicycles and Vendetta with us too. And that kid he was super fast, man. Super fast. But yeah, he came down and bought a car for me, a 240 SX. And I'm like,
Yeah, my son had a couple of those and drifted them out.
Yeah.
You know.
without a doubt, they're cool.
Yeah, it's great because back in the day, that's all we did. We rode our bikes.
Yeah.
We rode them everywhere. There was no training, there was no lifting, there was no sprints. It was
If you ride your bike like that, you're just having fun. You don't realize you're training.
no.
Right.
You know,
When you're running from the
that's a good-
cops or you're running from your friends, you're doing sprints. You don't realize it. You know.
we do that at Elkhorn. I take my whole shot team out there. The dads, we'd sit there and have a beer or whatever, and just, I don't know, especially before the grands, we'd be out there. I don't care if it's 30 degrees out there, and the kids
Oh
would be out there
man,
riding.
damn.
And we wouldn't have to say a word though. They're out there having fun.
They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
They know why they're there.
Hey, so
They're just riding and hanging out with their friends, and as long as you're not bugging them,
Yeah.
you get some of the best training ever.
I mean, my son, when he first came, when my first son, he got to be 14 or so. He started riding with Owie, Evan Steinberg,
Hey,
Justin
Slojo,
Mans.
man,
Yeah.
that's fast,
Justin
dude.
Mans, Kevin Schenkel. That's who he was following around and picking their brain. And it's like after races for 2 hours, he'd be out there following them and trying to do. And that's where he learned. It's with all the man, because we didn't have to manual shit back in the day. For him to learn how to manual and then jump because he was new. And dude,
Yeah, I went
that's
to-
where it's all at.
I went to the Stockton track one time for one of the first times I went there. And I went up to sign up, and Josh's bikes were sitting there. Nag one on both. I'm like, man, this kid's bad. Dude.
And one soon after that.
Then I started going to the Nationals. Like, man, he doesn't lose.
Yeah, he gets out in front, he's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, if he gets in front, it was a wrap. Always a wrap, which is where his problem
the
was
assassin.
the pro came thing because he had to ride in a pack. He never had to do it as an amateur. Never. He was always either wrecked or killed it. In a story.
Robert
Fast-
Pierce too, man.
Robert Pierce. I talked to with him the other day.
Hey, fast
I
guy
got your ass
problems.
kicked by a
dude.
gentleman, man. Rob was a man.
Yeah, Robert
Man.
Pierce was cool as shit.
He was the most mellow guy that that fierce Pierce music. We all kind of jiggled.
What's up, Savoya?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Yeah.
Robert Pierce is
Yeah,
good
man,
shit.
Pierce was badass, man.
Him and Robert Delaney are real good friends, and when Rob was here last time, he goes, "Yeah, he's talking about getting back on the bike again." I'm like, "No, he's not." He goes,
Well,
"That's
I
what he
mean,
told me." I'm like, whatever.
Hey, the biggest thing was when the assassin, Josh Owie, freaking came over to the garage before we got the studio and brought his two cups.
Yeah, we got his damn one cups at his house.
Oh, nice.
Have you?
And it's like, oh shit, game on.
What's up, Mike? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's like, why would you do that? I mean, but we'll take them. Don't get us wrong, but
Oh, is Nag one cup?
no, the M1 cups.
I'm talking like the whole thing.
The amateur one cup with his name on it and everything.
The
It's
cup.
the same cup, though, right?
Yes, same
We
thing.
got the cup and the crank.
Oh yeah, the golden crown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
no, I got a couple cups, but yeah, beautiful. National cup.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
dude.
we were drinking beer out of ours and stuff. They look at us.
Why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, we earned the son of a bitch.
Hey, my team won the whole shot. We won the Grands. We won the national title, and then the next year, Big Dave BMX. Dave comes in.
Big Dave Harris.
Yeah, Dave Harris. Oh, we beat you guys by 4 points, man. Yeah, my God, man.
LaPaglia, what's up, Mark?
My guys are pissed off. Oh my God, man, don't be a bad sport. They were battling us last year. We won this year. They won. Blah blah blah. We get in the car. I start heading from Oklahoma. Sunday night after the Grands, I hop on the freeway. I'm doing 90 miles an hour. I get a phone call. Like, hey, they're calling the podium. I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, you guys won. I'm like, no, Dave won. He's like, no.
Wow.
Dave took one of his riders, an intermediate rider and a cruiser rider. The same kid, did an intermediate open, mixed open on one, and a cruiser on the other. He wrecked in one, so he flip flopped it and turned in the sheet. But USA BMX don't mess around.
Oh, no way.
They checked him out. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck sakes. Wow.
But hey, I come back to the door, and I had my kids with me and like 3 other kids, the Manson family, not Charlie's family.
Yeah.
The Mansons, their mom used to help me sign up and stuff.
Down back there. Everybody in the basement.
Hey, so they followed me all the way to the Grands, and then so we lived there, followed me out of there. We're about 5 miles down the road. I flip a bitch, man. I turn back. We pull up. I pull right up to the big doors at the bottom part by the track.
Expo Center, yeah.
We open the door. We come through there. Dave's up there with his team. They got these brand new brown fly jerseys on there. It's so cool. And I just come to the door, and I'm like, get your cheating ass off the stage, bro.
Ouch.
Oh, man. They walked out there with their heads held low.
Hey, so
you know what I mean? It was like,
hey,
man.
so are we going to see the whole shot team back out?
Yeah, we'll be back this year.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Frank.
Grandkids and everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you got left?
Grandkids and everything.
The kids are done.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I'm trying to-
I'm keeping tabs on Destiny because
Well,
I
you
ain't
never
gonna
know.
see-
She's gonna
I
come
ain't gonna
back.
see
People
Destiny-
come back, bro.
Destiny
They do.
on a
It
freaking
happens.
Team sheet right now, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
It happens. Destiny Ford's a big name in BMX for a long time.
Yeah.
Don't be sweating fuzzy, man.
Yeah, you think you could go to a big race and not hear her name. No doubt about that.
Redmond loved her, dude. That's why he would blow her up every
Hey,
time.
if you were a good rider and a good person, Redmond would do everything he
Yeah.
could to help promote you.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
End of story. Didn't give a shit who you were.
He was like her hero, man. She wanted to ride for Redmond so bad. He's like, you got to win the Grands. I mean, she would try her
And
hardest.
then she
every year.
didn't go. What the? How do you do that?
Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
She went to Vendetta.
Who wouldn't?
She
But-
skipped
I
it.
mean,
we kept the local, man. Eric Dyer and them guys over there, man. Killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Eric's got a good thing going on over there, and he's
Yeah.
got good riders. He's got good people.
He just has just his shop's excellent, man. He has all the
Everything's
best stuff.
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 15 miles or a half hour from your
Yeah.
your house.
The big thing, like with the Vendetta boys, Meekum, Starks, Troya,
Tight pants.
I mean,
Nelson.
Who?
the bus.
Yeah.
Who? The bus.
The bus.
That's who Destiny their Fuzzy rode for last was.
Yeah,
Jim?
dude.
Yeah.
The bus.
Yeah,
She rode
my
for the
son
bus.
trained with him.
He pulled her off of Vendetta.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know the bus, then
What? Jacob Fritz is coming back.
Who the hell are you?
Right on.
Like,
Jimmy Nelson, man. He's the
Jimmy
man.
Nelson
yeah.
beat cancer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he beat that catcher. and everybody's
the
ass
only
on the
other
track.
person that I know that beat cancer is Jason Turner.
Yep.
Yeah. And like, damn.
Yeah, that's Jim. Jim's got a legacy he's feeling apparently because everything he does just it works for him.
And the big thing too, Vendetta used to have the squad.
Oh yeah.
Back when
Pasquale.
We had Pascal.
Yes.
Pascal.
the factory team, and then they had the bike shop team, the elite team, elite
They had
forms.
Solano. They had
Cato was on
Cato.
there.
Cato was with us back in the day.
You know, that it's a big thing. It's like
he's got a lot of history in the sport.
I'm a
I
big.
see the Grands was Pee Wee. Oh, Brent Lee, man.
That guy is 100% beast mode.
Hey, man, we used to, my fuzzy used to race for BMX way back in the day, and we were in Reno at the hotel, and The first time I ever seen Pee Wee, and he just looked like a little skinny guy. And didn't look real impressive.
It didn't look like he had 350,000 points, right?
Oh, he didn't look like a BMX guy.
Right.
And he locked his keys in his car, so I took the antenna off my wife's van and I bent it and I got in there for him. I'm gonna have some motor skills.
Jack of all trade, huh? That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, it's a big day for BMX. He's out of Washington, and he used to sell parts and stuff out there. And his team, you guys remember BMX? Yeah. Anyway, but so them guys, he had Mark Foster, he had Pee Wee, he had a bunch of badass riders, and he's like, man, Pee Wee will school. He's like, Pee Wee will school anybody, anytime, anywhere. I'm like, okay. He's like, oh yeah, watch him tomorrow. The started backwards on the gate with flats and beat everybody anyways.
Pee Wee's he's no joke, bro.
Yeah.
End of story.
See, this is shit I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know, you tune into the show.
Yeah, Pee Wee is no one takes a corner like Pee Wee does.
Pee
He
Wee
corners
Lee,
like nobody.
I think time caught up to him because he didn't look too good at the Grands, but that's the Grands.
He's 55 years old too, or 53 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and he's been racing his whole life. You hit the ground. You may not see it every national, but you hit the ground and it takes a toll.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know, you
Pee Wee, badass.
yes,
dude.
absolutely, 100%.
He is.
100%.
Couldn't knock him
And then
if he wanted to.
no, hey, ain't no one got a faster Joffa remover than Pee Wee does. That he hits chalk and that son of a bitch is off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, no visor and a Joffa.
Yeah.
And that fucking thing's off right now.
That's why when I see him up there with that turtle shell helmet and Joe, I'm like, man, it's a freaking dork. He said, come on.
He can't be fast, right?
The gate dropped. And I was in
Oh
awe.
shit!
I was in awe.
I said that about Stony Smith one time.
Business getting ready
Stony
to pick up.
Stony Smith was kind of overweight, a good size overweight, whatever. And I get to the track and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Holy shit! He sent me by a bike and a half. I'm like, God damn, this guy's fast.
Hey, you see Papa Willis's gate out there, though?
Yeah,
Yeah, Papa Jeff.
yeah. I don't.
Jeff's another local. You know,
He don't have a lot of endurance, but he's got a great first straight.
Yeah.
If you get in front of you the first straight, he plays real good traffic cop,
Hey,
which is whatever it
You
takes.
know what? He's playing possum a lot of the times, man, because the big races he will show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
I just talked to him in Bakersfield, matter
He
of
give
fact.
you hell going
Yeah.
down in turn one.
Oh yeah. You can't pushing him nowhere.
Yeah.
You're not pushing him around, bro. Good luck with that. He's gonna be right in the middle where you want to be, and make sure you can't get around him.
Misty,
It's
what's
awesome.
up, Misty? Yeah. Misty Privet's in the chat.
Misty Privet's in the house. Yeah,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
she's the one. Hey, her and Jerry are like, hey, we want to get a side hack. We're bring side hacks. I'm like, I got one.
Dude, Misty's legit, man.
Dude, they were busting my balls for one.
Find a harder one, working lady in BMX. That young lady right there.
I just can't like I
Hey,
R.I.P. I
we-
can't believe what
we
happened to
went-
the family, but
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just sold my bike 4 days earlier.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah.
no, I mean,
No,
he
dude.
seemed perfect. I mean, I was like, he walked in the backyard, we bullshitted for a while, got a bike, pushed it out, we loaded it up, he took off. I'm like,
Hey, man,
going to
God
Manteca to
bless.
race.
Hey, Jerry's one of the coolest dudes ever.
That's-
man.
He was.
I only met him a couple times, and I had no, I liked him.
I was lucky enough to be in their wedding, man.
No,
Really?
I
Dude.
drove my pontoon boat, man. They had the coolest wedding ever, man.
Pontoon boat.
Yeah, we at the bar one night, and they're like, hey, we need a pontoon boat. I overheard them talking. I was like, I got a nice pontoon boat. What's going on? I'm like, oh, man, they start telling me about the wedding, how they're gonna, you know, how it's gonna go down. And so I'm like, okay, let's do it.
How you doing?
So they thought I was BSing or something. I was like, no, give me my number. Call me in the morning. We'll do this. Sure enough, man. Me, Misty, my wife, her mom. We got an altar out on the beach,
On the water.
on the beach at the river.
Tammy.
So I get all the bridesmaids. Misty, man, looking beautiful as ever, man. Her mom. We cruised the pontoon boat. They got a drone following us the whole way. We pulled to the
Get
beach.
out of here.
Oh, it's beautiful, dude. Baddest wedding I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
I nosed into the beach. They open the front of the pontoon boat. He's got a couple guys run out with a
Ramp?
Gang
Come
ring.
down,
Wow.
That's
walk down,
That's
get married.
pretty-
We go back, and they have just a huge party windows in Sacramento on the Sacramento River. It's called Verona Marina. It's a marina with a boat launch. They have a little camp area where they rented the whole thing. You know what I mean? There's like probably 100 of us out there. And then so for 3 days I didn't see the drone until the wedding, but the drone's flying around was taking videos the whole time. And so then after the wedding and all that, we're sitting at the reception, and me and my wife go down, we sit down, kicking back, and this movie screen's going, and it shows the end of the wedding. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. And then it starts over again. It's like the beginning, and then it says or something like that. And then you see I got my boat, my truck's over here, my motorhome's over here, and it's like,
they did all of it.
yeah, they had us. He was
Dude,
flying the
that's
drone,
so
had us
freaking
all when we
awesome,
pulled
man.
in. Then when we all pulled in, they had videos of all that, and the party leading up to it. We got poker games at this camp.
Horseshoes, whatever.
Horseshoes, yeah, nah, with the bean bags, man. I can't think.
Cornhole.
Oh, cornhole. Yeah,
man, we played
cornhole.
cornhole till 3 a.m. drinking beer. You know, I mean, all the guys. I mean, we just had a blast, man. For like 3-4 days, we're out there. Most beautiful wedding, and then to turn around after the whole thing was over, sit there and watch the 3 days as a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
It was one of the coolest things I ever seen. I told him, I was like, man, you guys, that was cool, and I was so thankful to be a part of it, man. You know what I mean? And,
No, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
they're good people. I mean, there's no
Yeah,
doubt about
man.
that. I know she messaged me after what happened, and I was like,
yeah,
I honestly,
man,
condolences. I didn't really know what to say.
Hey, every
No.
time I pulled up to the track, Jerry was already there. You know what I mean?
Really?
I'd pull up, walk up, man. He'd tell me about Misty's races and everything was going on. And I grew up with him. He was older than me. He went to school with my older brothers, and but we grew up in the same town and we hung out in the same places and fishing and racing and all the whole thing. But man, world
It lost a good one.
Jerry
Huh?
was here, man. I'll tell you that, man.
Yeah,
God bless that guy.
Jerry's a great dude, man. He was a
Hey,
good
he would
egg.
do anything for anybody.
You know,
man.
and
He seemed like a really good guy.
He
You
was,
know,
dude. He was.
Missy. Hey, big shout to Dylan. You know,
Dylan,
we were out there.
Dylan holds it down, man.
At Grand's.
Yeah.
You know, for the side act stuff and everything. You know, they came up with the same thing we had.
Yeah.
With they were scraping the bottoms.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, and Dylan and Missy were like killing it at Frogtown too.
Oh yeah.
You
They
know,
rocked.
and it was just like, you know, we got to Oklahoma, man. It's like, dude, we're scraping the bottom this
Is that one
side.
of those
Yeah,
Mike Melvin side hats?
it was, but you know, but
Good.
it was one of the things where it's like
Never,
so,
ever,
it's so
never hit.
yeah,
Ever.
so freaking deep that you couldn't do nothing about it. Like I put over 100 pounds of air in all 3 tires. You know, they did the same thing too.
Yeah.
You know, but it was a catch-22. You know, they changed the freaking rules and the whole thing like midway through
Qualifying for it. Yeah.
the week. You know,
absolutely.
everything was like kind of screwed. So, I mean, being from California, we grouped together,
Yeah.
you know, to try and make the best out of it. You know, but
Only so much you can do.
you know, we can do it. You know,
Yeah.
You know,
Practice.
Well, the thing is, it just
you know, you can't take a side hack from Frogtown and take it to Hardesty.
Yeah.
it doesn't. They don't ride the same. It's
You
lower.
can't.
So
Okay.
I'm raising them all
Yeah.
up. Basically, if you have one of mine and you're going to go race Hardesty, just put some OS 20 wheels on it, you'll be covered.
Yeah.
But Hardesty is not a track that was made up. Side hack shouldn't be out there.
Yeah.
It's deep, it's steep, it's peaky. It's not a side hack track. Side hack track, dude, there's already enough carnage.
Yeah.
And they know that. I mean, I realize it wasn't Gork's plan for this because Gork is a side hacker who knows,
Yeah.
but
Without
it's
a
the
doubt.
powers to be. But pick a normal track. I've never had a problem with anything ever hitting any of my side hacks, but it's just one of those deals. It's like, okay, I've already changed it. It's not a big deal, but still, it's like, why I live in California. I got to go to Hardesty to fucking qualify for the Grands. What the hell is that?
Yeah. It was a big thing. It was a big debacle.
Well, you got with the Gold Cup too, man. The Gold Cup, out of state again or no? This year the final.
Yeah, Gold Cup. You know, the big thing with Gold Cup.
Gold Cup's always been kind of cheesy, but
Since they went to 3 plates, it's changed.
yeah.
You know,
When it
Gold,
was just one, it was legit. You know,
Yeah.
like rock.
you know, Gold Cup's big in the Midwest. Out here in the West Coast, only a handful of people.
Yes, they are, Kevin.
Like really give a shit about Gold
Yeah.
Cup. You know, it's like, you know how many freaking motos we get for the state races.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The-
No, I
you
was
know.
always a national guy. Man, I
Yeah.
Gold Cup, I didn't really care about the state race. I didn't really care. We'd go race it anyways, just because
Right.
we collected plates.
Right.
Right.
No, yeah.
We want them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
These fucking kids.
Is Elkhorn gonna do side hack Friday night races next year?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna do a series, and then we're gonna have some other stuff that's more organized and stuff like that. Some organized side hacks. But all in all, I mean, we had a meeting not too long ago, and we were talking about side hacks and what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it and stuff. And that's gonna work good. But also on a Friday night, I mean, if we get 3 or more side hacks, we'll run them
Regardless.
regardless. You know what I mean?
that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's
That's the way it always was.
Even if we have to wait till after the races, so we don't get the people who got to get home on
Right,
Friday night and
right.
get home early, but
Which is
Yeah.
fine. But the side hack
Bring the
races
side
usually
hacks,
bring the
yeah,
people.
We'll run them. Yeah, I mean, we just want to have fun, man. You know what I mean? If you bring it, we're gonna run it.
It's hilarious, Mike. We were at the Roseville National one year. I think it's probably 08, 09. And my dad was, I was still racing motos. I saw my second moto. I didn't transfer first round. So he's up there watching. I mean, I'm 41, 42, whatever it is. And he's on the fence, got maybe 3 people along the first starting the first or the last straight fence. And I got done and he walked over to the RV with me. And I said, Dad, go back to the fence. They're getting ready to announce the side acts. I said, you need to get there now. He goes, why? Because you're not going to have any room if you don't go right now. He walked over there. I got my side hack. I caught my breath, went up to the staging. They announced side hacks. By the time we started racing, my dad is like this. He can't even move his fucking arms. He's like, what the? I'm like, now you know why I told you? Because he's like, are you trying to get rid of me? What are you trying to do? No, Dad, seriously, if you don't go right now, you won't have a place to watch.
Come check it out. Yeah.
And so he got up there and he goes, and I could see him over there. He's like this. And I'm like laughing my ass off, like, holy cow, people really like watching this stuff. You know?
I can remember watching the side hacks back in the day. The little guy falls off, man.
Oh, dude.
He's trying to run and catch up.
Side hack is so freaking
Hell,
cool.
we raced side X in Reno one year, and Redmond was announcing. I had built one for Jeffrey Allen and Zach Loftus to race, and
I love Zach.
they dropped the gate, let him go,
Zachy.
and they raised the gate back up. As soon as they got out of the first turn, they let us go, and I caught him and passed him. Redmond DQ'd me. Hilarious, funniest thing I've ever heard about it. We weren't winning anything anyway. You don't get nothing, but I got the DQ for passing the kids that got a head start. I was like, whatever, and I heard that shit for a long time about, yeah, we beat you on Zach. You got DQ for cheating. I'm like, fuck you guys.
Oh, Zach, man, back in the day, it was a step.
That's right. We did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's right.
And Zach loved that. That was his favorite jump, man. He was probably 6, 7, 8 years old, maybe.
Fucking Loftus.
Yeah, that kid was a stud. And anyway,
Sharp boy.
so yeah, he loved the jump. His dad would bring him in. His dad was so loyal, dude. And I
Oh,
love that.
still is.
Oh, yeah, Sean.
With his
Sean's
grandkids, he's the same fucking way,
Sean,
bro.
Sean's one of my favorite dads there. But anyways, and then we changed. Oh, Dave Harris he was crying to River about that. Oh, Bucks, it's scary. I'm like, dude, little kids love it, man. You're one old guy. You know what I mean? Come on. And he cried to River, and he got more people crying at me. And finally, I filled it in. We had a tractor out there one day, and we filled it in. And Zach didn't come back for about 3 months, man. I had to build him a set of doubles out there just so that was like his favorite jump, man. And I tore it down.
Leave it to Zach.
That's all he wanted to do was
I
jump.
was like, dude. I was like, where are you guys being, man? He's like, dude, you filled in Zach's jump, too. What were you thinking? You know what I mean?
It's like, I did what? Filling in a jump? How the hell does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Zach. I mean, they were just at my house here not so long ago. Zach broke his oil drain plug off in his motorcycle. Can you get it out for me? Can you weld something to it? He brought it over. I got it out, but it's like, and we're talking about all this kind of shit while I'm under this motorcycle working on it, and they're over there. Zach's in my recliner that's in the shop, and Sean, we're just chopping up about when they pulled the fire alarm in Oregon that year, and all the kind of crazy bullshit that him and Maddie did back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like,
I
yeah.
love Mad Maddie.
Oh fuck.
Maddie Gomes. Oh,
Maddie hung out. She hung out in our easy up in Bakersfield. She was hanging out she raced Bakersfield and had a little girl and her husband, and every time her girl do something wrong, I'm like, you're gonna get yours.
Oh, when she was little, man, if she didn't like it, she'd growl at you and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I heard her cuss her dad out in Vegas one year. She was like 6 and cussed her dad out. I'm like,
Yeah.
George beat the brakes off her. He goes, oh, I can't. Mom told her I taught her to call fucking child protector. I'm like, oh my God, no way.
George is a good dude too.
I've known George since elementary school. I've been going to school with George since like 7th grade.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no,
And he is a legit dude. Still to this day. I got to I left California for 6.5 years being in the military. I come home, I saw George. I'm like, that's fucking George. Go. He ain't got any taller, hadn't got any bigger.
Oh, he looks the same as the day I met him.
Oh, absolutely. He weighed 98 pounds. He weighed 98 pounds in high school. He probably is 120 now. You know, it's just absolutely crazy. But the same guy, and it's the same person. And he's the same person as he was when we went to school together.
Yeah,
Laid back,
awesome. I believe
chill.
that, too.
He is. He
Just
really
knowing
is.
him as long as I had that.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And Sean as well. You know, Sean Loftus. He comes by and I bought a bike that was actually one of Zach's old frames. It had been broken. The guy got it. Huh?
The Uno frame.
No, it was a Supercross. The red and blue one that was half red, half blue, and then even the wheels were half red, half blue. Yeah, Jason Johnson bought it.
Yeah.
Well, I got it back. The frame is cracked. I called Sean and said, "You want this?" He goes, "I've got every one of Zach's frames except for that one. So you can have it." I said, "It's cracked in the steer tube. I can't use it. If you want it for your, because I know who it was."
Too. That's why I got so many bikes, man. I just can't get rid of them.
You're just like Dustin Hammonds. Dustin, every Jaguar bike he's got is at his dad's house.
I mean,
The bike Fuzzy won the Grand Arm.
Yeah.
I ain't touched it.
No.
Man, the next year we changed the grips and the chain. and that was it. Eric's like, oh man, you want another vendetta? I'm like, nope.
She run what you brung, baby.
Yeah,
exactly.
This thing's got history. It's we know it wins.
It's funny. It was green, and then about halfway through the year, S-squared. Proctor. You got rid of Cole. Didn't want to ride with LBC.
Oh, Proctor? Oh, Greg?
Greg?
Oh,
Pritchard.
shit.
Well, he changed it to Pritchard, but anyways,
Right.
But now he started working with S-squared, and then he's like, oh, he wants Destiny so bad, and blah 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 blah. And so he gives us a blue S-squared, and we rode it for about 2 days, and I was like, that was like their first frame that came out with them. The geometry, I just didn't like it, and she didn't ride it well, so I took her Vendetta and we painted it blue. Same
Really?
color.
Hey, you got the
Nice.
first one. There's a lot of that
Same
going on
color
right
as
now.
S-squared.
Hey,
and I got
send
away
away
with
his.
it. I got
Fucking-
away with it for about 3 nationals and stuff. He comes up and said, "That's not my bike." It sure ain't, dude. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
did you see her win?
Yeah.
Nothing personal, bro, but
Right?
I got to take care of my girl.
That's what I told him. I was like, "You want us to win, or you want us to ride that bike?" He said, "You got to do both."
Ain't happening.
We're
Sorry.
going back to Vendetta, sir.
There's a lot of riders that go. I mean, I know Polk didn't ride a hyper for years. Neither did Long. None of those guys. There's a lot of frames out there that got a lot of stickers on them.
Whole lot of shit going
It's a
on.
lot. And there's a new one doing it right now. So it's not their fault. They're getting picked up by rides, but there's a lot of people putting different stickers on different frames just to keep the sponsors happy and make it look right. And because most frames are pretty much the same if you look at them from a camera view.
Everybody goes with the new frame, the new frame, the new frame. How many geometries can you have?
Which one?
Any of them. Look at all of
Name
them.
it.
Dude, you can't keep track with anything anymore.
It's crazy because it only.
What do you got going on over there, Brian?
Vodka.
Say what?
Soda.
I don't know what it is.
What
Tastes
the-
good though.
You asked for a
And that's
soda.
from Big Mick. Yeah, man.
Yes,
You know,
Last to
you know,
find
Big
out.
Mick's gonna come
He don't
through for
listen,
me.
does he?
Last to
Yeah,
freaking
I wanna
find out. That's your announcer guy.
I know.
He's setting him up for a.
This
He's
dude.
going to give you a ride home. That's what's going to happen.
This guy.
Just in case he
Yeah.
got you.
You know
I
what,
gotta go to.
dude? You know what, Mikey?
This has been a good night. I had a lot of fun tonight.
The chill mode.
This is the vibe he has to distract though.
We needed it.
This is what Elkhorn has. The same what we're doing right now is the same vibe at Elkhorn.
This
It's
is
Mick
awesome.
Dawson. He's running whatever. It's just chill. It's a good time. No worries. You just lay
Dude,
back and have fun.
hey,
That's
yeah.
what we
Hey,
appreciate that.
Friday night over here at Lodi Cyclery. On air.
They're probably tired of us. They all want to go home, but that's okay.
Yeah, if you guys are around here, man, you need some bike parts. Definitely in Lodi Cyclery.
Exactly.
Yes.
Dude,
I mean, hell,
dude,
this place wasn't here when
There's
I
some
lived here.
bikes too out there.
You see everything over here?
Yeah.
Uh,
All the
Check
old
out
school
that
bikes up
balance,
there.
man.
the brewery, the coffee bar, the bikes for sale, the parks, the
The
whole,
district moms walking
whole-
down the street.
the whole
Yeah.
district moms. They got a second story, the mezzanine.
That's for a whole other business.
Even Ryan Pulley was here for a while.
Right.
Yes, he was.
He was over here. Apple Hill
The baddest lady mechanic there is. On
Yeah, we
bikes,
got
man.
Ryan, we got Morgan Geske in the house, our designated driver for the night, from the Geske family. Nothing. And then there's Michelle.
You know,
Uh-oh.
like, dude, like,
I'll get you an Uber, man.
hey. You know, but you know what? Honestly, Brian, you know what? You guys are doing God's work for the BMX community, especially with Mick
Yeah.
and Buzz God, Derek, everything you guys got going on, dude.
Yeah, we got a lot of
It's a big shot in the arm. You know, coming up from December when Mike and I were there, you know, for the Christmas special. Man, dude, you got, in 20 plus years. I don't know.
Fun,
What,
man. I don't know what else to do.
Mike,
When race BMX, what else are you gonna do?
it's riding a bike, you know, like Mikey, you know, we get a lot of like traction
I
with
can
the,
only fish so much, man.
with the man.
I run out of bait money. Shit.
I know I got a nice boat in Stockton and yacht club down there, man. But there's no
Don't-
track
hey,
out there. So
hey,
we gotta-
hey, don't tempt
Hey, you know what though?
don't-
Come summer, we can have a lake jump out there. That's what I'm thinking. You gotta know. You gotta know a spot, bro.
Don't tempt us with a good time.
Me and Top Hill used to do that at Hogan for years. We did that. We could take a ramp up to Hogan and put it out the next to the water. We used it on the boat ramps that ran us off, but we go out there. We had
Oh, we
kids
used to have Folsom Lake, man.
30, 40 foot jumps. I mean,
Oh,
these,
yeah.
I'm like, we start duct taping Gatorade bottles to the bikes just so it float a little bit to get it easier.
We do it at Camp Far West. You bring a little Honda 50 and really get them going.
Oh shit!
Damn.
My boys were up on top of the dam. They would come all the way down the hill with the boat ramp, and I'm like, Holy, that's a long swim back, bro, dragging a bike.
That's a
That's how you
freaking
practice backflips and stuff.
Right?
next level.
Exactly,
Yeah,
safely. You don't get all broke off doing it that way.
That blows my mind, man. I watch the dirt bike guys now, man. Holy.
Triple backflip on a motorcycle.
Even
You
I
lost
was
your
watching the
mind.
monster trucks this morning. I was watching the
Oh
news.
God,
They're
dude.
the Kings Arena this weekend.
Ridiculous.
These guys are doing backflips in a monster truck. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
And then rolling it up on the nose and,
Yeah.
and walking it down the street. I'm like, you guys are just, I mean, that, which is skills is what it is.
Man, insane.
But it is nuts.
Yeah.
But the motorcycle guys, the tricks they're doing, I mean, it won't be long. We're going to lose somebody from one of these tricks, but I hope not. But they
Yeah,
are
there's
they are
that,
cutting edge and they're badass. I appreciate what they do.
What
I
was
really
the jet
do.
ski guy? The guy that used to do all the flips in the swimming pool and stuff.
Oh, I don't. I thought it was Brian Flitcraft, but I guess Brian Flitcraft wrestled a jet ski. He had a he had a black and blue chest because his daughter had
This
stopped
guy
it.
was on YouTube. And
I saw him
everything.
doing it in the
All
pool,
the
right?
flips in the pool. Yeah.
He died.
Yeah, and then after I watched the show, I was like, "Oh, it's bad." My nephew's like, "Oh, check this out." I'm like, "Oh, it's cool." And then at the end, it's like, "Oh, rest in peace." And I was like, "Oh my God."
That's like Kim Block. It was like Kim Block.
Yeah.
You know, on a snowmobile. Motherfucker been racing cars up and down mountains with a drop off and gets wrecked out on a snowmobile and dies.
Yeah.
You know, Kim Block was one of the baddest freestyle drivers ever. And it's like, oh my God, on a snowmobile? Dude, that's just a travesty.
No, it's a thing, dude. You know, I've been.
Well, you're good at what you do and you explore, you do more things. Because usually if you're that good at something, you're gonna be good at pretty much everything you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it was an accident, but
It's a
still it
passion,
just
yeah.
sucks. It sucks. I mean,
It's a big thing, dude. You know, you're gonna go extreme.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go extreme. That's why I just go extreme women. I'll stay to lead the sport someone else.
I remember being young and having that same problem.
You can remember that far back?
Yeah,
Oh, I
a
can't.
little bit.
I can't.
But you know, it's pretty awesome. And you know what, Mikey, Lodi, Brian, Mick, dude, epic show. Like honestly,
Yes,
That's a great
this was a
show.
lot of fun. I totally enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy all of
I
them.
gotta talk a little BMX.
But you said you don't talk. I don't do podcasts. You know, that's, yeah, okay. Who
Said I was
was
shy.
it? Who was it last week that said that?
it was Alyssa.
Oh yeah, I don't.
River.
Yeah, I don't do podcasts, dude. She was letting us know, and I was like, and it was awesome. But she's like, I think I'm getting more comfortable now. Well, she's comfortable.
I had to go after Mick though, man. That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean?
Mick
Dude,
stomped it. He's like,
Mick's
I've done podcasts before. This is not my first rodeo.
Hey, if you can't get
Yeah, I remember. I
Get
announced the
that-
track
get
for
that
years.
Mark guy
I
right
gave him the
there.
microphone one time. I was like,
that handsome fella right there. Yeah, he's a
Hey,
little
first time I heard him announce was the last race of you guys' season, and I was
Yeah.
like, Rick told me
he has a blast with the kids.
he
man.
told me he was-
knows all the kids, so
Rick told me he
that's
was
a big
new. And
difference.
I'm like, he doesn't sound fucking new to me. This guy
Yeah.
is stomping it. I was like, wow, this guy's good. And he's having fun.
Yeah.
And the kids responded to him. I was like, yeah, Rick, I don't know you knew. He goes, and we on the way home, we're talking about it. He goes, yeah, he goes, this guy is really kind of new, but hit me up. I'm like, dude, whatever he's listening to from you is working because
Yeah.
he was good tonight. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think he said it good, man. It's watching the kids races and then going and talking to them. Hey, you know, the move you made in the turn, or,
right.
you know,
They lost, but they had a good
I
lap.
was watching the second turn, but you're not pedaling right there, man. Get you a couple pedals in there. And so we always teach the kids, like new kids especially, about BMX. I love math. BMX is just simply numbers. The more pedals that you get in, me and my daughter, we'd go watch. We raced Brooke Crane. You know,
She didn't miss pedal.
Yeah.
yeah, no, she didn't. But we would go watch Brooke. Brooke was a great rider. We beat her plenty of times too, but she sent back and forth. But we'd go watch, and we'd watch every one of her practice stops, and we'd see where she was pedaling and where she didn't pedal. There was places she didn't pedal, and that's how we could get her. Like, okay, look, Timmy, she's not pedaling right there, and she's not pedaling over there. So you get every pedal you get,
Right.
gain 10 to 12 inches.
Right.
So if you watch, and I tell Colton the same thing, like, dude, go watch the other kids in your class when they're practicing, you know what I mean? And see where they're not pedaling and make an emphasis on pedaling right there. And
I mean, you got to pedal everywhere else as well, but I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
where they're not pedaling, you got to take advantage
Yeah.
because there's not a lot of ways to gain ground on a BMX track other than being faster or jumping something that someone can't jump. Oh, you're in trouble. See, there she is, Rick. You were calling for her.
There it is. Hey, Tammy,
yeah, that's Mrs. Elkhorn right there.
Mrs. Elkhorn.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Elkhorn.
Man,
I'm
let
sure
me
she
ever
loves
see
that.
in that
Man.
booth.
lemon drops right there.
Hey, 27 years of racing, man. She was there the whole time.
27 years of marriage, is that what you said?
No, we've been married for 30. Been with her for 38 years.
I thought I was doing
Since I was
that.
15 years old.
I've been with my wife 31,
Damn,
but
shout out
only
to you,
been married
Brian.
21.
What a
31.
30 years of marriage. We got
Awesome.
4 kids and 12 grandkids.
Damn, you
7
been
grandkids.
busy.
Hey, grandkids are freaking
Hey.
popping right now, dude.
Dude,
For everybody.
I got 7 of them racing.
Get ready. Hey, factory whole shot coming to you live on a Friday night.
Yeah.
No thanks. I didn't like my own kid, much less a grandkid.
Grandkids are the best, man.
That's what I hear.
You get to go have all the fun, buy them all the stuff, get them all wired up on sugar, and then send them home.
Yeah, I know. My dad does that to me and my
And they'll
nephew.
drive your kids crazy.
You know-
your kids did to you, so it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful system, man. It really is.
Yeah, I'm getting hosed on this one, I think. My nephew's driving me nuts. My parents enjoy it.
You know what, Mikey? Dude, best damn show.
I had a blast. I really did. I mean, this is fun. I
You
mean,
guys are great, man.
But Costa,
You guys
I
have
mean,
us.
this
Bring
was
us up, man.
the
Let everybody
venue
know
was
that Elkhorn's
outstanding.
Lodi Cyclery, dude.
venue's
Lodi
outstanding.
Cyclery.
Come check them out,
Big
guys.
Mick. You know, we had a handful of people over here checking in and joining in the festivities.
Yeah.
But
Morgan
Dude,
Getzky, we got the Tim
this-
still in the house. We
yeah,
got
this is
Costa still in the
awesome.
house.
you know, and I mean, shout out to Nick Valencia for
Firing it all off, kind of.
it fired it off like a month ago.
Yep.
You know, Rum River.
Oh
with-
God, they set us off.
with
That's awesome.
Josh and Alyssa over there.
Great.
I mean, dude,
Absolutely great program. You can't get any
man,
better.
dude, their system is just it's something crazy.
Yeah.
Whoever thought
You know.
you could make that much money in a BMX track? Not make. I mean, just
Be able to afford to keep that up. That's
Well,
amazing.
and
$500,000
nobody
a year.
nobody
for
knew it.
Bills.
yeah.
Nobody knew it. We didn't even know it.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
tracks that don't even pay rent that aren't making money.
You know,
So apparently, you're doing something wrong.
and you know they came to us and wanting to come to the show and to promote their program, and
I'm glad
I was
they
like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Great
you.
job. I remember
That's
you guys
awesome.
are a rock, man.
yeah, no, dude, big shout out to them.
That was crazy. I mean, to spill their guts to us of all people, you know, what I mean, because most people think all we do is hating. Not most people. A lot of people
Hey,
think
man, you
that.
guys will be on the rise, man. I don't want
Maybe.
wait to be there.
Hey, get on the bus, bro. You're already on the bus. Shit,
Yeah.
we ain't got. I got a big bus or a big back,
Yeah.
ass or something. I'm not sure. What
You
it
know, but it was a big thing.
is. It was.
You know, there was a lot of messages. There was a lot of traction going on for the past week. Since
Yeah.
Awesome.
The
Last
show
few
we
weeks have
did,
been off the chain. Actually, to tell you the truth, the last few
you know,
3-4 weeks have been just
and
nuts with our shows. The numbers have been going through the roof, and out of nowhere, I mean, it's like all of a sudden, and word of mouth is getting around.
Yeah, where
Which-
else you go talk about BMX, man? All this cool
It's-
stuff.
If you're in it, you want to hear about it.
Yeah,
That's the way it
you
is.
gotta-
I don't give a shit what sport it is.
it's
If you're
riding
in
the
it,
bike.
What
Yeah.
about all the old school guys that chime in, man? And say
Oh, yeah,
what's up and it's-
yeah, the
awesome.
Mirandas, the
Yeah.
Vicetes, the ECs. I mean, there's a lot of those guys that chime in it that we know, and it's awesome.
Nick Valencia, he's like always keep it popping. Beer Budget 2024.
Wow.
You know, and you know, and Nick's one of the ones where it's like, you know, we'll crush ideas and agree to this.
Agree to disagree? Yeah, there you go.
know,
You got
where,
it now.
Where
A
it's
little
just
light
like
beer, maybe, huh?
a lot of people don't get that.
Yeah.
The
I agree.
agree to
Right.
disagree.
If I don't like you, I can't even listen
You
to you
know?
talk. That's it can't be that way.
You know,
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's easy,
we're
but
here on a Friday night, you just like
drinking
really-
beer, talking shit.
and having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I listen to everything that people say, and then you know,
Weed out the bullshit.
Well, yeah, exactly. Keep what you want to keep, and then you know,
Done your midget for president
shit,
of what?
You got my
USA BMX or
Better be careful.
mini porn, midget porn. What is it? Yeah, don't actually. You take in the good, you weed out the bullshit, and then work with what you got. You know, I mean, that's all you can do. 'Cause no one's
it's okay.
perfect.
I'll listen to anybody. You know,
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm going to follow what they say.
Don't have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree to disagree. You have a great idea, but it doesn't work for me.
well, and
Right?
you know that
You always
that
put your own twist on it too. You know what I mean?
You're damn right you can. And tell me everybody hasn't done that.
you know
you give me an idea, I like it, but I'm not going to use all of it.
we'll go and get that like big persona of like, oh, dude, they're getting ready to like talk shit on somebody else. Like, in all honesty, we're not. All it is a show.
And they don't
And
realize
keeping
that.
it real.
Yeah, and they don't realize that
Yeah.
the things that we talk about are
BMX.
sent in by viewers in messages for us to talk about. It's not like we come up with all this shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of the shit, we come up with, but
We
a
get
lot
a
of
good
it
time.
is definitely from viewers asking questions, and that's what the format is. You send us a question, we're going to talk about it and bring it up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we're the ones talking shit, because that's not always the truth. So at least give us the benefit of the doubt that maybe we're talking about what somebody asked us to talk about, because there's never no names mentioned, which is, you can say whatever you want. Mike Melvin sucks, and Rick ain't going to tell me who said it. That's just what they said. Okay, fine. That's just the way it
That's
works.
not true.
You're right. It does.
Yeah, no. In fact,
Thank you. Bro.
You
My
know,
God, at least someone likes me.
Yeah.
but that's the thing.
Yeah,
you know,
That's me and like two other people that I know of.
Yeah, they're two right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's at home.
Yeah, there's the two right there. You know, and a lot of people they'll go and be like, oh well, Thunder Midget this, Thunder Midget that. Well, it's like, dude, my kid is like 18 years old. He's in Kentucky, racing under a scholarship, doing his own thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, you know, like we're here for the local kids. You know, we want to make sure they got something good to go off of.
I agree 100%. And I give the kids parts. I mean, I see a kid with a clunker, man. I'm like, oh, I got some wheels for you. I got a set of forks for you. You know, just sitting in my garage, I have 20 of everything. So
Right.
I'd rather put on a kid's bike and let them enjoy it than sit in my garage collecting dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, I got
a lot of sentimental stuff. But
yes.
other stuff-
I've got a whole room full of old school bikes, but everything's actually in the shop itself.
Kevin
I wanna check out
Kevin
the
Huffman
prices, guys.
says
Come by,
you guys
anytime.
bring life to real shit, and people want to hide behind BS.
Yeah. Hey, you're the man, Kev. You need some wheels done, man. Go see Kevin over there.
Oh,
at his shop.
Chipper, Cardoza, my hero. What's up, Cardoza?
You ever seen anybody ride one of those big bikes like Kevin?
Nope.
Dude,
my God.
Not a BMX track.
You ever seen?
I've seen him try and eat shit doing it.
Man, dude.
You can ride that big old bike like nobody.
I just don't get it.
But, you know,
I don't know how.
It works for him.
It does.
You know, tonight has really been a blessing. It's been a step away of what Mike and I usually do.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, man.
being out here, Lodi Cyclery again, having you on, Mick, everybody just in coffees, beers, like what is this? People walking up and down the street, like
Waving at us.
Like,
They got way too many clothes on.
like
but
what the
whatever.
hell? Yeah, exactly. It's like we should have a wet T-shirt contest going on.
Put a
But,
squirt bottle out
you
there.
know, with the years you've put in, Brian, and everything in between, this has been awesome.
It has been it's been a great night. It really has. Thank you, Brian
Appreciate
Reeves.
that. I wish I could have did better over the years, man. But you know, we got plenty of years left, so we're still gonna work on it.
Hey, it's coming, and
Yeah.
you got the game plan rolling already, so it's going to happen. It's just a matter of
Yeah, we're
Give us a
we're
little
gonna keep
time.
pushing until we get there, man. I promise you that.
yeah, give us a little time. It's going to happen, and hey,
Yeah, Deruso, we're still going, bud. It's only
yeah, we don't have a life. Don't worry about us, Mike.
3.5 hours. Hey, dude, where were you a year ago when we did the 5 hours?
Has it been that long? Holy shit!
But
That's
how we
your
do it.
bedtime, bro.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, we do. Cause we don't. It doesn't matter. We're not. We do the show. We have nowhere to be. You know, we ain't going nowhere. They got nothing to do. We'll talk as long as you guys want to talk. And you know what? We have a good time doing it. We
Open
really
mic,
do.
dude.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
And I tell you what, dude.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. This right here is like another party for us.
Thank you to everybody.
Yes,
Like
lots of thanks.
you can't ask for a better atmosphere.
No.
Be a champion up here, man.
Like honestly, Brian, like
Yeah.
Mike,
You know, I can't
That's
complain.
awesome,
Nick.
guys.
you know, Mark. I mean, dude,
The crew's out tonight, man. That's awesome.
like everything, the whole thing. This candy ass, he's fired.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, honey.
You know, I mean,
I love my job
all-
sometimes.
all the rowdy friends in the chat room that have been live with us for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
God bless them.
Yeah. Thanks for putting up with our bullshit this long.
I mean,
hope you
staying-
learned something from it.
Hey, staying solid from
Yeah.
last week's 2 shows
From 4 weeks ago, bro.
into today.
Ever since Nick came on, we've been solid for a month and a half at least, probably.
It's a big thing.
It is. It's
It's a
awesome.
big thing.
And you know what? We have fun with it.
You know?
It's nice. It's nice to be recognized that not from anybody other than the viewers,
Yeah.
by them watching and seeing the numbers on the board. That people want to watch us and hear what we have to say, even though we know we're full of bullshit, but
Sometimes it's just for laughs. And
yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not
old schoolers.
it's not like we're telling you how to live. We're just telling you what we hear, what we know.
Yeah.
Asking questions that everybody else is asking that they're afraid to ask.
We get so many different things going on through the US where people chime in on the chat room. Dude, you're never gonna believe what happened.
Right.
Okay, what do you got?
Yeah, tell us about it.
I mean, dude, the biggest thing is Chris Sutton getting DQ'd for Worlds.
Having a fender on his bike.
He had a fender
today
on his cruiser
in Arizona.
You can't have a fender?
Apparently not.
Is that in the rule book?
I don't know. Must be.
USA BMX running UCI rules, but UCI doesn't run USA BMX rules.
Okay.
It's a big thing over there in No Holds Barred.
I agree, Walski.
And there's the lighting girl.
Late as usual.
Sorry, Brian. We apologize for that. Well, usually she's on top of her game, but I don't know.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying
It is
nothing.
what it is. What it is,
God.
man.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for having us on, man, and all the support and all the good words, man. You guys are awesome.
Dude,
man.
Brian,
Thank you, Brian.
All
Thank
the
you.
viewers out there, man.
Can't wait to see you on Friday
Can't wait to
night.
see you guys out there.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey,
Hack Fridays, bro.
Buzz Gods, Big Mick,
Yeah.
AOT California.
Yeah.
Hey,
God
everybody-
bless you guys, man. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you.
Awesome.
Get that, take that solo cup, buddy.
Hey, you get ready to blow up. He was squirming a lot.
Hey.
The last few couple minutes. What a night, bro. I mean,
You know
a
what,
good
Mikey?
night. Informative, impressive, quality,
Is
great content. I love it. Had a good time.
you know what, dude?
Thank you, Robert Picosa.
Uh,
Lodi Cyclery. Appreciate you.
You know what, Julie? Don't tempt us with a good time. We might go live tomorrow night. You never know.
We already talked about it, just in case.
I mean, we did it last week. We
Like an
might do it
emergency-
again.
Emergency meeting.
Yeah, exactly. We'll put the bat light above the board, but you never know.
We've done stranger things. There's no doubt about that.
But you know what, Mike? Honestly, this has been so chill.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Rick. Almost all of our shows are pretty chill, to tell you the truth. It's just tonight, just the atmosphere. I mean, it's just like, damn, there's no one's popping off. No one's ever having a good time. If they have something to say, they'll come over, sit down, and say it.
Josh and Alyssa checking in. I mean,
Yeah.
Josh, video, dude. He's
What's up, buddy?
Hey, he used it. I thought you were going home. Oh, okay.
He lied. You got a girlfriend
You
here
know,
for him.
Josh, using the freaking
Tell her I for us, bud.
the video link in the beginning of the show. Are you kidding me right now?
Brian says he's going out to party for his birthday tomorrow. We can't have a show.
Oh, God damn it!
I hate to hurt your feelings, bro, but
You never
shit
know,
happens.
dude. Just get home early.
Little Joe Dirt. That's the third time he's called him Gino, Little Joe Dirt. That is so funny to me.
There has been
He's such a little
so
gangster.
much information the past week.
Mick was very open and upfront and informative with his interview. I mean, I really think so. That he's not Rum River, but you know what? He's been volunteering for a lot of years, and he's doing it from the heart. And everything he wants to do,
Dude, he's got it figured out.
yes. He does it from the heart, and and that's honestly kind of where it comes from. It's got to be with no expectations in returns. That's what volunteering's about.
Well,
And sometimes it can be hard to do it like that, but if you get the right people around all doing the same mission, it'll work. You have to figure out who those people are.
We're just coming off of a big show with Rum River. Later, Tam Bam.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks for sharing.
You know it, Brian. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Dude, Brian and Tammy Ford.
Walked out of the new room. He didn't come here for the podcast. He came here to get parts. That's awesome.
Dude. What the hell are we doing?
I think Rick and Mike should video interview all the Hack Shack kids every race for a quick minute and compile it at the end of the season. It'd be cool to see the kids grow throughout the year. You know what? That sounds like might not be a bad idea.
I like that, Kanisha.
You know, I mean, that is kind of, and it's something the kids can hang on to, when they get older.
You know, we got a great group.
Who said you could have good ideas, Kanisha? Gosh dang it.
Dude,
that's awesome.
So fired.
So you're so fired.
Yeah, fired. But
you and your icy kids.
You know, I mean, look what we're doing.
Sitting in a bar, drinking beer, talking shit.
Lodi Cyclery.
We could do that, Kevin, do a show from Bike House once he gets the new frames in stock. Yeah, we have no problem doing it. We're not shy.
I thought for sure he was going to show up.
I thought for sure he'd asked us a long time ago.
Hey, we're right down the street. But
I mean, hell, we've done shows everywhere. So many nationals or nationals and state qualifiers. I figured he would have asked by now. Yeah. But who am I? What do I know?
But I mean,
what up, kid in the back?
Kid in the back.
What's up, Bunky says?
Come on, Colton. Hey, tell him I send shit. Catch me at Frogtown.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about that. I was there. I watched. That was pretty impressive.
Water jump.
Yes. OTP will supply the beer. Okay, hey, we're in.
Well, hell, kind of hard to say no.
AOT's frames are in powder coat right now. Okay. That's understandable, Kevin. I know, everybody's got kids these days, and they put the damper on things.
But you know what, dude? This was awesome.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Shout out again. Load up.
He's watching and responding. I like it.
Hey, Colton.
He saw it already. He already waved.
Hey, get it up there, dude.
Get it up there. That's not thing to say.
Peterson knows what's up, dude. Hey, he's getting ready for 2024, dude. He's got contract obligations.
Right? Supercross.
Hey.
Supercross.
What's up? How many people have crossed by the window, dude?
And waved. Live show at Metro during National. We tried that. Metro's we've done it. Actually, not live during the races, but afterwards.
Walski, you better calm down, dude.
But we've done it there. The thing is that we have a hard time getting service sometimes. But Dennis Hammonds, he must be driving. He ain't watching it at home. I guarantee you that.
Dennis could have been here.
He probably just woke up, had to go to work. He's out in the truck right now, I would imagine. So I understand.
You know what, Mike? Dude, these last couple shows, man, been a banger. Like, honestly.
Shit show when coming up to Waterford. When you buy our plane tickets, we'll be there. You get us a couple tickets, dude. We'll be there tomorrow. We don't care.
Easy, Chase. Easy, dude. You got.
We're not shy.
Yeah. Make sure you ask freaking Justin first.
Why? It ain't his track.
No, it's Waterford. Yeah.
It ain't his track though.
And make sure you ask Paul.
You better ask somebody because we don't need a shit show when we get there.
Your ass better call somebody. New Age Outlaws.
Yes, sir.
But you know what, Mike? Dude, like, what do we take from this? Like, honestly,
we have a lot of good viewers that have a lot of good ideas, and that after last week's talk with Brown River, that we have a lot of track operators that are actually have jumped on board with what they had to say, and are trying, or at least wanting to make the effort to improve their tracks. We've heard it. Josh told us tonight he had a couple tracks from California call. I didn't think anyone from here would, but they did. And then we talked to some other tracks that are actually on that same page. They want to make their track better. They see what they're doing, and it motivates them. And honestly, if that's all it takes, if someone's saying how well they done with what they do and how they do it, and it makes our tracks want to get a little bit better. I mean, they just said tonight, Brian said that Oak Creek wants to work with freaking Elkhorn, which for us has been like, we've been waiting for this shit forever. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the fact that our tracks might actually start, kind of binding together and making shit happen so we can have a lot more fun. I mean, because BMX is supposed to be fun. I mean, it's not all serious. Ain't nobody getting rich off the sport that runs a track. I'm sorry. I mean, it costs them $450,000 a year to run that track. You can't tell me you think they're making money if it costs that much just to have it. How much? It's not happening. No, it's not even feasible that they even make that much, but they do.
Yeah.
So, and it's awesome. But I just think that maybe we, you know what, baby steps, if we can turn a little bit around at a time and help a couple tracks out.
Yeah.
I mean, I know all of you don't like us, and I get it. I don't like me half the time, but we're not talking shit about anybody. The shit that comes in, or something that's sent in, we're talking about it because we say there's no names mentioned. That way they don't have to worry about getting blown up. So we take the brunt for it.
And hey, it stays true.
Yeah, we're not trying to fire anybody up. We're not trying to make anybody look stupid. But I mean, if you deserve it and you got it coming, I'll be the first one to let you know. That's what I think. But I try not to do that. And I know Rick tries not to do that. But and if I do that, hell, I'll give you my personal number. Call me. You can come kick my ass. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just
prove us wrong.
Yeah. If it's not true, then there's nothing to talk about. But our tracks working together will make it so much better for all of us to race. I mean, all of us, because you can have a lot more fun. You go to 4 or 5 tracks in one weekend, dude, it does not get any better than that. And everybody's flowing with it.
I mean,
right? Look at all these kids.
Look at tonight.
Kids have been running around all night long, and all these kids are the same way. All they want to do is ride their bikes. They want to go fast and jump. If they win, great. If they don't, okay, shit happened. We'll get it next time. But they're having fun. And it's supposed to be fun. It was fun without a kid. It was fun without a young adult. It's fun. It's fun now that I'm old. But it's supposed to be fun. That's the whole name of the game. So we appreciate all you guys, all the comments, all the likes, all the shares, all the subscribes, all the advice you give us. We really do. Yeah, but we couldn't do it without you guys. And we appreciate you because we thoroughly enjoy doing this show. We really do. I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to every time he says, okay, we're gonna do a show Friday or whatever night it is. I don't care what night it is. I look forward to it because I enjoy talking to you guys. I really do.
I mean, look at all the kids back here.
And we don't even like them, especially the one in the middle. He's mine. I'll trade him for a monkey if you let me. But I love him. But yeah, it is what it is, dude. I mean, we're out here to have a good time. And we want to make the sport better. Yeah. And we kind of trying to keep you guys informed. And if it works for you guys, great. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. If it doesn't, hey, message us and let us know. I mean, you don't have to blow us up or block us. Or let us explain if it's something you don't agree with. We can talk about it. We can agree to disagree and still get along and still have a good time. So,
man,
thank you guys.
Look at you, big guy.
I'm really,
I'm fucking proud of you.
Thank you, bro. I'm really trying to, I want to see us all do better. I really do. I mean, that includes the track by my house. I mean, I want to see them do better as well. For whatever reason, it is what it is, but shit happens. I mean, I want everybody to be able to race and have a good time because I had so much fun doing it growing up as a kid. Had a blast. My dad took me everywhere. I had a blast. We had fun. I didn't race again until I was in my 20s. I had fun, and I didn't race again until I was in my 30s. And now I still have fun. I just want us all to do better and have a good time.
Tonight was fun.
And it was a blast. I had a blast tonight with everybody hanging out, the kids running around like with their chicken with their heads cut off.
Ryan Ford, freaking Mick Mesoline.
Yep.
I mean, pizza,
Tammy, chicken wings, beer,
the whole thing.
Bacosa,
AOT, freaking hooking it up.
Yeah.
You know, lighting girl. We'll talk about her later. Easy lighting girl.
Yeah, like Brandon Walsh said, it sucks if it's not fun.
You know,
if you're not having fun, why even do it? Right?
But, dude, what a blessing. Another weekend.
Oh, you didn't miss anything, Craig. Don't worry about it.
And everything. Yeah.
You only missed like 2 hours.
Stay tuned. We'll go live sooner or later.
Yeah.
But
tomorrow, next weekend, whenever.
You know, honestly, another one.
A good one. A really good one. I mean, local track, people in charge, good positive vibes. It's going to get better. It really is. The rebuild, they're going to go big. And I think everyone's going to like it.
Dude, vibe is great. Lodi Cyclery.
Yeah. Oh, the vibe here is outstanding. The view is great. The people walking by are great. They all want to wave and say hi. And everybody in here has been awesome all night long. Dude, if you need some bike parts or you need to have a beer or a tea or a snack, come to Lodi Cyclery. And you will not be disappointed.
Get a coffee. Get your shit tuned up.
The beer is good. I haven't had any coffee. I'm going to tell you that. But the beer is really good. It's all new stuff. I'm impressed. I love the whole brick building thing, and it's all downtown Lodi. I mean, I really like it.
I really wish.
Was not expecting this.
My sleeping bag.
Well, we didn't have Morgan. We could do something in the back of the truck. Back in here.
We could do that.
Morgan ain't gonna go for that shit. And I know Aaron won't either. So.
But hey, you know what? Hey, thank you guys once again. Shout out again, Rum River. #1 track nation, working with Lisa and Josh,
Working with anybody who wants to listen.
they're getting ready to do some big stuff with the Governor's Cup. Stay tuned for that shit because it's gonna be pretty popping.
Yep.
You
Guaranteed.
know, they're gonna be on All Things BMX on the 31st.
Right.
30,
Right.
30,
Something like that.
This coming Wednesday. You know, make sure you check them out. Giffy, Rockford Rippers, got the Beer Budget logo. Looks
Fire.
Giffy.
Yeah.
Giffy is
Banging it out again.
Sean. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All the kids back here.
Say bye, kids.
The bigger kid, Mark, that's got
Oh
the
my
sign.
God. Who has a sign back here?
Hey, Mom.
God, he don't have very much hair for a kid that young. Hack and Shack. Oh, now it's fucking Hack and Shack.
Are you shitting me
Well,
right
at
now?
least it ain't Stack Hack like last time. So,
You know what? Hey, Craig. Hey, love you, Craig. Everybody,
thanks, Craig. Appreciate you, bud.
everybody in the chat room. Mikey, couldn't do it without you, man.
Love it, bro. Had a good time.
Hey, we're knocking the door for 4 years, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's coming.
Having,
It's coming.
having fans like this,
Yeah, it's coming, bro. It's almost our time.
it makes the deal, dude. So
If we can't have fun, it ain't worth doing it, right?
all you guys, dude, just have a great weekend.
Yes. Go race and kill it. Good luck, everybody in Phoenix.
Ride your bike.
Thanks, guys.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, are you kidding me right now?
Little Mesoline throwing up the jersey.
Wow.
Boy, hey, represent your sponsors, right? What you're supposed to do.
Wow.
And Braden appreciate that. He should appreciate that anyway.
Just wow.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Hey,
Thank
we will
you guys
see
so
you
much.
either
Hey,
tomorrow or next week. We're
You
not
guys
sure.
have a good one. Hey, we're gonna go celebrate
Yeah.
and have a good time. And you know what?
Thank you, Chris Bentley.
You guys have a good one. Appreciate all you guys in the chat room, the shares, subscribes, the whole thing. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Tim Soto.
All right, guys. Be cool. Have a safe weekend.
Good night, everybody.
Hey,
Thank
we
you.
love you guys.
Dude, that was a good show. I had a lot of fun.